here recording. We are here. It's happening.
Finally.
It's happening.
Fuck yes.
Episode 250. And I am joined by two of my favorite people in the world. Is this the first time? Oh no, you've been here to record the podcast that didn't come out, that you guys didn't release.
Yeah. We're banking episodes.
Couple episodes.
Banking. We got like
them in the
three
tank.
in the tank.
Yeah.
It's still gonna happen?
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course.
I just applied for a grant.
You just applied for a grant?
Yeah, that CanCon one. I applied for it.
There's a CanCon grant?
There was.
For
There
what?
was.
And then there was an extension. I forgot both.
Well, what are you doing with your life?
What?
Did you apply for the reactivation?
Is it a
fund?
podcast grant?
No, it can't be. It's just comedy in general. It's
Yeah.
$2,000. CanCon.
Miss Vicky popping in to say hi and have a fun stream. Andrea Avery. Oh, hey, Andrea Avery. Thanks for tuning in.
I know Andrea Avery.
She's great.
Lovely person. Do you know Andrea
Lovely,
Avery?
amazing person.
maybe.
Started in BI.
So it is Dan Hendricken and the kid Travis Lindsay.
Hello.
Guys, welcome.
Thank you for having us. Sarah.
Yes.
It's a delight to ring in 250 episodes with you.
It feels so weird because it's not. I've technically done over 300.
Yeah. That's very funny.
Like if you're counting bonus.
Like, we did it, 250. And we're like, no. It's way bigger
But
accomplishment.
under this banner.
Yeah.
Under standard. Even this isn't a standard episode, but we're gonna try to make it
Could be.
as standard as we're gonna try to have a conversation and not be concerned about
Yeah, get your big fucking scissors away, you fucking
and not be
psycho.
concerned about it being a live stream. We're gonna try to have a conversation, but also talk to the people
What
who
are those scissors
who
for?
are listening.
Why are they so big? They look like...
They're kitchen scissors. They're
You
for,
don't cook.
no, I don't.
I
Brittany
don't think
Campbell.
They look like fabric.
I don't care for any of you. Smiley
yeah.
face.
Yeah, kitchen shears are
Britt's
like
lying.
It's dirtier.
Thanks, Brittany.
That's not true.
What was I gonna say? But thank you guys for joining me for
Thanks for
this
having us.
Yeah.
celebration.
For the official one, not that fake Albert Chris one,
Yeah. So about that,
which they thought was a big bump.
I felt bad. I need to.
I felt bad listening to it.
I've been having moments, and people who are watching, Brittany, Vicky, Andrea, let us know how the sound is. If there's a fucking echo, I hope to fuck there isn't. There shouldn't be. But like, if there are any issues with sound, please let me know. The thing about that was, I always wanted it to be you two because
Who wouldn't?
you guys. I mean, well, technically, I recorded with Andrew first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
but you guys were the first batch of
Unavailable.
comics,
Yeah.
batch of comics that I reached out to
This is true.
to do the podcast.
And we ruined your life from that moment on. You could have had a cute, fun little podcast about interesting people in Halifax.
And we are wearing our Boys Club t-shirts because I guess I like to think that I have Andrew Vaughn energy. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah.
It was
I would-
sexual, at least.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Neither of you ever got laid.
Yeah. You really took that one on as tribute, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe I have. You don't know. You don't know. Are you writing silly? What's going
No,
on?
it's a slam counter.
Slam count.
Oh, for Beldings?
No, just slams.
Oh,
I had a slam, and then you just slammed, so we're just doing slam counts.
a slam counts.
I would say you have Andrew Vaughn energy. He definitely, he reached out to you at a point of his most upsetness and infected you with his ideology.
When
You know.
he did the show, I always just
in
figured.
the span of your friendship.
your
Just when you
friendship.
talk about stuff, sometimes I'm like, that's it. That's Andrew. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh my God. Just
You
what
got car stink on you.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I'm a new comic, right?
You've
But
been a new comic for like 5 years.
But I learned all about stand up through you guys, and hearing the conversations that you guys would have on the show, like very like honest, telling it like it is about stand up.
We always did tell.
And I
it
feel
was.
like I have that old school mentality in my head with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes me not enjoy stand-up as much as I should be enjoying stand-up.
100%.
Is that a bad thing for me to say?
No, it's 100%.
That's all right.
100% what it
Like,
is.
I feel like if I was just brand new and I had no idea, like if I was just coming into the game, like in my 20s right now, Like
you're well into your 30s, darling.
I would no. Well, but if I was younger, right? Because I also started late in life.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would have more fun.
Yeah, but I think like the pendulum might have swung a little too bit far, but also it's like a healthy spot. There's a place in the middle where you'll return to, and you'll have a little bit more fun with it, but still have respect for it. But I mean, if you're gonna be one or the other.
How old were you when you started?
33.
33 in your 30s.
I'm gonna be 36 next week.
36 next week. So.
It's not good.
Wow. If I.
No, don't do this.
If I started comedy today.
Stop.
Which a lot of people. Hey, we're
the-
all still waiting for you to start.
If you started comedy today.
If I could, I would be doing it longer
Than me.
than you were by the time I got to your age when you started.
I was super old.
Oh,
like,
didn't fall that.
I was I get what you're saying. Because you're how old?
I'm 30, so I'd be 33.
You're 30? I thought you were 31.
No, in May.
No.
Oh,
Months
and you're
March, May.
same age though. Both 30?
Yeah.
Both minded 2 babies. Yeah. A couple spring chickens.
I'm an old comic, and as a woman, that's even worse. Right? True or false?
Maybe 20 years ago. You know?
No, man.
I don't know. It's a good, unique perspective. There's a
My
lot
main
of,
thing is the energy. I'm 34 onwards. I noticed an extreme dip in just energy to do things,
Yeah.
let alone like
You're just talking about
stand
will
up.
to live. Yeah. 100%. That's regular. I mean,
Yeah,
that's why. That's why a lot of comics are young, because you need so much fucking energy to do it.
Yeah.
If you have a full-time job and then go out and do mics a night, you're a full-on psychopath. You know what I mean? Like I did it for years.
I'm psycho.
But it's so exhausting. So I feel like a lot of people just dip off from stand-up just because it's
too hard, right?
It's way too hard.
But like, do you guys find well, you're both working jobs now.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
I work part-time at a bar.
and you're full time, Travis, right?
Yeah.
How do you find that energy to like really, I don't know, to be present on stage? My thing is like I've done sets that I'm like, I was on autopilot. Like I don't even feel like I was there.
Yeah.
Because I was like so tired and just doing it. Like it literally just almost like reciting a play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just have it on stage. Like that's where the energy kicks in.
Yeah.
Like I'll be tired up until the moment I walk on stage, and then then once I
That's where you get your energy.
Then once I get into it, I come off and I'm riding a high. But then that's when I'm up till 4 a.m. and then I'm tired all day the next day.
Terrible
You're
cycle
like
continues.
an introvert. Like you're like an introvert, but you're an extrovert in the sense that you get energy from comedy, but not necessarily like other social situations or like other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely more of an introvert now than ever before. What about you? What are you? Introvert, extrovert?
I think I'm an introvert.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I'm very good at talking to people and stuff. Like I can do it, but it takes a lot of energy for me to do that stuff. Like if I had my way, today was dope. I don't think I've spoken until now. Just talk to the dog, chill out. Yeah.
That's always the worst though when you haven't talked all day.
Yeah.
And like then you go to do a show and you're like, I forget how to talk.
Yeah. I'm usually weird for a good 15 minutes before I warm up, but I'm fine. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like talking to people. I enjoy talking to people I like, but like as far as like going out and like meeting new people, if like I didn't have to or I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. We're a bunch of water and earth signs in here, just doing our best.
I'm a person that was born in May. It's
a Taurus.
It was a Saturday, and that's all that.
I just want to make a quick note about the astrology in this room because Travis, everyone just zoom in on Travis's face checking out of this conversation. You are a Taurus sun. I'm a Taurus moon. I think that's why we get along. I'm a Pisces sun. You're also Pisces. There's a lot of
I was born
connections
at 9 a.m.
here.
in the morning.
A lot of connections here. I'm just saying.
Born on a Monday.
Well, you're a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock.
Wait,
That's why we get along.
are you day or night person? Were you born in the day or the night?
9 a.m. in the morning.
Really?
Not 9 a.m. at night,
You know-
darling.
Night. I was a night. I was almost Mother's Day.
Oh.
What more can a mother ask for?
A better day to give birth because
Yeah,
it
probably.
fucked up all my birthday parties as a kid.
Mother's Day
did it?
did?
Yeah, because I was always
What?
like, listen, my mom's going to brunch. It's her weekend. She's not.
Oh.
She can't drive me to the party.
I
She
thought your
can't.
mom was like, it's my day.
No. You know, I was like, and like,
Wrap it up.
Fair enough.
Take the banners down.
Vicky says, I just embraced being an old comic that many more years of trauma to turn into material. Yeah, I get that, but I also feel like that might not be healthy.
I don't know. There's definitely advantages to starting stand-up later in life. Like,
You think?
oh, yeah, 100%. I mean,
Years
there's
of
pros and cons, but, like, there's years of experience. And also, you know how to handle yourself better in situations. Like,
Character development.
Yeah, there's so much of, like, my early days of stand-up where I was just, like, legitimately just a blackout drunk just because I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Plus, you get to say things like this to open a joke. Back in my day.
Yeah. And in worst case, like, if you don't have too much trauma, you can just be like, remember when we were kids? And then people eat it up. And be like, you can just open with hitting your kids material every time. People lose their minds.
Kids bring, we have a kid, that gives you lots of, like, options for jokes. That's why I can't wait to be a sperm donor.
What?
Mama.
You're going to be a sperm donor? No.
Mama. Sperm donor,
You've been
mama.
talking about this for like a year and a half, though.
Well, yeah, I know I do. I do have to get in on it, but it's a long wait list. It's like 2 years.
Oh, did the ball roll? Like, did you put yourself on a wait list or something?
Not yet.
Okay.
But like, it would take long, and then it's this whole thing. Then the actual process is pricey. Not as pricey as like IVF,
Yeah.
because I just get like a turkey baster thing and like light some candles, get some like mood music, and like make it happen.
Yeah.
Which seems so fucking weird to me.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's
That
the weirdest
seems-
thing in the world. It'd be weird, but I mean, if that's what you want, fuck yeah. But Jesus Christ, that's strange.
But like, that's why I'm like working on this joke about like, it's literally 12% right now. If I'm not on anything, if like I were to go out and be slutty, it's 12% chance, which is very low.
What's 12%
So why not just be slutty?
Get pregnant.
Oh.
So why not just be slutty? Because whatever happens, happens.
Where's this 12%? What does this return to? Like,
What's
just
the-
from
what's
the
the-
turkey
I have-
baster
if a
or
guy-
just in general? You just mean...
If a guy comes in me
yeah,
at this age,
yeah,
right
okay,
now,
yeah.
I'm not on any birth control.
But on any on any day or
No
something? Like, what
condom.
about you track your cycles and stuff? What, that's a thing.
Oh, well, yeah, that will increase your chances. But
Yeah.
it's even if all the stars align,
Yeah.
it's 12%.
Yeah, but
That's low.
you could have a little bender, 3 months, and you could get it done. 12%, do it 10 times, you're good. You got it,
It's just funny to me.
Yeah.
But
So that's a funny number to have. You're like,
12%. Well, I learned it on a podcast from a very, very
How
smart
expensive of a turkey baster?
guy. I think
Like,
it's
are
like
you-
$2,000 a pop, $2 or $4 a pop.
And
Do they
dudes
give
don't
you
even
a
get
pop?
paid
Did they
for
give you a
that, right?
special one, or you got to go out and buy your own?
No, I think they give it
yeah.
to you.
Okay, well, I was just wondering.
I think-
if you
and I
could go
also
to
think
dollar
it
store
comes
and
in,
get
like,
a
this, like-
turkey baster or some shit.
I mean, I think you could do it.
Well, because you have to pay for the sperm, and they have to store the sperm and keep it cold.
Yeah.
So like most
I'm
of
sure
the
there's a
money,
handling fee. I know. I'm not.
most of the money comes
Most
from the
of the money,
storage.
it comes
Yeah.
from like the gross stuff they have to do,
So
which
you're
they
paying
should
for,
be paid for.
yeah, you're still it's a lot of money.
I don't
So I think it's just not fiscally responsible for me to go that route.
Yeah, I know. It's the same thing though. You could just go get some dick.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, if it's expensive for you to have a kid,
Do you know
Yeah.
a lot of guys
it's
that
going to be more pricey for
pay
you to
for
raise
supper
one.
if you just
You know
go
what
out.
though?
Yeah.
You know what though?
You
I've
get
thought
a free
about
meal
it.
out of it and a kid.
No, you just find a way to make it work. Your priorities just change, Like rather than spending like $30 on mascara, like I'd spend like $25.
What would you do with the baby though? Like,
In here? I'd figure it out.
no, in here would be fine. But I mean, like, don't you fucking love ordering Uber Eats and shit?
Well, I can do that with a kid.
You're gonna do that with a baby? Being like, all right, baby, I'm gonna
Why not?
mush up some chicken nuggets for you or something.
Well, no, I'd feed the baby good stuff, but I'd still destroy my own body with.
Do you know what'd be funny? Because like kids rebel or whatever. Like if it, like, I feel like you'd be a good mom, you'd be a weird mom, but like they would rebel and just like fucking hate astrology and everything to do with comedy and just be like a little business person.
I would like that. I got Capricorn midheaven.
Every time you think you're done talking about it, it pops right back up. You're like, oh my God. It's like a fucking
All right,
pulsar.
let's fucking spin the wheel, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, we got a spin wheel, everybody.
How does it work again?
I get to press this button and it spins.
No. I press the button.
Do you want to press the button? It's spin. The green one.
Whoa.
So loud.
I'm going to say that's 60% too loud.
Drink!
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's
it's
easy
easy
one.
peasy.
Cheers,
Cheers.
to 250.
Oh, good Lord, Travis. Boom.
That was an easy one. Let's turn down the volume on the spin wheel.
No, crank it louder. Every time we spin it, it goes louder.
I personally really like the click, 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 click.
I love the click, 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 too. It's just when you first hear it, it's surprising how loud it is, I would say.
Babies love Uber Eats. Thank you, Ben. Hi, Ben. Ben's a parent.
Yeah.
Ben,
Yeah.
can I still eat like garbage and like...
Well, actually, yeah, Ben works in her favor. I saw Ben buying all kinds of comics the other day.
What?
I don't mean to blow up his spot. I was shopping for shit, too.
Where at? What?
Strange Adventures.
What are you doing at Strange Adventures? Oh, Funko Pops.
Getting my Funkos, baby.
How many Funko Pops you got?
Don't worry about it.
Tell people how many
Don't worry.
Funko Pops you got.
I will when the wall's up.
What's the wall?
I got some shelves. I'm setting them all up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I forget the number. It's over 300, though.
That's what Lauren says. Lauren says it's up there.
Can you imagine? Can you
That's a
imagine how
lot.
many fucking toys this big cat had? This
Are
guy is
you
not
I don't
dealing
know.
with his
taking-
trauma?
Okay, I have a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah.
Are you doing that like to almost like carry on what he did in a weird way?
No. I'm doing
There's a
that
reason
by
they're
being
friends.
miserable.
Yeah, they're both fucking dorks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I just like pop culture stuff. I've always,
Yeah,
I used to collect shit too. I just didn't
Yeah.
display it everywhere.
He's got money for the first time. He's still sad.
Yeah.
That's nice. I think everyone
just
should
said
have
with
that
money.
thing. But I think everyone should have that thing to like that thing to spend money on. That's like fun and just for you. And that,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Everyone has their thing.
I throw shade, but I also have well over 100 disc golf discs,
Yeah.
and I haven't played in like 6 months.
Actually, I went to a speed dating event, or no, it was a singles mixer.
I bet you there's a lot
And
of disc
one
golfers there.
one of the icebreakers was, do you collect anything?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Some of those
yeah.
questions, though, man. One of them was
That almost feels like
you have to
what are
find
you
someone who's
doing?
been in a hot air balloon
Well, that's fun.
What's
in
his
Nova
name?
Scotia. How can that happen?
Jess off a rocker? What the fuck? Who the fuck's been in a hot air balloon?
Right? That's my thing.
Have these people never left Nova Scotia?
Exactly, right? The only person I know that like has anything to do with hot air balloons is actually someone who does run a hot air balloon thing, and he's
Yeah.
polyamorous, man.
I bet,
Who
yeah.
hit on me on
Serious.
Instagram.
Bullshit. You gotta be a free
Yes, of
spirit to
course.
get up in that thing.
Yeah.
Off with the headphones. We're done.
I mean, it's a great way to sneak out on a one night stand.
Oh, 100%.
Very well. Thank you for the pussy.
When will you be back? You think I control this thing? I
I only go where the wind takes me.
Yeah, a hot air balloon would get you a tremendous amount of pussy.
Yeah.
This landed halfway between drink and or rant and bowl, so I think we need another spin.
Hey, let us know when you're spinning the wheel.
I did.
That time.
This is a Mackie moment, guys.
I need to grab a beer.
We are doing a Mackie moment. Who wants to go do the first Mackie moment? So this, guys, is where we read a status from the legendary Steve Mackie, who is far too cool to be watching this or ever come on the show. I think
ask him?
unless I treat him to like a shawarma meal or something.
Have you ever asked him to be on the show?
I asked him to do he was my first pick, no offense, Adam Myatt, for the live show.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Guest,
he would have been great.
But he was
Not
already
right,
booked
though.
that day.
Yeah, Mackie might do it, but he's also, you know, he's very pure in his stand-up comedy. Like he doesn't fuck around with much else. He just loves stand-up. You know?
Well, yeah, exactly, right? But I do think one of the funniest things ever, recently after a show, we're all outside smoking weed, and I'll never forget this. Mackie giggles, starts smiling, looks at me and goes, "Look at little Sarah smoking drugs." He just loved seeing me. I don't think he's ever seen me smoke a joint.
Yeah.
And he probably thought I was like a goody two shoes or something.
Oh yeah, I remember like years and years ago.
Yeah, I'll just tell a story instead of reading a style.
Okay.
my
Mackie
thing
moment.
first.
I'm just
Mackie
trying to
moment.
relate to Mackie judging you. Years and years ago, I went down in States and like went through duty free and bought a bunch of American Spirits. So I was smoking cigarettes for like 6 months. And like the first time I lit a smoke in front of Mackie, he just completely fucking roasted me because I wasn't doing it right or something, or I was being a fucking poser. And I was like, this is going to actually help me not continue to do this. All right, that was it. Glad I did that.
Okay, but you have a story, Travis.
yeah. I'll just do my Mackie moment. I'll do my Mackie moment.
Fucking done.
Listen, bud, you're just warming up.
No.
You're just warming up.
I've been cooling down for about 3 years.
What's your story?
When Dan was running the show at the grad house, one night me and Mackie were outside during the show, and this group of students walked by, and I thought he was catcalling one of the girls.
Yeah.
He'd go, man, look at that sexy tiger ass. Come here, tiger ass. And then I look, and then behind the girls is the actual Dalhousie tiger mascot. He's not
What?
catcalling the girls. He's literally catcalling the
my
cat.
God.
He's big catcalling.
He's big catcalling.
So fucking funny. Holy shit. That was a good Mackie moment. I feel like we all have good Mackie moments. He's just,
Apparently not mine, so. Spin the wheel or something. Let's go. Come on.
we do another wheel spin?
I don't know. What
We can do a wheel spin.
What would
We're-
you like this podcast to be? Do you want it to be?
No, I think that the wheel and the subject bowls are like catalysts, you know,
Yeah.
for conversation. I do want to get to the bowl, but I secretly just wanted to land on bowl as an option.
You should have put in like a code or something, you know, where you get to pick.
Like hack
but-
it.
Yeah.
We have a rant.
I don't really rant.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't rant too much. I'll think of something.
Nothing makes you mad? I know Andrea
Honestly,
Avery,
I'm
if
not
she's
really
listening,
mad right now.
is
I've been mad in a
known
while.
for saying that she doesn't
Adrian?
Andrea. She doesn't find value in complaining and ranting, which is lovely and very healthy.
I say
But
stuff
it's
like
not
that.
me.
but
That's
then
how you end up with a Ned.
not me,
That's how you
Andrea,
end
I
up
love
with
you.
like a fucking Ned Flanders moment.
Yeah. I feel like I'm genuinely a very
actually-
calm person, but then I like read texts like Claire that like I go off with Claire all the time. I forget what the last thing I got mad about. Oh, somebody put a shitty comment on. She's doing like a Women's Day show at the Oxford.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody put like a weird cryptic
Yeah, I know all
shitty
about that
message.
comment.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And like, oh, I was livid about that.
Claire and I talked about it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Faceless accounts fucking ripping on somebody doing good stuff.
Oh, actually, I have a rant.
Fuck yeah.
This is for men who question your identity. So,
This guy right here. There it is. Let him have it.
I
Come
got
on.
this weird. Just please. Okay, so read that and explain.
Hey, wrong number. Don't think so. LOL. Haha. Who this? Straight up picture of this guy. A guy who looks.
Shane.
name's Shane.
Oh, you're allowed to say his name?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Who
not
was this? I lost all my contacts in a glitch. Haha, Sarah, I don't think I know a Shane though. Are you sure about that? Jesus, he is persistent on knowing you. What would you have been in my phone records for otherwise? Or
Sarah
I
Caribou.
know you now. Took a minute, Sarah Caribou. Oh, old Sarah Caribou, hey?
And he sent a screenshot of this girl named Sarah Caribou. What are
Yeah.
the fucking
McLean, though. Her last name's McLean.
What are the
Yeah.
fucking chances that we would both be Sarahs?
Yeah.
I mean, quite
Pretty high.
There's a lot of Sarahs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
It's definitely a bit of a coinkydink. When you said identity, I thought like you're like
No.
more like into your
Still
spiritual identity.
Keep going.
No idea who this is and who you are. I'm not going to argue with you about who I am. You're saying that's not you. I have no sweet clue who you are, and I am sorry. A girl in an onside ghosted you.
Onesie.
A onesie ghosted you. Okay.
I'm about to say onesie.
I still don't believe you. I'm blocking you. Find a better use of your time. Wow, this dude is hard up for Sarah Caribou.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Damn.
It's hard.
What that girl up to? What the boo do?
Snapping off pieces of her antler.
No, yeah.
Jabbing it in
tokens all around the
idea,
city.
yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Ghost.
I was just like, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
like, I love the, are you sure you're not Sarah Caribou?
Yeah,
I
but also for
I
him
just
to be
go-
like, I'm pretty sure this is Sarah Caribou, and then like you and then you're like, it's Sarah, and then you're like, oh no, now it's not. I'm like, I kind of get where Shane's coming from. Like, who knows this Caribou woman?
Yeah.
But you need to take the hint to be like, I'm done with Sarah Caribou. I'm also done with this Sarah. I'm down 2 Sarahs today.
Such a common name. I want a new name.
Get
you know
one.
what I want to go by?
Do it.
Brooke. Do I look like a Brooke?
I don't know. You look like somebody who wants to be called Brooke.
Look like someone's gonna be found under one.
Brooke. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Actually,
slam count.
what other name do I look like? Let's actually go around and say what other names we look like.
You look like Michelle.
Really?
There's nothing wrong with Michelle.
I feel like it's not a hot girl name, though. Is it?
I don't know, I met plenty of good-looking Michelles.
Okay.
I don't think any like ugly girl names. Like, I mean, you can say like Olga or something like that, but even like, I don't know. You go on Instagram, you can find fucking 10 hot Olgas in a second.
You should add a truth or dare to the wheel.
What's
I thought about doing that, but I think we're a little limited in what we can do for truth or dare.
we're pretty
on
old
this.
and crotchety to be
Yeah,
honest
that's
with you,
the
to be doing
thing.
that. Yeah.
I'll always answer a truth.
More fun people.
But like,
yeah,
you could-
exactly. I'm not
You
daring.
could put a truth and hard hitting.
All right. But why you want to spell Brooke with an E? The end?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Why don't you just do it? Why would you do Brooke McClellan?
I don't know. Robbie's brought me up as Sarah McLean 3 times.
Yeah.
That name plus your last name sounds like a.
It's 100%
male
reasonable
country
for him.
singer.
Like,
They
he
do.
just-
Sounds like a male country singer.
Brooke McClain? Yes.
Brooke McClellan sounds like a.
Brooke McClellan?
Yeah. He's opening up for fucking. Toby
It is
Keith
pretty
and
masculine.
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooke McClellan.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
fine,
yeah.
but
I just hate
Rub a
I
little
hate
dirt
McClellan.
on it. Like, you know, like sounds like a fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Brooke
Brooke
McClellan song.
McClellan, yeah.
I don't like
he's a pilot.
I don't like McClellan in general.
Cold beer, new plane.
Cold beer in my new plane. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, McClellan's a weird name. I like it because I had a good friend growing up as a McClellan, but it's like a weird one to even pronounce. Like,
It is.
part of me
It's
wishes I had like a
wow,
stage
wow,
name
wow.
because like the amount of people that fuck up Hendricken is like wild, and I'm like,
Yeah.
should have just
You
picked
have
something
it.
else.
Travis Lindsay's easy to pronounce.
Yeah, those are two,
not
those are
fuck up.
two words.
I get Trevor a lot.
Trevor?
Yeah, people think that's
Oh, Trev.
more like
That's funny.
What do you look like? What does Dan look like? What about you know what? I'm gonna say it.
Sometimes you just-
Getting the slang counter ready.
I'm gonna say it.
Hit me.
Ben.
Okay. Yeah, I'd take Ben.
Yeah.
I know plenty of great Bens.
Ben's a good actually my friends down the hall said you should get a Ben because
Ben's a solid dude.
Ben's a solid dude.
I wouldn't go by Benjamin. I tell you that right now. Not Benji,
fuck
none of
me.
that stuff.
Who the fuck would do that?
I don't know. I only know one guy named Benjamin, and he is a Benjamin, and he's a good guy. But yeah, I was gonna be named Christian.
Oh.
That was originally gonna be my name.
Oh, you would have been such an asshole.
I would have been terrible.
Shit,
Yeah,
it would have
yeah.
been another 5 years.
I think it would have been the end of it, man. Like, because I feel like I really am a Dan. Like, my life took the path of a Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was a Christian and I like,
Yeah.
oh, I could have been a bad Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 10 people watching. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Do you identify with the name Travis?
Jesus
Do I? Yeah, I
Christ.
answer to it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, do you like it for
Watch,
you?
turn that-
Would you change it?
Would I change? No, not now. I don't.
No.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, it's weird. It would be weird to all of a sudden be a different
It's weird to be like, I'm like, just to be like halfway
I'm-
through your life, I'm like, I'm gonna go by Brooke now. Like,
Well,
I just support it.
OnlyFans is a thing.
It is-
so
it
you
is
could
when
go
it's-
by an alternate name on OnlyFans. My
Oh.
OnlyFans name is not like a real human name.
Yeah.
Well, it's only weird to change your name if that's the only thing you're changing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like, you know,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
that makes
Are you talking about
sense.
someone transitioning?
Yes.
Oh, obviously that's fine. That is a huge.
Yeah, well, I just want to make that fucking clear because you guys like it's weird to just one day be like, now I'm going by this.
Right.
I don't
Let's-
care what
let's
your gender is.
clarify.
Keep your name. Yeah.
250 episodes in, I have yet to be canceled. Let's clarify that.
Yeah.
Good call, Travis.
So now's our last chance. All y'all niggas getting slammed.
Okay, let's go spin wheel. Right?
Spin the wheel.
Oh, nope. Wrong one.
It's the one that says spin.
It's like a PowerPoint in fucking science class.
MFK, marry, fuck, kill.
If you wanted the bowl, you should have made the bowl a bigger part of this.
There's a lot of things I should do, Dan.
Nah, it's fair. All right.
We need a marry,
Whoa.
fuck, kill.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes I catch that screen and then I'm like, you spin the wheel again.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
All right.
Does anyone? Okay, so I guess I could try to give you guys a woman one if you'd like.
Sure.
I mean, we can also do a guy one. It's just a silly little game.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, let me think. Okay, let's do.
If you don't have one on deck, I have a classic one on deck.
Okay,
I've already
you
asked
go.
you guys. So it's marry, fuck, kill. The women of Friends.
Phoebe, Rachel, Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is easy.
we did this one on this show.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've asked it 100 times because I think it's a really good one.
Marry Phoebe, fuck Rachel, kill Monica.
Well, I think that's great. I used to be marry Monica, fuck Rachel, kill Phoebe, but then I rewatched a bunch of episodes.
Phoebe's a fun time.
I'm a marry Phoebe.
Yeah.
She would be the
marry
funnest wife.
Yeah. And then I think fuck Monica, kill Rachel.
Now I got to kill Monica.
I think Rachel's obviously probably one of the most beautiful women in the entire world, but Monica is she's psychotic, so that might be interesting.
Yeah.
Very neurotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I got to kill Monica.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kill Monica.
Yeah.
Marry.
Yes.
You marry Phoebe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably, yeah.
All right, now men of Friends.
Men of Friends.
Quick, because we've already done this. I'm a marry Joey. Marry Joey. Fuck Chandler, I guess.
I'm going the other way.
And kill Ross.
I would also kill Ross.
Yeah.
But
Kill
I would
Ross.
marry
I've
Chandler,
almost never
fuck
heard
Joey.
only one person, and I probably asked 100 people have said marry Ross. Almost
Yeah, who's a
everyone's killed
Ross person?
Mm-hmm. He's written pathetic, but David Schwimmer's a great actor. He nailed it.
All right, let's try again.
What's
shall
your
we?
day? Wait.
Was that?
Let Trevor
Yeah, I don't
speak.
know.
Oh, Trevor. The guys.
Yeah, I'd kill Ross.
Yeah, we're all in
Yeah.
agreement here.
And then, probably marry Joey.
Yeah, I think Mary Jo's he's a
It's a
successful
fun
actor.
time, yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude's
mostly-
always game for a hang. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Chandler's
I don't know why I picked
bi-coastal.
Chandler.
Yeah. Chandler's trying too hard all
I
the time.
think I think I went with Chandler because Joey seems more like someone who would cheat.
Yeah, but you'd
Yes,
forgive him.
and he has
Yeah.
in the show. Yes.
It's been so long since I've watched Friends. I have not watched an episode in so fucking long.
It's,
But I used to
yeah.
fucking love it.
I like watching it just mindlessly at the end of the night. But you watch it and this is pretty much perfect sitcom writing. But a lot of the jokes are dated and a lot of them are pretty shitty.
Dan should be a Bert. But
I've
it
never
would
been
be a
more
weird.
slammed in my entire life.
It would be a weird Bert. And then Vicky
Line
said,
across.
"Marry, fuck, kill, Halifax open mics."
Wait, who said I look like Bert?
Ben.
Ben? Betrayed by a fellow Ben?
That's right.
I understand I'm definitely on the Bertish scale for Ben's, but no. Did he put a U? Did he at least put a U?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
thank God.
Yeah.
If it was fucking Kreischer, I'd kill myself.
Marry, fuck, kill, Halifax open mics. But I guess we should just pick the three that we want. I guess. Let's
do you mean,
go.
marry, fuck, kill?
Well, let's go Oasis. Marry, fuck, kill open mics.
Oh yeah, no, I'd marry Bailey's.
Okay. We're gonna do Beerley's, Oasis, Gus's, right?
Sure, yeah, I think that's
Those
great.
three.
what I
I
think.
thought we were just gonna do any three.
I think
Yeah,
those are
any
the-
three. I was
those
thinking
are like the
Monday through
regular
Wednesday
ones,
because
like
yeah,
longer
those are
running
the most
ones.
open micy ones. But anyways, yeah, if you want to look outside the marriage, feel free. Marry Bailey's, and then I mean it's tricky, but I'd probably fuck Gus's and kill Oasis just because Oasis doesn't mean anything to me. I like it and it's fun and stuff, and it's usually a good show, but Gus has got a lot more history, and then.
Yeah, I think I would kill Oasis too. See, Gus's means more to me than
Yeah, so
any
you
of
can't
those.
kill it. Yeah. But
like
would you marry it?
Beerley's has yet to woo me, so I think I'm just gonna fuck Beerley's, marry Gus's, kill Oasis. I have yet to have a magical Beerley's experience. Actually, in fact, every time is either bad or okay. you know,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I understand that.
which is fine. But Gus's is one of those rooms where it's most of them are not great. But like, there's also very magical nights there too.
Yeah. Answer?
And I like it.
Hers just switch Barely's and Gus's.
So wait, what does that mean?
Oh, you would
Kill
marry.
Oasis, but
Oasis
You'd fuck Gus's,
Oasis ain't
marry
doing good
Barely's?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are Bailey's boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm also not going to marry my dead best friend's ex-wife.
I don't know. They did that in Game of Thrones and shit.
You know. Especially when his roommate's living right across the street.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool. So we did that. That's funny. I actually really like that question. That made me think.
It's a great question.
That made me think. Let's do another spin. We're on a roll. Let's do this. All right, we're powering through.
Spin heavy app.
I love it though.
This has the most spins for any episode so far.
Most
250 spins. That's what we should do.
We have
UFO. Is that what it says?
I actually do. Oh, UPO. Unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion.
Damn. These are hard to think of, especially when they're on that wheel. Unpopular
I said one
opinion.
today, actually. I
What?
made note of it in my head, and then I didn't write down. What was my unpopular opinion? Fuck. Should have written that shit down. Well, I mean, my unpopular opinion is that all Jurassic Park movies are good.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you're watching a movie about
I don't watch the
goddamn-
new ones because I'm like, I'm over it. Like,
Even three.
Even 3, what do you mean? 3 the old one or 3 the new
Jurassic Park 3. People fucking shit on it and hate it. I love it.
one? I've liked
I love
every
all of
Jurassic Park
them.
movie I've
Well,
seen,
it's
but I
great.
don't
It's
actively
great
search them
compared
out.
to the last one for sure.
The last one was pretty wild, but it's still, to
That's one
me,
word.
entertaining. And like, you're watching dinosaurs and cool CGI.
Yeah. I get
We're
why you like
lucky
it.
to be able to watch
We're
something like that.
so
Of
lucky
course,
to live
yes,
in a time
that's-
with Jurassic Park.
I wish I had the fucking photo. There's a photo that exists when I went to Universal Studios of
Uh-huh.
like me standing by the T-Rex.
Yeah.
That's my unpopular opinion, though. I feel like people. Well, you came for me on Instagram. Explain yourself.
I didn't come for you. I just thought it was so funny that like that's what you popped in your head. It's like 2 things that you're like, bet my bottom dollar these 2 show up. 2 good blue collar artists. Taylor Swift, the billionaire in Jurassic Park. Who wrote Jurassic Park? Michael Crichton. I don't know. I don't got any popular opinions on the top of my head. Ah, shit. Did you get any?
No, like I don't.
What's going on with you
fucking
guys?
love
Well, I probably
Too
would if I
happy.
had something.
Too happy.
No, not even that I'm too happy. Listen, I'm 5 conversations with Lauren usually end with like, okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's all right.
Calm
Don't.
down.
You get riled.
Calm down, big guy.
I do get riled.
So does Dano. Well, that's why I like hanging out with you.
I get like that dog rumble. Like I'm not full on barking.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
all of a sudden I'm just like,
It's brewing.
Yeah. I just get about like comedy stuff. Like once every 2 days, I'll go into like a fit of rage.
I'll see something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll see something where I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
And then like in 2 hours, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not important.
Yeah.
You're not fucking head down, keep pushing.
You just gotta get your head out of it.
Yeah. just
Guys,
get away-
consider-
step away from it.
What did Claire say?
Claire said Dan loves Toronto now. Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I used to know.
Oh.
I used to think I didn't like Toronto, and I think I like Toronto now.
That's probably where I'm going next.
Yeah,
More
I mean
likely.
that's what people do. Yeah,
What else am I gonna?
and you and your baby are gonna pack up the U-Haul and go over there.
Yeah. Start anew.
Yeah.
Our
Go
last
from-
name's McLean.
I'll imagine it's like you remember the Mary Tyler Moore
Yeah.
beginning when she like walks the circle. I imagine her except instead of the beret, she
It's a
throws
baby.
the baby.
The
over
baby.
the
Yeah,
middle of the
yeah.
No, last 3 times I went to Toronto, I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed parts of it, but when I went a couple weeks ago, I enjoyed every part of it. It was fantastic.
It's a great place to visit.
It is a great place to
Not
visit.
to live. Claire, chime
Who
in.
knows? It's different. But
Yeah, it might be different now.
my vibe was like, when we were there, I was open to the idea of talking about moving there, and Claire was like, no, just like visit more. And I was like, all right, that's also great because we were also experiencing vacation mode there. But
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like that's. I was
it's a
only
whole
doing-
different
I was only
mindset.
doing, like,
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
stuff last time. I was
yeah,
there,
yeah. Like I'm
I-
walking around all day. I'm not like getting on transit to go to a
Yeah.
shitty job and stuff like that. Like and just having
I never-
drinking beer.
Yeah.
I never want to leave, but I'm always happy when I get home.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
I see what
big
you mean.
time.
Yeah.
And you know what? The water's
It's-
too hard there. My hair was a mess. Honestly,
hard,
it was,
like the
it was
pressure?
greasy for like 2 weeks. No.
What do you mean hard?
You hard and soft water.
I don't know what the fuck that
You don't know
means.
hard and soft water?
No, I don't.
Hard water's I think it's got more minerals in it, or it could be the other way around. Doesn't matter. But it'll make your hair greasier, and it's different to drink. And you ever go in the shower and it's real slippy? That's soft water. Soft water makes it slippy. So you're like it'll like what I see. I got real fine hair, so it really affects my hair.
Yeah.
Water. So there you go.
Jillian agrees. My friend Jillian, my Taylor Swift trivia co-host. Great to visit. 100%. Not to live.
Yeah, I can see that. I wouldn't mind giving it a go, like for like 6 months or something like that. Or like all I want to do is like just pop into the Toronto comedy scene just to like stay vaguely
Oh, that would be really
relevant
fun.
in Canadian comedy. Pop on the good shows, then pop back out. Like
You can always get out there.
Matt Wright, I think, is the
man.
trick. Yeah,
You can always get. Yeah, just coach hop. You know,
Coach Hockey.
I say coach hop.
Coach Hop.
Coach Hop.
Oh, I ain't going to do that.
Yeah,
Girl's going to get a hotel room or stay with someone.
Well, yeah, that's
staying with someone is couch hopping, darling.
Yeah.
But I need my own room. I'm not staying on a couch.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm fucking high maintenance.
She's got bougie expectations with no money. It's a dangerous game.
Don't get me wrong. Like for me to move there, like it would have to be like a career move. It would have to be.
Yeah.
I would have to like
Have a job lined up and stuff
be
like
able
that.
to afford it. But if I'm looking at podcasting and where places are, networks that I could work for would be Toronto.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean it's literally everything. Every entertainment thing in Canada is there.
It's the only natural place for me to go. So
Yeah.
that's probably where I'm going next. Any other unpopular opinions? Think about them. They'll come up.
I'll think.
I'm thinking. I don't got nothing. I should just start a folder in my phone for this podcast. I'm gonna be good to go.
Sometimes I do that with rants. I need to keep track of my rants because there's a lot of them. Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be bowl. I can feel it. All right, that's an easy one. Cheers. Trevor doesn't cheers.
I didn't know we're cheersing every time. I thought
We
it
don't
was
have
just
to
Every
cheers.
time.
We don't have to cheers every time.
But I'm also almost.
We're not gonna do the
Yeah.
Halifax
You want another one?
sociable.
Yeah. I'm over
Like we're fucking
1, 2, 3, sociable. Cheers.
Just
great place to live, but a hard place to move to. Okay, fair enough. I am way on the can't fucking see the fence residing in Toronto. That's fair because you've lived there and now you live here and you have things to compare it to. That's interesting. Another drink?
It's fucking
This wheel is-
lonely there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. You're surrounded by the most people you've ever been surrounded by, but at the same time, you're completely isolated.
So from what I've heard with people that live there, they say, "Oh fuck yeah!" is that they say that you find like whatever neighborhood you reside in is like
Yeah.
a little community.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's the cool part. Is
it,
it's like it's like one big
yeah,
city,
and that's
but
great.
also
It's
just a
great to
million
explore.
communities
It's great to
screeched.
fucking explore. Like I love walking around. I can walk
Right.
around the city all day, and I can enjoy it.
Yeah.
But like on the days where I just want to, kind of chill and feel
I see what you
home
mean.
and
Yeah.
comfortable, it's never been.
You would
in
have
there
to
for
go.
me.
You would have to go a long ways to get outside of that noise.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not even the noise I mind. I live right downtown. Like I got,
Yeah.
I got train horns.
Oh, right,
and
yeah,
boat
you do.
horns and,
Lower Water Street's the worst place. Yeah.
Yachts and shit and construct. Like I got noise. That noise doesn't bug me. But
Yeah.
Watch this. Unfazed, man. This dude is a rock.
Did we get bowl?
Yeah, we got bold
Okay, so I
30
don't know-
seconds ago.
So I don't know how this. Let's start with Travis. We'll go around. So you can pick either silly. Now, please keep in mind that the silly questions are trash because I'm more of a hard hitting bitch.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
I know
there's
you're
less
hard hitting
of
because
them.
when the bowl popped up, you immediately ran to the hard hitting one. You're like, let's hit it.
And deep. We have silly, hard hitting, and deep.
I'm confused.
Are
with
the
line between
categories-
hard hitting and deep.
Hard hitting's more honest, maybe juicy. Deep is more philosophical.
Oh wow.
Who would last longest in a
Cold plunge.
cold plunge? Oh, probably Dan.
I'm bigger, so I can. But I got more surface area.
Probably.
I could see
Maybe-
I could see you. I could see you doing good if you wanted to, but I could also see you being the first to be done with it. Being like,
Is
no.
is it just me and like
Us three. Us
us
three.
three?
So you
Is
have
it-
to beat her.
Is it just us here? Or are we filming it?
It's also true. He's a performer.
That matters, right?
That matters.
The man who friggin' will do every single truth or eat and do both.
I'm mad. I almost brought duck feet here to eat tonight.
I've had duck feet before.
They're like packaged snack.
Yeah. Those are the ones I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy from China give me one time.
Yeah.
Are they good?
They're not bad, but I mean, I wouldn't eat more of them. You know, they're pretty interesting.
Yeah.
All right, my bowl time.
All right.
Is that
You just won.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Let's go around. Let's go around.
while
Now,
we're in the
you
bowl-
get the pick.
Wait,
Just
so
keep
what?
in mind that there's not a lot of silly in there. We can also, these are just here. We can also on the spot say a silly question, but also like there's more hard hitting.
Yeah. Is there any chance we could have some more exposition on the bowls here?
What do you mean? Oh, explanation?
Just being sarcastic.
Shut up about the bowls one.
They're all displayed.
We got them. We got them. Got them the first four times.
I feel very passionate about that.
How's the podcast going? I don't know. I'm mostly talking about bowls.
And for $9.99,
this is a
you
good one.
get a set of 3.
They're great.
This is a good question. This is a funny one, actually. The longest, what's the longest you've waited to get paid for a show? I would say still waiting.
I'm still, yeah.
What do you mean? So there's so many times I forget, and then somebody will pay me, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about this," and they'll give you money. I'm like, that was
Why?
6
Pizza
months ago.
Town, I don't forget.
Oh, you never got paid for Pizza Town?
Paid for Pizza Town.
You did a show at Pizza
I
Town?
remember Pizza
Me,
Town.
Albert Coombs, Catherine.
Who set it up?
What the fuck? At
Yeah,
Pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know who.
I had to take a little canoe to get there.
Oh, different guy. Same first name. Come on, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, no. I've always gotten paid on that
too.
front.
Me too.
I always make sure of that one.
My brain just went. Who is this?
All right, your time to pick a bowl, or like, well, I guess yeah.
Yeah,
the
pick a
answer to
bowl.
the longest. It's forever.
It's
I think.
been-
Yeah.
like
You just don't get paid.
Yeah,
So, but why don't comics follow up about stuff like that?
I only
People
recently
do.
started doing it where like well, speaking of like folders on my phone, I have one where it's like people who owe me money, and it's like every
So
time
why
after a
don't you
show I do it, I
invoice?
like do it. Oh, I don't know. It's tricky because
It's
like
tough. It's tough to
unfortunately a lot
ask.
of them are my friends. Who would have. I worked for a guy one time, and he would get like work stuff done or get paid by contractors, and then like his entire strategy was like to not mention it until the contractor mentioned it, and he got away with it a couple times and didn't end up paying people. And then he would
Yeah.
tell me, and I'm like, I'm your employee. Like,
Yeah.
I'm one of these people. Like, you're a fucking idiot.
But like the business of comedy is brutal because you're dealing
Yeah.
with bookers that are your
Yeah.
friends sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so
And you
many
don't wanna-
handshake deals and stuff that like,
Yeah,
and a lot of
so,
people
like-
like a lot of times people will book you for shows and then not be clear on if it is paid or if it's not or what it is. Like, yeah, it's pretty wild sometimes.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's a friend, I'll wait until I think you forgot. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, did you ever get paid for that?
Yeah, just a nice
And then there are
casual-
other people where it's like, it's not worth me chasing.
Right.
It just means you ask me for something again.
Yeah.
Either we're going to, settle up this thing first and have an agreement
Yeah.
of boom or whatever, or
Right.
I'm not going to,
Yeah.
I don't hate you.
Yeah.
I've done that
I'm
where
not
it's
gonna-
just
yeah.
an expensive lesson.
I'm not going to provide my
Yeah.
services anymore.
Yeah, you're like, all right, that cost me $200, but like,
Yeah.
I know not to work with you anymore.
Yeah.
That's fair.
$200 well spent.
I also think this is my opinion, and if Claire is watching, I will show Claire out because she's great at this when she books people on shows. A very clear message when you book someone, things like, is it paid or not? How
Yeah,
much
yeah.
to expect? How much fucking time are we doing?
Yeah.
Most of us are new comics. We can't just go, oh, you want 25 minutes?
Flash the light when Daddy's done. Have the check
Like
ready.
most of us, like I'm still in
My light's the first yawn.
I'm still.
That's when I start.
I still don't know. I still don't know. I still
no.
need to prepare for that
Yeah,
shit.
when Claire
Like,
first got here,
you know.
that was something that drove her up the wall because people were like, you want to do the show? And then they wouldn't mention it was paid or if there's
I need
anything tiled
details.
or whatever it wants. Yeah,
Just
but that's
some
just
details.
Like, it's not just an East Coast thing; it's an everywhere thing. But it's very prevalent out here with the shoot from the hip nature of the scene.
Yeah, that is
All
a
right,
good one.
your bowl time.
Oh, I'm going hard hitting.
I already did that. It's already I just did a hard
That's fine.
hitting. Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, the most for sure.
I'm scared now because I wrote all these.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
What's a Oh, this is actually very on par for what we were
No,
just
you-
talking
no,
about.
you did.
It was you.
What's a common mistake that bookers make?
Booking this guy.
Oh, a lesson you don't put it down.
We were just talking about not paying people. I think that's a common one. Unfortunately,
One of the bookers' things that annoys me is they don't understand how comedy thrives. So like, put you in positions that stand-up comedy doesn't do well, and then if it doesn't do well, they'll be like, it wasn't what I expected, or they're let down or something like that. It's like, yeah, well, this is the exact opposite of what comedy should be, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Not setting the comics up to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes like you like the full rundown of a show. Like so you walk in and it's like, hey, so you're gonna go up and do the 50-50 first and get those tickets, and then right before we bring on the other guy, we're gonna do. And do you mind if we do like a couple intermissions?
Right.
In between? And, and then it's like,
Fuck, man.
I'm fine with intermissions. You just got to give me a heads up before.
I gotta know it's coming.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a reasonable one. There is a point where I'm like, no, we don't need to do one that long.
Yeah, I
You can
emceed
speak
an
up and
event
say
last
it.
year.
Yeah.
And then the guy like gave me the rundown, and he had essentially wanted me to do about an hour and a half, like throughout. And I was like, man, do you know what would be better for everybody here if we kept this short, kept it moving along, and do quick jokes, keep it like just keep the vibe right. He's like, oh okay, yeah, and it worked perfectly. But if we stuck to his schedule, it would have been fucking nightmare.
Brutal.
But like,
Yeah, and you should be getting paid more if you're gonna do an hour and a half.
Exactly. Yeah. As soon as I got there, I was like, oh, it's just gonna be emceeing event. Great, I've done it 100 times. And then get there, and he's like, no. He wants 2 comedy specials, and and also in between people. It was a nightmare. Everything worked out, but
That's wild. Yeah, I think all those are good things. Okay. Well, actually, there's another question about bookers in here, but I'm just gonna leave it.
you're not gonna search it out and ruin the entire fun of the game.
I'm just gonna leave it. It'll come up later. It is on the same train of what we're talking about, but we will leave
Love
it.
trains. Did you guys watch The Boys?
Yeah, I watched The Boys.
Great show.
I have not seen that.
I'm digging it.
Rob Pugh was in an episode.
Yeah. Him and Eric Andrews in the same episode. Yeah.
Rob Pugh standing right next to Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah. Nails it.
Yeah.
This guy's awesome.
Go spin wheel.
So James Hartnett's in it.
Yeah.
Cassie Cow.
Rant.
Lots of Canucks.
Yeah.
I have a rant.
All right.
When people do not so you're on a bus. Picture this.
All right.
You're on a bus.
Where are we going?
And it's a crowded bus.
And I just got off work, and my feet was so tired I couldn't walk all the way to the back. So I took me a seat. And then Mr. White Man, he came up to me and said, "You gotta get to the back, miss."
Don't interrupt him. It's February.
Nah, ain't happening.
This is his time. Their time.
Couple more days.
She would sit though. Okay, so crowded bus. It is crowded.
Yeah.
And
How crowded is it?
No one is moving back, and no one is sitting in empty seats, and they're just clogging the fucking walkway. Oh my god!
Yeah. One of the only times I really freak out, not freak out, but like that I'll be socially abrasive, is if someone's standing in a doorway in a busy area and someone's decided to post up in a doorway. Every time I'll be like, terrible place to stand, and then walk by. And just give them a real quick heads up and be like, hey, shitty place to be.
I can picture that in Dan voice.
Oh, yeah, every time.
Because you can do it and still sound friendly.
Oh, it's not. I don't usually do it friendly. Or like
really?
if the person looks scary, I might. But if it's just like, I don't know.
Hey, bud.
Hey, man, I'm just going to squeeze by you in this narrow space. No, I'll usually be like quite abrupt. And if you say it short and you're walking with full steam, like I don't want to hang around and have a conversation. I'll just be like, you're being inappropriate. Like,
yeah.
And you just do it real quick and like walk by and give them a look.
I'm going to be honest. I would be quite scared to see you mad.
Thank you. It's nice to hear that you fear me.
Because I don't see it often, and with people that I don't see it often with, I go, something's a brewing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who really gets mad though. You know, like full on ticked off, like full of rage. I mean, when I was younger and stuff, I used to like there'd be nights that were like I was looking for a fight or something. I know I was never a fight guy, but like it'd be close.
Really?
Yeah.
To physical fight.
Yeah, you get all fired up. But I'm talking like 20 or something like that. Being like a little bully.
Okay.
But no, I never got in a fight, but I was like just being shit faced and mad about something.
Yeah. That drives me mad on the bus though. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, it does.
It makes it. and I bus every day. So like I want it to be as painless as possible.
Yeah,
I've never seen empty seats. Like I've never seen people not sit down.
Yeah.
But it's also at like rush hour.
Yeah.
So like that's why it's always like really busy.
Who's sitting in the seats next to the open ones?
I don't know. I'm the one that always will grab an open seat because I go, I'm helping everybody by taking the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say it? Or do you just give dirty looks?
I just do it and boil inside.
Yeah. She just goes to me like, ooh, free
sometimes
seat.
You gotta bite your tongue and like whatever. But that's why I have the rant segment on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we can get it out.
To release the pressure.
Release the pressure. Do you guys, no rants? Did that inspire anything in you?
I did a short rant about standing in doorways. Yeah. I was
Mine
with
has
you
to
there.
come now. Like I have to see something be triggered. I can't just.
You have to be in the moment.
Yeah, or I've had to have been stewing on it all day.
Oh, okay.
So
Ooh.
like I can't.
Something in here that might trigger a rant from Travis.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
It's in the silly bowl.
It's in this silly bowl.
I also have some voicemails, by the way. If we want to take
did you get some
a
voicemails?
wheel
Yeah.
break,
Sure. Yeah.
we can play some voicemails.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Voicemail
don't
would be
need
great.
this
How are we going to
audio.
listen to them? We don't got headphones on.
Oh, it's coming through the speakers, baby.
Damn, is that going to pick up on the mic and be a nightmare?
I'm going to mute the mics as we're playing the voicemail.
So that's when we can say the real stuff. Tell us when the mics are muted, honestly.
I will tell you.
I'll tell you who that booker was.
I am the same as Dan when people block doorways or when
Preach, queen.
like a group stops together in a choke point.
Choke point, yeah, like a narrow point, like
To
where there's
chit-chat.
heavy traffic and it comes to a point.
It's frustrating.
Vicky's preaching.
Preaching. All right, let's pull up SpeakPipe.
Attaboy, Lachlan. Plenty there, big fella.
We'll start
Gray
with.
hair devil himself.
We will start with a voicemail from the one and only Claire Belford.
That's me wife.
So
That pisses you off.
what I'm gonna do, guys, is
She hates it when people call their partner's wife when they're not.
I am gonna play this voicemail, but I'm going to mute our mics so you won't hear us, but you will, and it's only because we don't want
You
echo.
and Lauren
All right.
should have a double wedding.
That you've gone out of your way. Hey guys, it's Claire whispering because it's late and you know me, you guys probably know me through Travis. I run a show with Travis every Thursday at The Good Robot. I'm calling to call you out, Sarah, for your shit. It's very clear that you've gone out of your way to keep me off of this live stream. You had the first one scheduled for my first weekend out of town, and then I'm literally on a plane right now coming home as you do this, and you've clearly squeezed it in as quickly as you can at the last second before needing to invite me to join. So I am wise to your shit, and Dan, I really hope you are sober enough to pick me up from the airport. But no, happy 250 episodes. I love all of you very much.
Okay. That was Claire
That
Belford.
wasn't a voicemail, it was just a guilt trip.
I love that.
Undercover nagging.
Well, she's calling me out because, okay, so I already explained at the top of this live stream why I'm picking Dan and Travis to do the 250.
Because we're the best.
My thing is, Claire, you know this. I'm desperate to be your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you?
right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Sure.
My thing is I don't feel cool enough for all of you people.
Oh.
All you Better Times people, Luba, Claire,
What do you want?
guys?
You want compliments? Is this what you want?
When it comes to hangouts, like not podcasts, I'll invite
Better
you.
Time Crew doesn't even we don't even hang out.
You don't?
No, we do a little bit. But not I don't know. It's not we're not very cliquey.
Our
you know what I
friend
mean?
is friend hangouts done? Are they done?
No. Why do you mean friends hang out?
I mean,
done?
we
maybe
hang
done
out
for
the
you.
show. Like people.
Yeah, we
hang
have a
out for
beer
some
sometime after the
drinks
show.
and stuff.
And everybody's obviously friendly, but like we're all like pretty busy people. Like we don't. We went to an effort to have like a little Christmas party, and that was fun and cute. But like,
Okay. So there's lots of people I want to be like friends with. I consider Claire and Luba friends.
Yeah.
Because we've gone on hikes and we've had like girls' nights.
Yeah, sure.
And stuff.
I haven't done those things. You're tighter with them with me.
But I also know that like not every dynamic, like I can't ask you to go for a hike, can I?
You could.
Just
You
you and
could.
I?
You
Just you and
100%
I
could.
for a hike?
You can. I didn't say I'd say yes. I said you can ask me. I mean,
It is a risky move trying to like do a first solo hang with somebody.
Well, yeah, that's
But-
just it. But like if I sent a message to you guys and like let's say it was just like a group of people that we all liked.
Yeah.
And I was like, come over for drinks. That wouldn't be weird, right?
no.
I can do that.
No,
Okay.
of course not. Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's performance, Travis. You know that.
I know, but also if
I know,
like,
but
It's
if you
for
asked us to
something.
have
come over,
I
still
ever
come
been
over.
like, thanks for having me, and then got up and left immediately? Like,
No, that's true. When these mics turn off, that's when the real shit happens. That's when the real juice comes out. But no, Claire, I was not purposely scheduling streams.
the real juice.
I was not scheduling streams around you not being here. In fact, I really wanted you to come and hang out.
Also,
and
Claire was gone for an entire month. What are you supposed to do?
look, I have a nice little nook here for people if they want
Woman's
to
a
come
jet
and
setter.
if they want to come and hang out. There's candlelit. There's
To be fair, there's no one in the nook.
there is a Woodwick
there's one
candle.
ghost eye in the snacks.
There's
Nothing's stopping
snacks
him from eating all
and
those
there's
being
a
dead.
personal
And a
monitor
fork.
for anyone who wanted to come and hang out for this. I mostly only asked these
Yeah,
guys.
you did, but you just got slammed.
What just I missed it?
He got slammed because he eats Cheetos with a fork because he's a psychopath.
Vaughn.
Yeah, would have loved those
you
fat
see the-
fingers watching a chopstick. That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
The picture?
The memorial.
Just looking at the snacks.
Yeah.
I love it. All right,
God.
should we stay on the voicemail train?
Yeah, go next.
Let's do it. Well, we'll do
Locky Talkie.
Lachlan.
Hey, there's a three-part question. Question one, what is your favorite video game of all time? Question two, how do you think the Raptors did at the NBA trade deadline, seeing as how they were seemingly going for a rebuild, but now they just kind of stayed course and are going for what seems to be the 10th, 9th seed for the play-in? And question three, what is the best flavor of chip?
9 seconds. So you
Okay, we
just want
have.
to deal with the first four?
Well, I think we have a lot to pick on here. So.
Yeah, sure. All right. I'll go first. Favorite video game of all time? I'm going to go Elder Scrolls Skyrim. It's a fantastic game. Toronto trade deadline, pretty disappointing. I feel like it was a huge move just to shop around OG Anunoby to see that they're really valuing him as a trade star. Pretty disappointing overall. Would have loved to see a big trade, but pretty happy Patel be back in town. You know, he's a great guy. Put up 30 the other night with 18. What are you going to do? Chip, Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle. The greatest chip ever made. Miss V, I don't know where you were when I was a boy, but holy Christ, are you making up for when I'm a man? Because that is a good fucking chip.
Was that it?
That was it. That was all the ones he said.
Okay, Travis, you go.
Yeah. What was the first one?
Video game.
Video game.
Video game. Favorite video game, either SmackDown 2,
No, it's a good SmackDown.
very good, or The Lion King for Super Nintendo was a top. That was a
tough
great
game.
one. That was a great one. Very hard.
When you played SmackDown, did you create your own character?
Not
you play with
often.
a lot of
I
shit?
would, but I like
Yeah.
to play as the guys.
To say, if you were going to make your own character, what kind of character? Would you try to model them after yourself, or you do like making a...
It depends. I'll let you know in 18 days. A new one comes out.
Oh, yeah? You play like...
Oh, I got to. Oh, yeah. I get that every year.
I felt like I've liked those games, but did they ever evolve to like? Because I like UFC games a little bit more because I felt like you're a little bit more in control of the character. I felt like the WWE games, like you just smash a bunch of buttons and you do one massive move.
No, there's
I don't know how
more
to do that
stuff.
again.
There's more button moves to like, there's wider move sets now and
Yeah.
stuff. So you can really fill out your guys and have whole career mode stuff,
All right.
which is great. Raptors trade deadline. All I know is in Group 2 should be Gary Trent Jr. That's all I'm gonna say on that one.
100%.
And as for favorite chip, We've had this our discussion already before on the podcast.
Did we?
It depends on the mood.
Or was it a drive?
It depends on the
commercial?
mood. There is no best chip.
Depends on the mood.
Honestly,
What's your favorite nostalgic? If you're feeling nostalgic, what are you going for?
nostalgic would be sour cream and bacon because that was like there was a summer where me and my buddy would literally just go to the gas station. We always had enough money for like a fucking Coke slushie and sour cream and bacon chips.
Those are good chips.
Yeah, they were good. They were a good chip.
Yum.
So like yeah, from memory wise would be those ones. But yeah, it depends on the fucking a sea
The mood
salt and
you're
black
in.
pepper can be great. A black pepper and lime is delicious. I think honestly like a Ruffles plain
Yeah. Oh my god, they're the
fucking
best.
because you just got dip, and then you
They-
can have 8 different flavors of chips if you want.
Even on their own, they're great.
Yeah,
They're salty.
yeah, great with the sandwich.
I think if
Great
we're going
lunch side.
people pleasing, example tonight, I got 2 kinds: ketchup and sour cream and onion, because I feel like those are safe choices, right?
There comes ketchup can be a little divisive.
Yeah, and also
People
see
strong
sour
ketchup.
cream's also a little divisive. I think those are
No,
two.
no,
Well,
I think
sour
they're
cream and
good.
onion are great.
Everybody
chips.
loves them. I fucking love both those chips. But I'm like, if I was gonna say like safe bets, I would have went like Doritos, nacho, and then maybe like a chip with the dip or an all dressed.
I almost
no,
got
all
dipped
dressed would
tonight,
be
I
too
won't
much
lie.
for the Doritos.
But I just thought like I didn't know who was actually coming to hang out,
100%.
and it would have been bad for us to have dip up here.
Yeah.
If I'm going, okay, so my favorite video game is 2, Sonic the Hedgehog
Classic Michael Jackson did the soundtrack.
and Echo the Dolphin.
Okay, I didn't play that one, but I heard of it. Yeah.
Sega is the only video
Yeah.
game I know.
Yeah.
I don't know any other video games.
I know.
I
Those
know
are
that
great games.
I know that I used to fall asleep to when I was dating someone back in the day when I was in a relationship. I used to fall asleep to what was that call out? Was it? Oh no!
Just
Fallout,
you just talking and just
Fallout.
going,
Fallout.
just really sex on camera. I'm like, I was in a relationship.
Yeah, I've been in one.
What? So the boy would play Fallout and you go to sleep.
Yeah, I liked
It's a real dude move.
I liked the ASMR effect of that video game.
Yeah, there's a lot of shooting and stuff though, isn't there? Like mutants
But
running
it was
at
like
you.
a lot of
and
like
zombies?
old timey radio and like
Yeah,
just like
yeah, it
sounds
is,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
picking up objects and stuff, which like I could
Yeah.
listen to just like this all day.
Nothing sends me off like a man's dying breath.
Yeah. haven't slept the same since.
As for the trade thing, I have no fucking idea. People just should do what they want. Good for them.
Wow, what a very supportive take.
And then Chip, I like the Ruffles plain. Also love a Old Dutch, previously Humpty Dumpty, barbecue.
Your Anakin is just showing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, love an old Dutch.
Dumpty?
I don't like all that fancy stuff. I don't like brand name craft dinner.
They're the best barbecue
Too
chips.
spicy.
They're the best barbecue chips.
They are.
Have you guys had Old Dutch barbecue?
I mean, all barbecue chips are good.
At some point, in my
They're
life,
the
yeah.
Jurassic Park of potato chips.
Yeah, they're all good.
Even the shit ones are good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love that. Oh, that was fun. Should we?
You know, I totally changed my mind on video games.
What is it now?
No Mercy is my favorite.
Oh,
video
that was
game.
the
That's
red
Nintendo
cartridge,
64 one.
Right?
Yeah.
I had that one.
That was a really
fucking
good
dope.
one.
My cousin
And then-
loaned it to me and then never got it back. I
Yeah.
was like,
Runners
you're
up,
clowning me,
Pokemon
giving this
Snap,
back.
and then Super Smash Bros.
Pokemon Snap slapped.
So fun.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap. The new one's great. On
I bet,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch is so fun.
Man, Pokemon's one of those things where I don't think about it anymore, but every time I watch any piece of the medium, I'm just like, oh god, this is nice. Like
Ash is leaving. After 25 years, Ash is leaving.
yeah, so he should. He's probably exhausted.
Yeah.
I remember I threw
If
him.
you're not the best by now, son,
Yeah.
it ain't happening. Turn that hat around, call it a day.
Yeah. But he's a Jerry Farmer. Fucking.
To the mines with you now.
Oh man. All
You
right.
guys play Pokemon Go?
I tried a couple times, but I don't need another reason to be on my phone. Yeah.
I almost downloaded it, and then I watched an old couple down on the waterfront play it, and that was so sweet. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't deserve this.
Not yet.
Oh,
deserve this game.
but why? But why did
Because it was just too nice and
Wait, what do you mean you?
sweet. I was just
You-
like,
you
'cause
deserve
I was
nice
like,
things, Travis.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, I'm not gonna play this with anyone, and that seems to be.
Oh,
the
you
way
were
to-
single at the time, right?
But also,
No, I don't think I was, but it wouldn't be something I would like.
also,
go
if that's
out
your
and-
memory of Pokemon Go, why disturb it? You know, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I
right,
see what you mean.
good.
With the summer that it got big, it was a social thing.
Yeah.
That was the best fucking summer.
I really
by
wish
the
that would have
way.
came out during COVID.
Yes.
To just
Oh
have
my
people
God.
outside
Yeah.
Holy
looking at their
shit.
phones, just trying to catch Pokemon instead of just fighting and arguing. Like it would have just been.
I also don't, it's not great in the city when you're like walking down the street and you're like, oh, there's a Pokemon. Now I'm just gonna stand on the side of the street and catch this Pokemon. Like,
It's just motherfucker.
Pull
over.
bitch, I'm too big to be stopping on the sidewalk.
I just liked going out with friends, and like we would go to those hot spots like on the waterfront and stuff.
Yeah.
And like go for walks and then like get sunstroke or whatever, like get sun exhaustion from being out all day. But I what team were you guys when you
team?
Like Pokemon?
like red, blue, yellow?
I played blue. Blue was the game.
Oh,
I had.
you were. Oh, fuck, I don't remember the other names. I remember my name. I was Yellow Instinct.
I'm confused.
You don't remember the teams in Pokemon Go?
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh no, I didn't play Pokemon Go. I thought you meant
yeah.
which games. I thought you meant Game Boys.
Okay. No,
The
I
Pokemon
don't.
Go
I don't distinctly
teams
remember picking one. If
were
I would,
like
I'd probably
red,
pick
blue, and yellow.
I wouldn't pick yellow. I'd pick blue.
I went yellow, and I also made a video about being on Team Instinct.
How'd it work? Did it blow up?
It did actually, but then I got taken down on YouTube for copyright because I used a
You
Katy
shouldn't
Perry.
use the N word so
I
much.
used a Katy Perry song, Rise.
Well, we
and-
got to catch them all.
There you go.
Fuck. All right, let's
I'm gonna put
hear.
that down as a slam, even though it's not an official slam.
Let's hear from Lachlan
adjacent.
again. Let's hear from Lachlan again.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the show Detroiters?
What is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
What is this show?
It's the Tim Robinson and
Yeah.
oh my god, what's his name? Sam.
Yeah.
What's his last
I
name?
can't
What
remember his last
fucking
name, but
streaming
anyway.
service is it?
It was a Comedy Central thing.
Yeah, I think it's on Crave now. I think
Yeah,
you
it
can
might
get
be on
it,
Crave
but
now,
it's like it's like in an early. I think you should leave. Essentially, it's like a really off the wall, like
Yeah.
almost like Always Sunny kind of vibe of like,
Okay.
but like in a little bit more.
I love Always
workaholic-y.
Sunny.
Yeah, a little bit more innocent and less real, but like still just as wild. It's really, really good. It's
Yeah?
really good. Yeah. Really enjoyed it.
What are you guys watching these days?
I'm exclusively watching The Boys. I like downloaded an episode to watch on the plane. I was like, oh, I'll watch this or whatever, and yeah, immediately got hooked. I fucking love it. So I'm almost done now.
guys
Like,
doing-
and I also watched the 100. You guys watched the 100? I know Netflix isn't popular
You mean
now.
Physical 100?
Physical 100.
The Korean one?
The Korean
Oh, it's
one.
great. It was talking about the day of work.
Oh
Did
my!
you watch dub or no dub?
Oh, dude, I tried to do no dub,
Yeah.
but I fucking hated their voices.
Oh,
like,
that's
I'd
what- that's
so
the best
much
part
rather
for
read.
me now. That is so much
Especially,
better for me.
I hated.
Oh my god! Hey, you're so strong.
I hated Miracle the most because like Miracle would speak like a regular guy and like in Japanese,
Yeah,
and then
it's
like
really like that.
and then his English dub was like, "Hey man," and like
Hey.
they really jived it up. I'm
Watch
like,
me,
no.
watch me do this backflip.
And then also the big strong guy, like.
Yeah.
He's my favorite,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
He did so good, and then but his English dub was like,
Don Lee
and
of weightlifting.
it's like that's not how he talks. He's a car salesman.
We've coming from Scott McLean. Has anybody watched Yellowstone?
I'm really strong.
No, oh, that's the most Scott McLean question of all time.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, yeah.
And if so,
Oh,
what are
sorry.
your reviews? My
Sorry, rootin'
sister,
tootin'? No,
my sisters watch it and love it, but
I
I've
can
never
see
watched
that.
it.
I haven't watched. We watched.
It's not a crazy thing to
We
say.
watched the first episode. The first episode's long. I'll continue it, but
I want to meet
it didn't.
your
It didn't
family.
stick right away. You know.
What?
I want to meet your family.
My family?
I would love to like just be a fly on the wall at like Thanksgiving.
You'll be
or
shocked how
something.
different I am around my family.
I know that's what I want because like I bet you I could pick up on their vibes.
Me and Vaughn bonded over this. So here's a sad little fact about Vaughn and I's friendship.
I think the whole thing was sad.
The way that I describe it is like we were each other's backup friend.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So like if you
Pretty
guys,
insulting with his two other friends right here.
if you guys, but if no,
Did we
if-
drop the ball?
But if you guys were too busy doing cooler things,
Probably booked.
probably banging or going to the lake, or
Sounds like a lot of me right now.
like we would always hang out when we had no one else to hang out with. And one thing that we talked a lot about was just the awkwardness of family hangouts and how we felt like we couldn't be ourselves around our family.
It's like everyone else.
Yeah. That's everybody.
That's not everybody. I know.
Yeah, it is
I know
most
some
people.
people who are very close with their family.
Yeah, the Brady Bunch.
Of course. Yeah. There's people that are close
Yeah,
to their
there's
family,
the-
but the vast majority of people
You
are
seem
not.
tight with your fam.
Yeah. I love my family. I'm very lucky in that sense.
But he
Like,
didn't
my
bring
immediate
the
family.
one night stand up for breakfast in the morning. Like he's still.
God, that haunts me to this day.
Wait, what?
We did a show in PI one time, and I brought a girl home to like my like childhood home, and then she was sleeping in the morning. I was like, I don't want to introduce you to my folks. You just stay downstairs. It was wild.
And then we drove her home after she called in sick for work. I'm pretty sure she got fired.
She did not get fired.
I wouldn't be surprised she did. It
He's
was
fine.
it was at 3 a.m. Hi, I'm not feeling too
20
well,
something.
and just
Shit happens.
I gotta say, hooking up in the childhood home, kind of hot.
in his sister's bed.
Oh, that's
No,
weird.
not the one she grew up in. It was like it's just in her bedroom. You never heard that story?
No,
She
I
went
love
up-
single Dan stories.
She went up
You're so wild.
In the middle of the night, she went up to the bathroom and she came back down. She forgot what room I was in. She jumped into bed with Travis.
I thought it was the dog.
I thought it was Walter.
I was
Oh,
like,
she got quite scared.
patchy. This dog's sick.
It's literally the worst show.
This dog ain't got no ass.
Impossibly bad. Oh, Scott doesn't like Yellowstone.
Oh, you know? That's a surprise. I feel like it's up his alley. That's what we love about Scott. He surprises you.
That's funny that you want to meet my family, though. I think you'd be.
I'm always interested in meeting people's family because then you get to see another side of them. That's always
Are they
pretty
short?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't know. I just could.
My sister, who's the vet, is short.
Yeah.
And I think like I'm one of the taller ones.
Yeah, that's what they're
I stuck out like the Khloe Kardashian in the family. I had bigger boobs. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you, but I did. And I do. Bigger boobs, taller.
How's these people got to be microscopic?
Was it
You're
like
not too big.
petite?
Okay.
Well, obviously.
I got some meat on me.
All right. How tall is your father?
He's shorter,
I knew it. I called it.
Yeah, of course he is.
but he's a jolly man.
I
He
thought,
kind of
like-
reminds me of Mr. Dressup a bit.
Oh, Ernie Combs, love that. That's
like
great.
like jolly guy. But he was like a Supreme Court judge, so like
Yeah.
when he would get stern, he would get stern.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
So we get paid to do it.
most times I didn't see that side of him. The only time I did
Imagine
was
on road trips, just all son, kids fighting in the back. He pulls up a gavel, just like, birds. Hey,
My dad
don't
was
make me sentence back there.
my dad was
the airbags.
my dad was a judge. My mom was a bailiff. That's how they met.
Instead of her foot out the window, it's just a billy club.
Oh, there he goes, the gruesome twosome. No, I think that's very funny that your family's
That's
short.
funny.
I also find it's funny that like girls don't know heights.
oh
That you're like, how tall is your father? And be like,
I have no.
This is a terrible sample pool because you don't know. You don't know.
Well, we talked
but
about
I'm like,
this when
it's
you
like
were almost there.
how tall is your father? My dad's 5'10". Like, boom, I know that.
Maybe 6'1".
Your father?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how tall I am. Still, I think I'm 5'4" or 5'5",
Sure.
maybe.
Yeah.
But like I've never really figured it out.
Yeah.
Figured it out, darling.
No. I just mean that they're not like I wouldn't say tall
Yeah.
when I think of my family.
equation.
Yeah.
But like
it's on your license.
my sister Jane she looks like a smaller
Addiction?
me with no makeup.
Yeah.
So like picture that. That's Jane.
All right.
All right, spin wheel, shall we?
Yeah, I think we need it.
We won't go further with family shut.
Oh, we're going back into family stuff.
What's that?
What? And you are?
Okay, let's go. Spin.
God, I wish it was louder.
Wait. Is Dan's sister hot? Scott said.
I don't know if I've ever met your sister.
You remember Abby? You would have seen pictures of her and stuff.
Maybe. Yeah, I
She's a good looking woman.
I'm sure she is. I'm sure
No,
she
I
is.
said she's a good looking woman.
Oh, she's good looking.
I can't
No.
picture. I can't picture her.
You've
in my
never met
head.
her?
No,
Unfortunately,
I
she
feel like
does.
I'm gonna-
We do look a lot alike. We do share a lot of features. We have like the exact same nose. Obviously, she doesn't have this behemoth of a forehead or anything like that, and she's smaller than me. But
Drink.
Yeah. Yeah. That's too. Yeah. If she looks too much like Dan, then
it would
then I
be
can.
too similar. My buddy Pat has like a bunch of sisters, and they're all beautiful, but they
Yeah.
all look exactly
enough?
like Pat to the point where it's like it's not even worth mentioning. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
yeah.
Do another spin. Unpopular opinion. I don't like that one. Let's just spin again.
Can you? How hard is it to adjust the wheel? Why don't you go full heavy?
I don't know if I can. I think
if it's too much to ask, don't worry about it.
I can adjust it.
Yeah, but why don't we just tweak it a little bit?
Let's tweak it.
Go down to
do we want to just get rid of unpopular opinion?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get rid of it. It's gone. Is there anything else we would change?
Maybe another bowl up there.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's throw another bowl in.
Yeah.
Maybe like a quick story or something. Am I alone in that? I don't know. Spitballing here, guys.
You love stories.
No, I was just trying to. Well, you said you wanted more single dance stories. I can't think of many more off the top of my head. Travis knows more than me, unfortunately. And also, let me know which ones, man. I'm a mature man. You can't be bringing up 10-year-old foolishness. You know too much.
We got another bowl.
You guys do Be Real?
Be Real?
Yeah,
No, I couldn't get it to
like,
install on my phone for whatever reason.
Claire's into it. I tried to, but no.
We will add a story category. How about that? Let's go add category. I love that the default that they give us is donut.
You got cupcakes.
I do have cupcakes.
You gotta eat an entire cupcake.
No custom donuts this time, guys.
Hey, did you eat those donuts yourself?
I fucking ate so
God
many
bless
of
you.
that.
How was your cocoa?
I had not one symptom.
Yeah,
not
it's scary,
one.
eh?
Yeah, it's wild.
One.
That was
I
like-
might have had a slight headache
Yeah.
on the day that I found out that I was positive, but like
When I had it, like half the
was-
time I was in quarantine, I didn't have any symptoms, and that almost made it worse in a way. Like obviously, like it's nice to be healthy, but I was like so frustrated, and it was like in spring, so like the weather was just getting nice, and I just felt trapped.
At
So
the
I'm not
same
too much of a
time,
sob story, but I was riled up.
You always feel like shit.
me?
Yeah.
Oh.
So maybe you just, you know, I'm just,
Well, do I physically?
yes.
Are we talking physical or emotional?
I think it all amalgamates.
Here's the thing: if I got happy, people wouldn't know who I was anymore.
I feel like it's worth the
Yeah,
risk.
Is it?
It's worth a shot. Yeah. I think it might be worth a gamble. Yeah. I don't know how you feel physically. I do remember listening to the Matt Baker episode and you guys talking about how McDonald's doesn't affect you. Guess what?
It does not.
Yes, it 100% does.
I have never had indigestion from McDonald's.
Yeah, I know, but that means you're probably not eating good food the other time because you probably don't know what good digestion is. You're probably in a constant state
That's
of
fair.
indigestion.
But one can't do everything.
Are you talking giving myself nourishing food? What are you, wild?
Listen, life's overwhelming.
Listen, you don't need to preach to me, darling. Look the size of me.
Here we go.
Did you bring in a fucking medium? Is Vaughn
Here we go.
channeling through you right now?
Here we go. No. Life's overwhelming.
What happened to him?
There's a lot of things to do to get to the best versions of ourselves, okay? So, like, we can't overwhelm ourselves with doing everything at once. Me, personally, I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but I'm not eating well. But I've gone to yoga classes recently,
That's good.
and I think I'm going to start, like, working out more.
That's good.
You just got to pick away at things one at a time. You can't do everything at once.
Yeah.
I just don't. Here's my thing. Oh, here's another thing. I
Hit a
don't cook.
nerve, eh?
I don't cook. So like
I don't clean. It's the rest of that Cardi B song.
I find it hard to eat healthy with the busy life that I have.
100%. Don't blame you. It's very tricky.
So like if you guys want me to eat healthier, I'm probably not gonna.
I don't want to.
shows.
Eat whatever the
I
fuck
don't give
you
a
want.
fuck. Yeah.
I do though.
I
and
watched
that's
Vaughn
bad, but
die.
that's bad.
Do it again.
Well, that's the thing. I just kind of go like heart stuff really freaks me out. That really freaks me
It's
out.
how we're all going to die. Hearts. It's like the number one thing.
Let's do a spin now that story's on the wheel. Story!
God damn it.
Truth or dare? Andrea wants truth or dare. So bad.
wonder what
The audience wants truth or dare.
Andrea, suggest some truths and a
Oh,
dare.
that's a
You're
great
preaching
idea.
for it? Why don't you give us
That's-
why don't you give us 3 of each and then we'll do that.
Andrea,
And also, hi
Please know
Andrea.
that
Miss you dearly, darling. Hope
this
you're
is
doing well.
and this is my episode 250, and I'm just burning it all to the ground. I'll do anything.
The fuck?
Maybe not anything.
Yeah.
The truths are easy. Dares are the tricky ones. 'Cause,
Yeah,
what
dare's
do
a tricky one.
What do you dare an adult to do?
Well, you
I
just
don't
need
think-
stuff on hand. Like you can't.
Well, we all have our cell
Like-
phones. You know, we could all ruin our lives right now.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh God.
A story.
Who's got a story? Beyond the spot. It's tricky.
What about? Yeah.
Yeah. Very open ended.
Should pick the yeah.
Are we talking about like recent stories or
Stories.
childhood?
You got a road story? What was the last weird thing that happened?
On the road.
Yeah. Road dog story.
God,
We had to drive with Chris.
nothing. Ugh.
You had to drive with him? Where'd you go?
Cape Breton.
What are you doing in Cape Breton?
What town was that? Sydney?
Oh, all of us.
Yeah,
Oh.
you mean Chris?
How's Chris as a driver?
He's a good driver. I trust Chris with driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
can
with
see
anything
that.
else.
Yeah.
He's got a born old radio voice, so it's
Yeah. Does he? Like, is he sitting in the car and then there's somebody's talking on the radio? He's like, "Oh, this guy's good." He turns it
no,
up.
he makes you listen to his own.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he doesn't
He's
have
that
anything
radio
on.
guy.
Yeah.
You know.
I always wonder if Chris looks at his old COVID Twitter numbers when he was the guy announcing it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, just fucking like,
God,
I
yeah.
had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to get back in the action.
I was killing
Hi.
those numbers.
Today there's 6 new cold cases. Just no likes.
I've only done a few out of town shows. I've done River John, Tattamagush,
All the big ones.
and Cape Breton.
Oh, the Kansas City.
I think at France. Did you guys have guest spots at the Hendricken show? No.
No.
Fuck, that would have been. I should have messaged him and just been like, I'll contribute gas money to go to my hometown and do stand up.
Do 5 minutes or something.
That would have been fucking
you should have done it.
amazing.
Yeah.
But then my parents would have. I wouldn't have told my parents.
Yeah.
I can't. Family's never seen me do comedy yet.
Yeah.
Well, it's only going to get worse. Like,
Yeah.
not unintentional slam, but it
Unintentional
counts.
slam, but a slam's a slam, baby.
Worse in terms of the content.
The
you think?
the anxiousness
Yeah.
Oh,
that's going to build because it's been
that's
so
fair.
long, so long, and so long. Because you're going to feel more comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
Which means the filter's going to be a little more visible if you do it. So it's going to tank your show, and you're not going to do as well. Or you're going to be so comfortable you might be doing harder stuff than you would normally do if they were there.
Damn, this is
It's
well
better
thought
just
out.
to fucking get it out and
To get it done.
over with.
Yeah.
And honestly, if your parents get it, they get it. They don't, they don't.
Yeah.
Like if I swore at home, like when I was when I was a teen, if I swore at home, yeah, I get in shit. But if I swore on stage, my grandmother got it. Like, yeah, this is a different thing than
right.
Your everyday life. This is
They understand it. I feel like
You
some
know.
parents still just don't understand.
Parents just don't understand.
parents. Hey, fucking Big Willie said it the best.
Hey, this is well-trodden
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They just don't understand.
My folks have seen me, but I think my dad's only seen me once, and he doesn't. If I have shows, he's not going to go. But I don't think it's like a not support thing. I think it's I don't know what the fuck it is. My favorite thing was watched a buddy do stand up, and his dad was watching him, but his dad watched the entire show. And the second his son went up, he just turned in his chair and he had to look at the back of the wall because he couldn't handle it because
Yeah,
he
well-
got so nervous for him.
Well, I've had my boss.
Yeah.
So my boss went to the second James Mullinger show that I did when I opened for James.
Yeah.
And I walked away going, yeah, first night was better. Like it just was. Like I was a little more
Yeah.
on guard the second
Yeah.
show. Thankfully, it was a good show. So I was still like, well, at least I didn't bomb. For me.
Yeah.
At least I wasn't saying these horrific things to no laughter. Kind of thing.
Risky.
I don't have a lot of stories. I went to a singles mixer, and the first person I saw when I went in was someone who looked at me, pointed, and said, Albert Coombs. And it was one of Albert's old bosses. He's like, Albert, you're a comedian. You have the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, anyways, the singles mixer itself was fucking wild.
All right, that's an excellent story. Let's talk more about this.
Well, it was like the Hunger Games for single people.
Did you already talk about it on the podcast a bunch?
No.
Okay.
It's like the Hunger Games for single. Okay, so here.
It looked intimidating because like I saw like the picture of it and it looked like there was like dozens and dozens of
like
people. So
300
it's like
people.
and also everyone's like scanning. You know, like generally in a bar, like there's single people, there's not single people, there's people looking for something, there's people not looking for anything. So like there's just like a more of a non-threatening vibe. But that one is like everyone's looking at each other.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's sizing each other up. Everyone's there for one thing, you know, for the most part.
Yep.
Like I remember like me and my buddy Spencer, we were just at a Hop Yard one night and we got sucked into a speed dating thing. And people were so mad that we weren't like actively looking for
Yeah.
for like people. And it's like, I don't know, we're just padding numbers and meeting people or whatever. And like, but
I had a great night that night because I said, I'm just going to have fun with my friends. And I made that I didn't have any expectations. I will say that I think that I'm screwed for dating because a guy did like approach me and it was like someone I've seen before at other dating events.
Is this a cute thing?
And he said, you know, I've always thought you were cute. And rather than me going, oh, thank you, like, or at least being nice.
was he cute
To clarify, like, I was not into him.
Oh, yeah.
So,
okay.
like, I did not want to lead anyone on.
That's good of you.
So I
did you
went,
say?
I always get cute, don't I?
Oh my god.
Oh,
know,
you,
that's-
oh, you just
I'm screwed.
You do-
I'm screwed. I'm never
doing the
it's
black
never
comic walk away, come back kind of thing.
I said that shit, y'all.
You take your thigh up, start smacking against the microphone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably you are. If that's like your thing, like that's your gut reaction, being like, oh, he's the bridesmaid. Like,
No, I don't know what it was. I
Well,
don't.
that's probably better. That makes then you don't need to let him off at all. Like,
Yeah.
he was probably just like, oh, okay.
was there any dudes there that you're like, yeah?
He asked for my number.
Still.
So he asked for my number.
Oh,
yeah.
these people are idiots.
He was a little drunk. And you know what I did? So I won't say the number. Actually, people watching probably have my number already, but I just like rattled it off really quick and I went, that's my number.
How the fuck is he supposed to remember that?
Of course, he's not supposed to.
But this is what I'll say.
Point.
My friend, single friend that I went with there,
Yeah. Whose idea was it to go? Yours or theirs?
kind of both of ours.
Yeah,
both
just needed moral
both of us
support.
are like,
It'd be hard
we're
to go
single and a
alone.
little older. We need to do these things to
Yeah.
like meet people. Like we just do.
Yeah.
And she's like addicted to toxic men and she has horrible taste.
Yeah.
I'll say that to her face. Horrible taste in guys. She met a guy there and she was like, he's really nice. He seems like a nice guy. And I said, go give him your number. Write it down on a fucking piece of paper and just go give him the number.
Yeah.
And she did. Pretty badass. That's my story.
She was
Oh, that's really nice.
she was found under the bridge 3 days later.
yeah.
But
Hi, welcome
you know
back
what
to True
happened?
Kinds
But you know-
Intoxicated.
but
We
you
get
know-
drunk and talk about true crimes.
But you know what happened? He looked like surprised in a way of like, I'm getting this girl's number. Like shit, she's like she's hot. Like, oh fuck yeah, and like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, dude, he looked excited when he got your number, and she was like, really? Like in a
Yeah.
good, and it's just really cute. I don't know.
I think
I'm
that's
sure
really
Dahmer
cute.
was excited when he got a number 2.
Yeah.
Like,
He's gonna be fine. He did have long hair, but
eat tonight.
I realize I don't like long hair.
Sure.
And guys, like,
Yeah.
it can't be longer than mine.
Oh, that's really long. Yeah, no, that's weird.
Andrea did write, dare, show your last text exchange, shots, and of course, on-screen kiss. None of these guys are
What?
kissing me.
I kissed Travis. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Fan theory. Sarah is not depressed. She is just addicted to sadness, so she routinely self-sabotages to get her fix.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
That's a ding.
It's not a slam if it's a truth.
Truth count.
Well, I've said this many times, which is that, like, no matter how happy or self-lovey I get, I won't convince people. So, like, who cares
How do you know?
about anything? Because the
Cut my life into pieces.
but like the character I've portrayed over like for so long, like that's what people have in their head of me.
Yeah.
So like if I were to ever change that, I go, no, guys, I'm happy. They won't believe me.
I would.
Well, that doesn't matter. Who gives a shit?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You are.
Well, that's the thing. And that's what I'm kind of coming to now. I'm kind of just going, I don't care. Oh, nice. Scott said I'm off to bed. I support and love you all. Godspeed.
Scott's off to bed.
Good night, Scott.
Good. Now we can talk about his headline weekend.
Did he headline? Oh, yeah,
I
you
missed
co-headline
it,
with Kat.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you were emceeing.
I was emceeing.
Yeah.
He takes a big drink by himself.
Do you like hosting?
I hate it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate hosting.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's the worst.
So it's
Yeah.
like not really comedy.
Most thankful.
It's a different thing.
It's brutal. No one. I only like hosting Better Times.
Because you can play a bit.
Yeah, and
People
they
are there
get
for
it.
comedy.
They get it.
Yeah.
No one there sees me host and goes, "Hey, you should try that.
Yeah.
You should do comedy." Like they know I'm a fucking comic that's hosting the show.
Right.
So I truly do enjoy it.
It's your show.
There, yeah, I enjoy hosting there. I don't like hosting other shows. It's so much
Yeah.
not work. It's just it's not as gratifying. You know, no matter how well you do, people that first night, I almost got a goddamn standing ovation before I brought on fucking Scott.
Right.
And still, at the end of the night, someone buying me a drink was like, "Did you ever do comedy?"
No.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Can you not? Okay, so as a host, could you not? Oh, well, I guess there's no one introducing the host to like qualify you as like.
Well, I mean, fucking Daniel, like, here's your host. Like, you know, they say the shit.
Right.
You mentioned that you've been doing comedy forever, how long, and certain
Yeah,
bits
yeah.
are. You say you tell road stories and shit off the top. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing in my act that where at not some point it's going to come out that, yeah, I fucking do this.
Right.
But there's just that weird thing where it's like people see this and they automatically associate with the person going, hey, just so you know, washrooms are over here. There's a blue Honda parked outside. If you can go get that before the tow truck gets here, that'd be great. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle. Like, they just think
Right.
you're there to do fucking housekeeping.
Yeah.
And if you are funny,
Logistics.
that's a bonus for them.
Right.
I hate hosting.
But
I'll do it.
you do it, yeah.
You know,
If you
but
get
it's
offered it,
work.
you do it.
It's work, and it's a set.
Do you think it's a skill like younger new comics should have a hand
Absolutely.
at? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
No,
so, too.
it's important. It's an important job to have, but it's work. It's to me, out of the entire lineup of a show, it's the most.
You have to be really likable.
It's the most work.
Yeah.
You gotta like keep the flow. You gotta fucking serve the dinner hot. So when the headliner comes up,
gotta
people are
serve the
fucking
dinner
heavy.
hot.
Then
You know
my
what
thing
I mean?
is,
Like,
well, my thing is like I've done a couple of Gus's shows hosting.
So then you know.
And they've all been like,
slam.
I fucking forgot where I was going with that.
you hosted Gus.
Well, no, my thing was like I got insecure because I was like, oh, I'm not doing a lot of jokes between sets. But I was like, I'm only not doing that because
Oh, fuck that. Just keep it
Everyone's
going.
Yeah, you're
So
also
well.
not supposed to. Yeah, you're also
Keep it
not supposed
moving.
to.
Yeah.
everyone's doing so well, so just keep her going. And like I might like say something.
There's nothing
about-
worse than a host
Yeah,
who like
keep
goes
the
up
flow of the
after a
time.
really good set and then eats shit.
Well, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
A lot-
does like long bits or does bits after the headline. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're right.
Well, they're making it about them.
If you can't,
Yeah, that's
if,
the trick. Is like you just got to sacrifice your evening, being like,
Yeah.
this isn't for me.
It's not a for you night. It's hopefully a
yeah,
paycheck.
you got to keep it alone. You know, you got to.
It's a good skill to get. Like I focused on getting good at hosting early, and it got me a lot of.
Yeah,
work.
you'll always
Got me a lot
work.
of
You'll
stuff,
always, if
yeah.
you can host, you'll always work.
Yeah, like
But I'm just saying, like, as
Yeah.
someone who wants to just do headline and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah,
it's
That's
not
frustrating.
it's not as fun
yeah.
for
Yeah.
me. You know, it's
Totally when like, especially in like most bookers' minds, like that counts as a weekend you were there. So now you're back on
so
the
now,
bottom of the list. You're
which
like, well,
is you could have me host 2 weeks and then headline the next week, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to have done the same material.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
It's just fucking.
he doesn't have any.
No, it's not.
I know.
But that's the good and this is I know it's a live stream, but it's also a podcast. Everybody, please follow Better Times Comedy on Instagram. Check out Dan and Travis's show.
You ending the podcast?
No, I'm just
Count
making
that
sure.
as a slam.
I'm making sure I get a plug in for Better Times.
On your ego.
on what?
Having a slam fest over here.
I'm plugging your show.
Yeah.
You guys got to check out the show that you guys run because it's fucking great.
Go
With
see
Claire
it.
and Luba.
Yep.
And Corey.
It sells out almost every week, so get them tickets.
It's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
I generally hate doing comedy, and I had fun doing that set.
Yeah, it's a great place to do shows.
High praise.
So that's very high praise coming
Yeah.
from me, someone who actively avoids doing sets. All right, let's spin the wheel again, shall we?
Is there more booze in that cooler?
Can I give him this?
Do you want one? Yeah, you can have one.
Sure.
There's also more in the fridge. We have
Dragon
a
fruit.
rant.
Whoa.
Can we just do a bowl again? Let's just do a
Just do a
bowl.
bowl. Fuck it.
Let's
Fuck
just
the
do a
wheel.
bowl. Fuck the wheel. We don't.
You don't run us.
You know,
wheel.
it's my live stream.
Also
I'll
got
cry
brewski.
if I want to.
I'll do this guy.
You can have one of these next.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna pick hard hitting.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What was on Sarah's mind this afternoon?
Oh, I like this one. Name a Halifax comedian who you think deserves more credit.
All quiet on the Western Front.
And I guess credit could mean maybe like more opportunities or more praise for like what they're doing, perhaps.
I got some for the opposite. I don't know. There's
No, there's
We're not gonna name names if it's negative.
no,
Yeah.
We
no,
name
no,
names
no,
if
no.
it's positive.
Deserves more.
I was doing it a bit, but now I'm having a hard time.
Steve,
thinking.
Catherine, Ian.
Oh yeah,
I
the vet.
think,
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, those are definitely top three. Yeah, Ian gets enough work at the club.
Ian
Mackie
gets
and
stuff
Kat,
more
though.
but yeah,
Yeah.
They're two fucking destroyers of worlds. Yeah.
yeah,
And they should be like getting more things, right?
yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, more
Mackie's like one of the
they should
most
definitely be
unique
getting more
voices in all of
opportunities for
Canadian
stuff.
comedy, and Kat's like as far as like a person who kills on the road, you're not really gonna find anybody better than Kat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure thing. Surefire thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan trying not to say Dan Hendricken.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, listen.
That's what most of my rants are about. It's like, why don't I have everything? I'm not on this woman's show again.
I know.
One of them in here.
Calm down every time. I don't
One
deserve anything, but
No, one of them in here. Well, I'll just do it now. Is I'm curious about this. The idea of recognition and like, what are people's relationship with recognition? Like, do you want recognition? Do you like
Almost
do you,
exclusively.
Because imposter syndrome is such a big thing
Yeah.
with comedians that sometimes I go, I feel like I have the opposite of imposter syndrome sometimes,
which is
I deserve more than I'm gonna than I have.
you do.
But
Well,
can we talk about this? I know this.
you know,
is
it's
an
tricky thing to
it's
talk
an
about because what
it's
do
an icky
you have?
It's an icky subject. It's an icky. Fuck you.
I don't know. No.
I don't even mean as a comedian.
It's tricky, especially fun with like social media and stuff because like you get everyone else's accomplishments are just thrusted in your face all the time.
Yes.
Like you can't be in your own little bubble anymore because like just wildly like even like watching like reels blow up and stuff like that or like people's TikTok numbers and stuff. It's like it's super quick to get bitter about those. I find because I mean I don't put any effort into TikTok, but then like you see some people blowing up I'm like this fucking bit stinks. Not like and I'm not talking about local people, but like bits that stink
You go, I
blow
can
up
do
and you're like
better.
shit. Yeah, all right.
I could do better than that.
Yeah,
Why aren't
I don't,
Why
but I
aren't
could.
I getting
yeah.
that?
Yeah, well, you just don't put the effort in. That's why you don't get it. I mean,
Yeah, but it's easy.
90%
It's,
of the
you know, you can feel like that, but then when you do get stuff, you just have imposter syndrome.
yeah.
Like there are plenty.
Is it okay to not have
There are
imposter
plenty
syndrome,
times.
though?
I think so.
There are times when it's like a shitty fucking, not even shitty, but like just like a one-off show. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like, oh, why didn't I get asked to
Right.
do this show that I'd probably make $5 or $20 on? Like, why didn't I?
Right.
And I know people aren't asking me because they go, oh, well, Travis doesn't want to
Oh, I see what you mean.
do
There's
this shit.
a perception.
Yeah.
Of you.
So like, even though it's like, yeah, I got this thing and I got this thing, even that something that small, all of a sudden sends me going,
Oh yeah.
oh, I'm fucking done. No one thinks I'm good at, like, you know, they didn't ask me to do their fucking one-off
Yeah.
little show.
Do you know what's
like,
adjacent to this but drives me to the wall? When you tell somebody that like you got a show booked and they're like, oh yeah, I was busy that night. Like they feel the
They gotta let you know that you were second.
That like, oh, I was also there. Like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I heard you. Heard they got you for that. Yeah, I had something else on that night. It's like,
you're welcome, bud.
I'll kill you.
So in those,
I'm like, oh, good. Every person who said that to me is way worse than me, though. I'll say that quite clearly. Yeah.
But in those situations, is it a matter of just picking your battles? Like,
well, yeah, I don't say anything because I go, shut up, dummy. You're going to be on TV next week. You know?
yeah.
So who cares? But like, you know, it is like, I love doing comedy. So when it goes on without me, it does feel like someone's fucking my wife. Like, I'm like, let me go do this shit.
Yeah. Also, I find though, every time I have those feelings, and I have them like almost every time there's a show that I'm not on. Yeah. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? But every time, not every time, but a good amount of the times, you just text them after me like, man, that show looked dope.
Yeah.
If next time you're booking, I'd love to be on. Done. Well, and then 9 times out of 10, that works.
This came up in here we go. This came up in Halifax comedy with the ladies' nights because all of a sudden more women are doing comedy and the ladies' nights do not. There's too many women for everyone to do a spot at every ladies' night. At like
as there should be.
And there will always be a moment, and I've had it. I know other people who've had it where they don't get booked.
That does gotta be tough because the pool is smaller.
It's the moment
you know what I mean? Yeah.
And for me, if we're getting specific, like I've never been asked to headline an open mic. I asked when I headlined Oasis, I asked for that.
Yeah.
I was bitter about that for a bit. But I'm like, it's open mics. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. No one.
Who cares?
I get the ladies' night thing too, especially because
patience.
Yeah, that would be tricky because like if you're like if there was a tall white guy open mic and I didn't get asked, I'd be upset.
Well, that's the thing, and that's where I'm like, I don't mind that I'm a dirty comic because I go, well, if there's a dirty show, I've got to be top of mind. I've got to be, you know, like I don't know.
Did you do the dirty show?
I've produced my own dirty shows. Yeah. I've just made it happen myself, but like. You know, but if there was a dirty show in Halifax, like that would be one where I'd be like, you gotta ask me. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're disgusting.
Look, if we brought up that whiteboard there, right. Orgy, demisexual, sex toys, yeah.
Okay, reading a silly one. Getting less mad about things we don't have. To people who are probably upset they weren't asked to do this. Mm-hmm. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done? Oh God, I don't know. Oh, go to university?
I'm thinking like silly dumb. Like not like life-changing dumb, more like something you did like when you were drunk or something. Or I don't know.
I don't know. Still thinking university was pretty dumb. Yeah. But I once on stage I tried to do an impression of another comic who rants and gets really red in the face, and then a bunch of I can do this thing where I can force blood into my head, and I did it so hard that I almost passed out. Like I lost consciousness just for a sec, but I saved myself before I collapsed. And then like as I was coming to, I just went into autopilot and did some old jokes. Like every other set. But then, but like I was full on having a panic attack as I was like coming back to, and like went to the back of the room and like had to like lean on a wall.
When was this?
This would be like probably 5 years
at the West End,
ago. Yeah, at the old Yucks. Yeah.
He texted me afterwards.
I was like, I think this was my first panic attack, and I've never had one since.
Legit scared. Like he was. I could tell he was scared through text.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard a man on the verge of tears through written words, but. Yeah. I could tell. I was like, "Oh, Dano got spooked."
Oh yeah, because like I did, like it was so fucking stupid, and like the show was going fine, but then I did this thing, and then like almost fell down, and like I would have been like just a massive man crashed down on the front table.
That's scary when you feel like you're about to pass out. That's scary.
Yeah, but like saved and stuff like that, but like just like my body's response to being in such a weird scenario and almost passing out, like just full on like just panic mode, just adrenaline. It was fucking that was dumb. I'll never do that again.
Had a guardian codfish watching you that night, bud.
Oh Jesus, there, bud.
Do you have a dumb thing, Travis?
I got plenty. I guess dumb.
You shaved your head a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's fine though. I got lots of compliments on it.
Did you?
Yeah.
About
I
the
mean,
compliments?
my hair grew back.
Oh, okay,
My
yeah,
hair
yeah.
grows very quickly.
I was impressed when I saw you last night. That was
yeah,
like,
this is like
back.
2 weeks ago.
But it looks
yeah.
old.
You
It
know
looks
what?
so
Yeah.
much better now.
Both of you
Now
got
it's on
good
sale.
heads
Well, yeah,
of hair,
of course.
by the way.
A haircut never looks
Thanks.
great on the first day. You gotta wait.
Oh, it's the
No,
worst.
it didn't look great because you
Yeah,
were
the worst day.
we were like sitting down. Me and Claire were sitting in the car waiting to pick you up for like 15 minutes, waiting for you to come down.
But
And you
that,
come
I was
down,
already
like,
done.
What
I
are
was
you
already
doing?
done doing that by then.
And I tell you, I noticed
taking
at the
the
end
garbage.
somebody didn't get the back of your head.
Oh, that was me. I did it all myself.
I
So
know, but
couldn't
you didn't
reach
do
your
the
butt.
neck.
I took a wedgie by a 4-wheeler one time.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Oh, I even forgot about like just dude stuff.
Yeah, we
Young
were in
guy
our
stuff.
big jackass face. I mean, all that stuff.
Everybody's got a jackass
That's
face,
all on
yeah.
YouTube somewheres.
Yeah. Oh man, Jackass was. We like lit my buddy's Owen pants on fire and like
Yeah.
jumped through a bunch of windows and shit.
Oh yeah, we used to like spray ourselves in Axe and set ourselves on fire.
Oh yeah. I remember I was bored at the farm one day and stuck my finger in like a bunch of gears, like to try to like hold my fingers steady.
Yeah.
With like a glove on. So like if it happened, I would have lost my finger. And then my dad caught me. Holy fuck, he yelled at me.
That's very funny.
So I was just like, I'm just bored stiff and want to feel alive.
Yeah. No, we used to do.
Me and my buddies used to like we just drink in the basement and then punch each other in the gut. Like that was a thing.
Funny. So do you know how many
You
times?
just like the trick is not to flinch. You just stand there, and then like everybody hauls off, and you punch everybody in the stomach, and then you have like a little punch in the belly tournament.
Girls don't do that type of dance.
No, because it's called
But
testosterone, and
we
it's
do like
terrifying.
we do like let's be blood sisters and be witches.
yeah, you do seances
Yeah.
and
and
try
like
to
we
summon
cut our
the dead.
hands and then shake hands.
Yeah, I grew up with a bunch of girls, and I'm plenty of that stuff.
You know, we're just happy giggling with sore nuts, and you guys are trying to
Yeah.
fucking awaken spirits and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
I used to
Not
like
saying.
investigate my neighbors because I thought they were vampires.
You watched The Burbs too,
Yes!
did you? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I love the bird.
Well, did you see?
Burbs get you
did
looking
ever
over
see
the
their?
corner.
Did you ever see their reflection, or like them in the day?
No, but they would like have lights on their basement and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, say no more.
They were probably like growing weed or something down there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or they just had,
Or just,
like-
or
they
they
had
were
a
just
redone
in the basement and
Yeah.
needed to see.
The
Yeah.
funniest thing ever, I saw TikTok recently, which was like, can we just for a second talk about sledding and how dangerous?
Oh yeah, I've gotten a couple bad ones. Couple bad bumps in the head from sliding.
How are any of us alive because of GT racers?
GT, but even like tubing when it was icy out, they'd be like, yeah, it's fine. And then you go on like Mach 10 coming down these hills. I had a really good, like my lawn's really good. I got like a hill.
sled lawn, yeah.
Yeah, so we could sled at the house. But then we go like, my dad would take us up to like these huge hills and like fire us up the snowmobile once a year and like go for like, you'd be sledding for like 2-3 minutes. It's wow.
Yeah, my
We-
backyard was good for it.
Yeah.
And then like we would literally just all day do it. But there was one time when my brother was real young. The end of our backyard is just all trees.
Yeah,
Which
love it.
leads
Oh,
through.
no.
Did you guys build a ramp or just
It
go
goes-
straight into the woods every
Sometimes you would build a ramp, but like back when we were young, we would just the hill was good enough. But one time we got like too much speed
Yeah.
and that it was going straight
no.
through the trees.
Yeah.
And then
no.
if you go past the trees, there's the highway.
Oh god.
And I literally
Consequences.
was like, uh-oh. And I just rolled off and I left my brother. And my brother literally just fell backwards into the sled. Like,
Yeah.
he's like 3 years old.
Oh, he's in the front.
He's like 3. And then this thing just goes, boom. And you just hear silence.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, he went out onto the road.
Yeah.
My brother's dead.
Yeah.
And this little 3-year-old comes walking out of the
3 years old.
the
It's
woods,
wild.
pine needles sticking in
Yeah.
his suit and everything.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, can we go inside? He's like, yeah, go inside. And they're like, what happened to Brady? And I'm like, I don't know. He went without me.
Sledding on his own.
Slept on his own. This kid's nuts.
Jesus Christ. Your brother's name's Brady?
Yeah.
That's not what would have been my guess. I feel like I should have known that.
Yeah, I feel like you probably do.
I know,
just
you wish you worked at
terrible
Subway. It's a
name.
video. Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's Brady, yeah.
Sledding, we used to tie GT racers to the back of the skidoo.
Yeah.
And just like it was like 5 of them. We used to make jumps too.
Yeah.
So like my dad would like see a jump coming up and he would like go really fast. So fucking dangerous. Holy shit.
Do you know what's funny that you were like describing your family earlier? There's a photo of them right there. Like,
Yeah.
see them.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Do you want
I never. Yeah, bring it down.
I also have these photos from
All right, we don't need to go through the photo album here.
That I just found randomly. It's me at SeaWorld and then me with a bunch of cats.
It's a big ass seal. Jesus.
That was before I realized
Sea lion.
how
Jeez, yeah.
how horrible Marineland or SeaWorld and Marineland is.
Yeah, well, nobody knew at this time.
Yeah, but listen, before you're fucking 16, who gives a shit? Like,
True.
how are you supposed to know?
I love how you're like, yeah, I'm the Khloe Kardashian. You're right in the middle of the two of them. You're not taller than either one of them.
What?
Yeah.
Chloe's like a fucking monster compared to the other
Chloe
ones.
is like huge.
That is a terrible
I'm a
metaphor.
lot younger than them though.
Yeah.
Chloe's got OJ shoulders.
Your dad does look like a little like Ernie Combs.
I never knew
funny.
Mr.
That one's a vet,
Trent.
eh? That one's a vet.
No.
Ah, what's she do?
She
Sorry.
Well, right now she's actually traveling the world.
Oh, that's fun. All right, the house thing. Remember
It's a big ass pool. Is that your pool?
Yeah. This was
Nice.
Rich ass.
What's underground too?
no, it was half underground, half above. And what we I don't know why.
Sorry, didn't know you.
Poor thing.
We only went on one vacation a year.
Yeah.
There's this great podcast, Are You Garbage?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good. But one of them is like that you have an above ground pool.
Above ground pool is, yeah. I mean, we never had it. We couldn't afford it, but also it is pretty garbage.
We used to make whirlpools on it.
It is
fuck
if there's,
yeah, I
nothing,
love
if there's
whirlpools.
nothing around the above ground pool. If there's no features added on.
Yeah,
you know
Which is what we did.
But if you have a deck around it,
We did a deck.
then
Yeah,
oh,
the
a
deck
deck's,
around-
a deck's
the deck
great. And the
counts.
deck's
That's
just as
fancy.
good as in-ground. I remember like the first guy in our school got an in-ground pool, and they had money, and it was like big.
Yeah.
It was big.
Yeah.
They are some busy. Hosting pool parties and stuff like
Of
that because they had
course.
2 kids, so every birthday party's there, and like every kid coming
Yeah.
over is like, "Oh, invite us over." Every hot day, they're like, "Come on, McKenna.
Come on, yeah.
Come on, McKenna. Call me."
Pools are the best.
They have high school parties?
Not pool parties. We had 1 or 2, but he had a really good basement. We go down and
Okay.
drink. But his folks were really cool, but they were
Yeah.
like not like as cool, so you couldn't
Yeah.
be too loud. So
Yeah.
we had a couple good parties, but nothing too crazy. He had a pool table, so it's also one of those things where it's
Okay.
like, don't fuck around too much.
Guys drink
Yeah.
underage a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Grade 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I started when I was 16. Pretty
Oh.
much haven't stopped.
I only drank a week before I turned legal
Oh, that's funny. Why not just wait?
because I could never go to parties. My parents were strict. I would never
Oh,
went
yeah?
to parties. There was a grad.
That's weird. You think like the baby, they'd be like, yeah, we're good.
No.
She's the judge's daughter.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's also
no.
true. You
And we
can't
lived
be
in-
out doing stuff.
It's not
Yeah.
even for her. It's for
Yeah, him. He can't look bad. Like,
See, I think my oldest sister got to do a bit more.
because he wasn't a judge at the time.
But because once you get to the youngest, you figure out the mistakes you made, and then you.
No, sometimes the youngest, they just don't give a fuck. Like me, like my sister had a really strict
Yeah, my shit was
raising,
way more
and I was
stricter
like,
than
I could do
Brady.
whatever the fuck they want. They're like, yeah, no, that's fine. Like I
Really?
do. Oh yeah, no, my
I
sister was
found-
furious because I could do whatever the fuck
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted. Like I could do no wrong, and she was on a short leash. It's also like, I mean, there's definitely like a gender thing there too, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got to do parties or anything like that. But then college was so fun for me because
Yeah.
I didn't get to experience any of that. I was like, yay!
Do you like The Sex Life of College Girls?
I've never watched that.
Oh, you should. You'd like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good show.
All right, let's do a spin.
She's trying to work on her own sex life, let alone like fucking 4 other people
Might
bang.
inspire. Might inspire.
Yeah. You know, when I'm broke, I love to watch a game show. I love to watch other people get money.
I'll have to watch Succession. Watch them piss away.
But you know what? How many of you? We got 7 viewers.
Losing them. I guess Scott went.
I don't have a laptop anymore. Okay.
You need to check the viewers for that.
So, no, I'm talking about watching porn.
Watch porn.
I go do it on my phone, and that fucking sucks.
That's tricky.
Yeah, it's really tricky. But you know what I found that I've been watching a lot is like just like scenes from movies. Is that lame?
You mean you're just watching movies, Darryl?
No, like love scenes from movies.
Oh no, that's fine. They build the tension. You know, you don't need to see stuff.
I remember being 13.
Yeah.
I don't know why I find it nice. I don't know. I like it better than actual porn.
Boobs.
Okay.
Movie. Celebrity.
Mackie moment. Can I just read one of his statuses?
You were one of his statuses, yeah.
think it's a great idea.
There's a couple.
Would it be insulting if I go pee right now?
No.
Okay.
Find a good one. I'm not going to do the Mackie voice because I can't do it.
Well, then that makes it even better.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah.
Should I try to do a Mackie
Yes,
voice?
of course. Yes, because if it's bad, it's so funny.
Yeah, I just love this. Okay. Oh god, I have stage fright. I don't know how to do Mackie.
You literally
This is gonna be bad.
You gotta start every Mackie impression like he starts to say. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Fuck! After the show, some guy in blazer told me he was doing stand-up for the first time in a few weeks. I hope to see you there. Any advice you want to give? Nice enough guy. Likely going through some stuff.
I love it. You just did your voice. You just did.
Yeah.
You did your. You had it. You started strong. You lost the confidence.
I know.
Just fucking give it.
Let me see if I can find a shorter one. Maybe a new shorter one. I'm not bragging or anything, but my garbage footprint is pretty small.
It's garbage footprint.
I'm going through a liquor store paper bag every 3 weeks. Too much garbage out there.
It's not bad. Not bad. You had little moments.
That's a good one, though.
Permission.
Oh, Claire, audio only porn is a good phone solution. I've had at least 4 friends tell me that I should get into audio porn.
Audio only porn.
I've done that before. I like it.
What is?
I think I would love it.
It's like, I'm sorry, I come over here with my chips and my attitude. Audio only porn. So you put like headphones in, and it's somebody like talking all sexy and like just doing sexy talk.
Well, it's ASMR.
Do you hear just the one person?
The ones that I was listening to was one person. It would be like a woman
that's
doing
what I would
sexy talk, and then you'd hear other noises like they're up to something, and that's plenty.
I'm into it.
Sound like I'm in a fucking hotel room with bad walls. Fuck that.
No, it's not like the noises. It's more like what they want to do and stuff.
They're like talking.
Still.
They're like talking to you.
Also, you don't like that a little bit?
No, that's
In a hotel, hearing people banging, I'm like, all right, we're all God's children. You're having a good time. I love that for you.
See, I would like that because that would be close to like phone sex, which I dig and I'm good at. So
Phone sex ain't for me, but I like the talking there. I don't like phone sex because you gotta be doing it too, you know?
yeah.
There's a give and take.
Everyone has a role. There's a leader and a not so leader.
A follower.
There's one person that's always
leader and a not so leader. Those are called Nazi leaders.
Yeah.
There's one person that's going to talk a little more and lead the way,
Yeah.
and then the other person just has to react to what the other person's saying.
Yeah, it's like improv.
Yeah. Yes, and
Yeah, fuck that.
all right, another spin. Let's do it. I just love the wheel.
The wheel's fun. I like it.
Okay, come on, question ball. We gotta get through these questions.
I mean, we could just.
We're just gonna end up hammering questions.
Come on, bowl. It's a rant.
Well, maybe we'll get one from the question.
My rant is that we're not doing enough bowl.
All right, yeah, just grab a.
There.
Are you gonna do silly for a rant? I guess, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed too much of a difference. Have we done a deep yet?
No.
All right, I'm gonna do a deep after this silly one.
Okay, here we go. Name the members of your Halifax zombie apocalypse team.
I
How many can you have?
This is pretty good because I've been watching Last of
Last of Us?
Yeah,
and
no spoilers.
And I've watched literally every Walking Dead property.
That is
So,
insane.
let's say
There's
you can
so
pick.
many of them
Let's say.
Damn right there is.
Yeah, that is work.
Let's
Yeah.
say 3 people.
You can pick 3 people.
Halifax comedy.
Yeah, Halifax
Really?
Commons. She pick Mackie.
Why?
100% Mackie. I don't know. I think he'd have no problem pulling the trigger to kill a man, or anybody else who has food. And also, interesting thoughts. I feel like he'd be a good Daryl. You know, essentially. You know, he's a bit of a wild card. He's
fair.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, I'd probably take Claire, but feels too easy. So
Let's take feelings and relationships out of it and make it just like you are a soul.
yeah. Well,
Because obviously, yeah, you.
it'd be good to have a woman because just me and Mackie running around in a wasteland. That's pretty aggressive looking group, you know. bumping into people. No one's really going to give us a light of day.
But I actually think Claire would be great.
Claire would be great.
Because her reaction time is spot on. When Luba lost her shoe in the mud when we were hiking, she reacted like so quick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I played
that Mike Lynch Claire driving story. That sounds like they both almost went off the road.
Yeah.
Just because they both got spooked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like, I guess Claire's reaction time's good, but I played a lot of rec sports with Claire, and she is a hell of a badminton player, and I've never seen anybody dominate Claire at ping pong. She's incredible at ping pong, but she's not very athletic, and coordination is not her thing. So she might not be the ideal pick, but I don't know. Nobody else pops to mind. I'm not taking Coombs, not taking Aleph.
I have a theory though.
Dave Sears might be good to fit in the little holes. You could sneak Dave in, and then he'd open the door from the inside. You know what I mean?
Through that pipe.
Oh, yeah. Dave.
Around back, let us in. Don't make too much noise. Don't disturb the walkers.
Yeah. Dave, go in there and be quiet.
If you do, they probably won't see you, so don't worry about it.
And he'd love it too, right? Because he's agoraphobic, so you don't like them big spots.
Yeah.
Vino would talk too much. He's done.
Vino?
Yeah.
He would talk too much.
Yeah, Robbie Vino.
And the zombie apocalypse?
Going on about nothing. Yeah, all the time. Ryan William would be a good pick. I feel like he's a kind soul, so he'd be good to talk with other groups. You know,
he'd be a good negotiator.
He could warm them up to me and Mackie. I feel like Kat Robinson doesn't have it in her. She'd probably kill herself right away. She'd drink the last bit of her rye and just end it.
What a glorious shot.
Mitch is a hard no.
I think Kat would be the one to like stay in her home, like have like just fucking party till the end. Like
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, just like,
I think she's
just
gonna have a good time,
but
and she's not like,
but in the best, coolest way.
Yeah. Nick Martinello, he'd have a lot of great ideas, but none of them would work.
Jesus Christ.
Kyle Carpenter might be good. I feel like he has a lot of knowledge.
Oh, he would be great.
Yeah, and he looks like he's a sturdy person. Travis, I don't know if you.
What about John Pickett?
I'm well
Pickett's
prepared.
too friendly. I think Pickett would be eaten right away.
I literally just told you I've watched every property.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I know.
You think you'd be good?
Yeah, I know not to trust people. I've scoped out the city.
Wait.
For where I think would be.
You might be good then. Yeah,
Hang on. What? Let's hear it.
No, he doesn't want
What's
to
your whole?
I'm not blowing up my spot for.
But who would you
nuts.
pick for your team?
Who would I
Yeah,
have?
you've been thinking about it, and I've talked long enough. Why don't you pick?
Scott.
Really?
I would
Why?
have-
He's handy.
I would have Scott. Scott is handy. And he's arrogant enough to be like, I'll go see this. And if he gets fucked up, then I'm safe. I know.
Fair.
I know his ego will get him killed.
That's a good one.
Which will protect me. I would do Halef. Halef knows radio shit.
Yeah, he doesn't though.
So
He doesn't talk into them. I don't know if he could figure it out.
yeah, but even if he does, if we find someone that does figure it out, he can be the communicator. He has a good radio voice.
I'm going to be honest. If he doesn't have Mark Norman podcasts and Sam Morril podcasts to listen to, I don't even know who he would be.
Also, he's ethnic but white looking. So if we do come across races, he can infiltrate. And then
I said Syrian. No, not Syrian.
Honestly, the only reason I wouldn't say Dan is because I've watched in these zombie shows. You got to make hard decisions, and no friendship seems to, go through easy stuff. And I wouldn't want to make those decisions.
Fine by me, but me and Mackie are going to curb stomp you in a lot.
When I think of anxious
Maggie's gonna
people,
eat you in your sleep.
Yeah, I know. And I'd be like, listen, you play with the tiger, you get bit.
I consider myself what would call a high-strung individual.
Yeah, everyone would agree with you.
And anxious.
Yeah.
But I actually think people like myself and like Kyle Barnett, also anxious boy, we're always
might be okay in the
always fucking ready, you guys. I have night terrors every night. I wake up thinking people are in my room all the time. My reaction time, fucking quick.
Yeah.
And because I'm obsessed with like school shootings and stuff.
Yeah,
like
watch your wording.
Bad word in there, but
reaction
like,
time, not what she said.
Yeah, that is full.
I'm like 2 drinks in.
Two drinks in an apocalypse.
I'm
we
always
don't need more drinks than that.
I'm always thinking of like how I would like react as soon as I hear guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing about zombies though; they don't have guns.
That's fair. You don't think? Do you think? You don't think I'd be good?
It just sounds like a nigga coming up to chat.
Are you
You don't-
are you upset that neither me or Travis mentioned you?
Kind of, a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
What?
Yeah,
I could be a good leader.
you could be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you would do well.
I wouldn't do the best, but I wouldn't do the worst.
My core dynamic, I'm worried. I don't know. I like how you brought up Barnesy. I could see Barnesy being okay.
I think anxious people, they're in a situation like that. I
got a
think they're
big Glenn
made.
in 'em.
I think they're made for it.
And it's season.
They're made
yeah,
for
but
it.
not until fucking season 11. Listen,
Yeah,
I watched the whole Carol arc.
That's what I want to see. I want to see Barnesy.
I need a
not
Rick on day one.
Not Kyle being like, oh, what are we gonna do? I want Kyle to like shave his head and be like, after he loses someone, like he watches Luba get eaten by a zombie, and then he's like, "Ooh, it's over, and
He
then he's got
becomes
like,
slowly. He's not even Barnesy. He's just the net.
yeah. She can't trap.
The net.
And he just starts fucking punching people in the middle of the chest. Stern punches everyone.
Oh, God, that's funny.
He brand Simpson quotes on them. That's his calling card.
Oh, my God.
Goggles do nothing.
Yeah, he's fucking hammers cowabunga.
I do think Scott's a good choice for any team.
I think Josh Poulin would be good. I feel like there's a rage inside of him somewheres.
Fascinating.
Shreddy Eddie, Marty old boy.
Martin?
Yeah, he's too cool to a cat, and he's a family man, so he wouldn't want to be even on your team.
Yeah, see, I'm not even picking people.
See,
know
I don't
better
have
than-
anyone. Is that an advantage or not?
You can have the sentence there.
Yeah.
Is it good that I have no one to fight for, or is it bad?
Both.
Both.
It's
My logic would not be
sword.
flawed by, like, me
It's a
thinking
double-edged
about
sword. You're not
another
going to put
person.
yourself in danger for anyone, which makes you safer. But in the moment you do have peace, you are by yourself. You are isolated, and that will have an effect.
Huh.
So,
This question good.
I mean, that is also the dilemma in every zombie show. Is it better to cut yourself off from everyone and just survive, or
Right.
is there strength in numbers?
Right. And I think that there's strength in small numbers.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Keep your circle small.
And
Zombie
so that's
question.
for sure,
It's
yeah.
got legs. That's what worked out well. It's a good question, sir.
I mean, it's very topical.
All I'm doing right now is I'm in a Rolodex of like people who are gonna listen to this and be like, I want to make sure I mention them because I know.
How would Albert do?
Coombs wouldn't do great. The zombies would pull that hair. That laugh's gonna blow up.
Yeah, the laugh.
What are his skills? Working for the government? That's not gonna help.
Zombie C minus at best.
Yeah, and then he gets taken out early, like first 30 minutes of the movie.
Fucking just a zombie Coombs got affogato all over his fucking.
Also, the problem with having Coombs with you is you wouldn't be able to tell when he turned a zombie.
You'd be like, oh my god, they got Weird Al.
Albert, you look good. You do something with your hair.
You went first for the silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I was going to do a deep now because I haven't done a deep. I apologize for throwing that piece of paper at your face. I just wanted to see your reaction time.
It's not good.
It wasn't.
But I am 3 drinks in.
What is the most trashy garbage thing you've ever done?
I guess that's similar to the dumb thing. But I'm thinking more like white trash.
Trashy garbage. thing.
I eat in bed a lot.
When I was at the doorman at Yucks, I used to once everybody left, I used to eat like loose chicken wings. And
That's honestly what I was thinking when I was in college. Sometimes we go to Jack Astor's. We were all
Yeah.
so broke after we would drink all night. If someone had like a good plate of food, we'd be like, yo, let's walk to the bathroom and just swipe.
What
fingers.
is that? What movie
I
is that?
didn't have any money, so I'd just be like, any free beers? I'm like, yeah, beers are great. And then people would order chicken wings and like only eat like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, these are fine. And then nachos, I'd eat those. Yeah,
You know what movie that reminds me
but it was
of?
pretty trashy.
What?
Free Willy. Because isn't there a scene where he's taking leftovers from the restaurant?
Yeah, feed the whale.
Yeah.
Why is that such a core memory? Wow. That just came to my mind.
Because it's the power of helping someone.
Yeah.
So true. I'm glad you
I mean,
mentioned that.
I've had some broke ass meals, like some real sad, like trashy, like.
I once ate
live
Mr.
it-
Noodles out of a fucking large Wendy's cup or a big gulp cup because that was all I had for utensils.
Yeah.
Oh, like Mr. Noodles?
Yeah.
Mr.
And
Noodles
they
are
just
great,
filled
though.
them. Yeah.
You guys ate them raw.
Yeah, hell yeah, we did.
It's good. Yeah. That was
I tried a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you can't do it as a kid. It's way too much salt.
Nah.
Tried.
All right, no, and even like the problem is like the salt doesn't stick to them.
doesn't
Like, you
stay
get a
on them,
couple of them, and at the end you're just like mainlining the salt. And I love salt.
That's the best
I just
part.
eat salt all the time.
Oh, here's a trashy thing I've done. I love salt so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys have never had McDonald's with me. People cringe because I ask for a lot of salt packets for the fries,
yeah.
and I will.
You're adding salt to the
pretty
salt
funny.
packets?
I was about to tell you, like, I love salt too.
God.
Like when I
Wait, it gets worse.
I walk by the salt bowl and I'll just sprinkle salt. I'll just raw dog salt, but I wouldn't fucking do that. You're ruining fries.
I once bought chips,
End of
and
story.
I told my friend I got some extra salty chips. I just added salt to the
You added salt to
the
chips.
plain bag of plain chips. My friend walked in and saw a salt shaker beside. I'm a salty girl. I like salt.
Oh, we know that.
You
but
probably should get tested though.
That's
That's wild. You're probably
That's
missing
wild.
something.
Oh, I've toned it down like now, but like it used to be real bad.
Because you're so alive.
yeah.
Yeah,
No
like-
wonder you had no COVID symptoms. It all got fucking absorbed by the goddamn salt.
I also come from a woman I've never seen have a glass of water.
Yeah.
Me?
You do you drink water?
Yeah, I try
You do?
to.
Good.
I was really hydrated in the summer, and I think that's why like I looked a bit hotter than now.
Because you drank water?
Well, your skin gets better when you're
Really
like when you're
hydrated in
hydrated.
the
Like
summer.
you look more like.
Yeah, well your body can function. So it functions.
Yeah, no, I'm bad with water. I do forget to drink water a lot, and that's a
it's
really bad
understandable,
thing.
honestly.
I did buy a very large water bottle,
Oh yeah.
and like in the summer, I was like, I'm gonna carry this thing everywhere because it's so like large and like it's just in the whale.
Yeah.
Like you have to drink it.
It's a presence.
You can't ignore it.
Yeah. That's why you like going to the beach so goddamn much.
I don't like going to the
water,
beach.
The salt water. You
I don't
love.
like. I don't like
love
the beach.
getting
I like lakes. I
lakes,
don't like
whatever.
I don't like beach.
because that's the only way you get your water.
You don't like the sand, eh?
I don't like sharks. I don't like salt water. I don't like the hot sand. I don't like all the attractive people around that make me feel bad about myself.
Yeah. Lakes are for ugly people.
Fuck yeah.
Grab a question.
Oh,
It's your go.
was that the deep one?
Yeah, I just picked a deep one.
What was the question?
What's the most garbage thing you've ever
Oh, what? That was the deep bowl.
That was in the- that was in the-
done? You wrote them.
I don't know. That salt intake is quite.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that was a mistake, so I'm gonna pick another deep.
That's a pretty.
No.
No, don't. No, it's already open now.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
dude.
The best
that's
part is
all right.
unfolding.
Yeah.
What do you think your purpose is in life?
Purpose?
It's a big question.
Just try to make.
Y'all
Everyone
are
else's life
sleeping on
okay?
Brit. Oh, Brittany Campbell for Zombie Apocalypse.
But not Halifax comic. PEI comic.
Yeah, she's PI comic. now.
Yeah, I was running through the Halifax scene.
She would be fucking great though.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's
Brit
a good
would be
point,
very good.
Claire.
They'd be whittling spoons.
Purpose in life.
I'd let Britt be on her own.
Yeah.
Brit would
Yeah.
probably be like almost like a character that just kind of fades in and out. That like lives in the
Yeah.
woods and be like, I like you guys. See
That's
every once
that's
in
an
a while, but, like,
reliable.
I
That's
don't need
reliable.
y'all up in my
Yeah.
space.
I
That's
need
fair.
I need Britt
Yeah.
setting up her own thing so I can visit when I need to restock.
Brit would be a good plot point for when like it seems like the crew's in huge trouble and like how they're gonna get out of this one. And then there's just a gunshot from the woods and Brit comes out.
Yes.
Britt's the Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Yes.
And everybody just pops out and like,
Yeah.
what's up?
She's great.
Yeah.
You getting a little trouble with the locals? All right, Brit, get out of here. You Tom Bombadil.
Oh my God! Just all these people hanging from jean vests.
They pissed Brit off.
Do you guys think about the
Stole
purpose?
their chips.
The purpose question's a big one.
It's a
It's
big
also
one.
okay to say that you don't know yet. It's all right to say that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Purpose is just to have a good life, try to make other people happy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing, not too
I
much
don't.
to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
to me it's not
Okay.
that deep. It's just
have a good life. Don't
Make
hurt
people
anybody else.
laugh.
Yeah, bring
Which
joy to the
could
world.
be as simple as that.
If
Joy?
if
Bring
more
joy.
people are happier I was here than not, then
Yeah, and you got plenty of time to change it.
I know I can turn around.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's a good standard one, but I'm just
What's your purpose? All
Okay, so I'll go deeper with this because you guys gave
shake the mic a bit more. Make the whole thing
you
go.
guys
Shake
gave
it like a salt shaker.
you guys gave like good like I would say cookie cutter answer.
I give real answers to deep. You're
You're talking about life. It's pretty cookie cutter.
This is weird for me to say, but I
Weirder than you talking about putting salt on chips.
I can't believe it. Extra salty chips.
That's nuts. Like
Extra salty chips.
Your period
Like-
must look like fucking clamato juice. Like that's so much salt. That's so nuts.
It's pretty good.
Fuck. I can't go into the purpose question now.
Oh, what is your purpose?
I'm feeling too silly.
No, you're so
I'm feeling
unique,
too silly.
different.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring joy to the world. We've seen
This
you
is
stand up.
simple
We know
and it's
that.
a little selfish, but I do think it is to be actually like very happy. I know it's like very fucking stupid white girl bullshit, but to eventually become just happy being alone. Because when I think about like being 11 years single,
Yeah.
I go, there's no way that was. There's a reason this happened. That I haven't
being
like
single
had
so
a
long?
companion in life or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like about to be 36. So I go, I really do think that it's a core thing for me to do, which is like have genuine happiness with no one.
Yeah.
That's not to say that I won't find someone or that I shouldn't find
We
someone.
don't need to though. Also.
But well, that's what I have to get to, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think that's the purpose.
Yeah.
Is like being happy with solitude. In addition to
That's fair. But
You know what's wild?
what?
Hers, not to make it not deep again, but I am a fucking comic.
what?
She could literally steal one of Vaughn's jokes because of her time period of being single. Because he has when Batman begins, my sex life ends. When yours could be when the Dark Knight rises, my sex life crumbled.
There you go.
Because it's literally the same amount
There's
of time.
that's not the only joke of Vaughn's that I want. I really want that pizza polyamory joke. 'Cause, like I could kill that.
Well,
I could kill that joke.
well, you didn't
What's
kill
the-
him to get it, but
What is the stance on comedy
Steal-
wills
What?
jokes when your friends die, comedian friends die? Is it okay to like take one of their bits?
what do you
not.
mean? Yeah, you can't take it. You gotta make sure you.
Should comics do comedy wills
No.
and go?
No.
Here's some jokes that I'm willing to give
I think
up
that is
to
funny.
live
If someone
on.
wants, if a comedian left in their will,
Yeah, if-
hey,
if they said-
take this joke, that's fine. It's also fine if you go, hey, this was a joke said by
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
You
comic
credit them.
that's like,
Yeah, I think that's what you do.
credit them that this is not.
that's a
me,
good call.
so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. But
That's a
you
good
can't
call.
deliver the shit.
Could you
like
say
it's
that?
your own.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Originally, how would you phrase it? Originally done by so and so,
Originally
or
done by-
inspired
Well,
by.
it
I had a
depends-
very
it-
good friend who passed away, and this joke's so good, I feel like it shouldn't die with him too.
Yeah, that's the way to do
See,
it.
I could kill that pizza polyamory joke about how it's like polyamory is like when you're, like everyone should get a slice first, and then you can go back for seconds. Some of us haven't had a slice yet. I fucking love it. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite jokes by him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a bitter fat guy joke. Yeah.
and that's the energy I have. Did you pick one?
No, I did deep, and then
Oh, yeah, we're done.
Then you did another deep.
We are done. So let's do another wheel.
break.
A what break?
A bowl break.
Bowl break. Let's see what else we got on here. I mean, it might not be anything fun. Bowling
Back
hat.
to the bowl, baby.
There's a lot to go through.
Yeah, it's silly time.
Slow time.
My silly ones are really dumb, you guys. So like, we don't have to do the ones that I have.
What kind of guy do you see Sarah with?
How much of your day do you think about
Inflatable.
dating? That's pretty good. That wasn't bad. Oh, I'm just alone now. How much of like your day do you think about dating?
I think it's on my mind now because I'm actively doing that.
Yeah.
But like, I am actually genuinely curious.
I feel like my answer a few years ago would have been like a blue collar dude,
Okay, yeah.
like a chill dude, to like to level you out. Now I don't know anymore. I don't think, because I remember the first time I mentioned it, you were like, oh, no, no, but it might be, still might be. I don't know. Maybe you get like just like a little eccentric weirdo, like a little
Geek. Kind of geeky?
Not even a geek. I'm just thinking like a little wisp, like a little strange, almost like artist type.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, okay.
Was that what's your ideal man? And then I'll tell you if that's going to happen.
When I think artisty, this is just me being honest. I do think more feminine features.
Yeah.
When I think artist, and I need very masculine.
Yeah, that's tricky to find in the arts. Yeah.
Because I am an aggressive person.
Oh, you need something to stabilize it?
And I am actually more of a masculine presence, would you say? Energy-wise?
No, I don't think so.
I think I'm pretty masculine.
I think you have a big energy, but I wouldn't call it overly masculine.
But even just like being a female stand-up. Like
sure, yeah. I mean, you're comfortable in masculine spaces for sure.
Doing stand-up as a woman, like it's a masculine thing to do, I think. I need like if I'm at like a 7 on the masculine, or maybe I'm like a 6.
Yeah.
I need like an 8 to like
because
in a relationship, I will want to be the feminine energy, and I will want to be more feminine.
Yeah, sure.
Because I will want to take that break.
But you still don't want like a hard blue collar dude.
But I think I could go for that if they're masculine.
Yeah,
And my gut is they would be.
But you get a guy like he's already been divorced.
Gotta be careful with that. It'll be tough to bang. I went on like 5 dates with a guy who was just out of a divorce. Like
not just out of. I mean, a guy who's like no.
You can't be the first. You can't be the first.
100% because that's rebound for sure.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's rebound or it's like getting back married again.
It has to be that's a very tricky.
What was the trajectory with the 5 dates divorce guy?
We tried to hook up and then I fell down the stairs.
Oh yeah, no, it's classic. That's gonna happen. What do you mean?
So,
how many flights? Did you take the turn and go down for 2?
He just couldn't. So embarrassing. He couldn't stay hard with me, so we stopped.
Yeah,
and called it a night.
That's probably a lot of mental stuff, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Called it a night, and then I literally just fell down, but I fell back.
Oh yeah.
And then went da 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 da.
That hurts. Yeah.
It fucking hurts.
Tailbone.
Man.
Ooh, tailbone's so sensitive.
And knocked the wind out of me, and
That's
I had
a rough night, losing a boner and then falling downstairs.
It's a really rough night.
Jesus. Couldn't keep anything up, eh?
And then he ghosted me.
Probably out of shame, I'd imagine.
Yeah, ghosted me after a bit. And or no, wait, actually before he ghosted me, I think we did end up hooking up. I just can't remember the sequence of events. And then eventually we're just friends now. He's actually been an Intoxicated guest. Back in the early days. He was on the show and we talked about all this.
Oh. Damn. But yeah, I don't know. I think a masculine dude. But yeah,
I can't go for
I feel like you're so fucking specific.
I know, but
about what you want. It's like, how are you going to find that in Halifax? We still talking about this? She fell down a flight of stairs after a fella couldn't get hard. That's what we figured out.
What?
All right. She couldn't get woods, then she woodsed her. That was pretty good.
How high was the
it was just one flight.
Oh, it's one.
Yeah.
Tailbone.
It was like one of those stairs that's it's like here.
The one bone she got that night.
Oh. So embarrassing.
Yeah, she What kind of man do you see Sarah with?
I already answered.
Inflatable.
Yeah.
No, but genuinely.
If they were sold out.
Yeah, if they're sold out. I guess, I don't know, maybe just a dildo.
I find it weird that you're like, I need a hyper masculine guy. I've known guys you've had crushes on that aren't hyper masculine. I've heard you mention Joe's before and be like, I don't know if I call him the brawny man. I'll do it.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, you got a little big cat energy channel there. He could never fucking hit the bell.
Maybe not, but I do see stand up as comedy or
As a form of
it is
performing.
and,
I feel like that's very masculine.
Could you beer me?
Yeah,
Sir?
for sure.
Yeah.
And because I'm so I'm a lot.
Yeah. Cheers, beers.
I need someone who can put me in my place a little bit.
Smack you around.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We're all got shoulders.
Let's do more bowls. Who picked?
I picked last.
Yeah, that was silly. Yeah,
that was
all right.
silly. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Hard
another
hitting.
hard-hitting.
We still have 7 viewers. We've been haven't
been
gone
steady.
below
It's been
7.
steady.
Thank you guys for listening. Tuning
Was
in.
there ever a time when you were bitter about comedy? Yeah, constantly. We're not doing that one.
Yeah.
Every
which time today?
single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every single day.
You know.
So okay, but have you always loved it even while you were still
Still
bitter?
doing it.
Of course. Yeah.
Have you ever not
absolutely.
loved it?
No,
not
I've
genuinely.
thought.
Yeah.
You know, but you get out of that pretty quick when you go. Yeah, of course I do. I recognize my own neuroticism and stuff. Like, I'm not aloof to when I do get like, oh, I should have this. I do know. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It'll happen or it won't. You're not in control of it, other than you trying to be proactive about it.
You bring yourself around.
Yeah. I can talk myself down fairly quick, and that's what I need to do. I don't need other people being like, trying to mellow me. Like, I'll get there. I can see where I need to be. I can see what the issue is.
Yeah.
You got to give me a couple seconds. I'll reel myself back.
It's self-awareness.
Yeah, you got to be self-aware about that shit.
That's
I
interesting.
do realize it's ego and and insecurities and shit that's not, to me, it's not real. Like, it's not. I'm not really upset about that thing. You
Right.
know? It's a weird panic of when I'm not constantly being overworked, I feel like it's done. And I feel like, oh, there goes the momentum I had. I've never, you never feel like you're locked in and you're safe. I always feel like every fucking thing is a goddamn audition or a let's see how this works out, or it's a trial thing. I never feel like I'm fucking in.
Yeah.
So I know when I go, why didn't I get this? Why didn't I get that? That's what that is. It's not me not being,
Confident in what you
yeah. I've been able to do this for fucking 14 years. You can't be a sane person and go, well, maybe I can't do it. I clearly can.
Right.
But there is still that fucking voice that goes, yeah, you stink. These people deserve this. You don't. And I can go down the rabbit hole. But very quickly, I snap out of that fucking shit dream and go, that's a little voice in my head. That's not a real thing. So,
Right.
yeah, I do get bitter about comedy, but it's never...
Doesn't
it's
last
never
long.
pure. Yeah, it's all
It's all related to something
surface
else.
level shit, or it's the comedy flu. It's the fucking comedy flu.
What's the comedy flu? I feel like I've had it since I've started.
That, yeah, you're trying to. Yeah.
So, Dan,
chlamydia.
chime in.
It's chlamydia. Yeah.
Can you chime in? What do you think?
What?
Have you ever been bitter?
Oh,
Have
yeah,
you-
no, constantly. Yeah, no.
Constantly?
Oh, yeah. Not avoiding the question, but generally,
Well,
like
it's-
Travis said, I feel very similar. Like every time, like I'm only content in comedy as far as like either my last set or the last Instagram post I've seen about a show booking or some opportunity that I feel bitter about. But there are only flashes in the pan for me. Like I get over it, and then usually like every time I'm stressed out about a show, I just as soon as like I hear my name, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm ready. I'm jazzed up again, and then I love it. And every time I'm on stage, I'm like, it's the best. It's the best moment of the day.
Maybe that's what it is there. It's that love of actually doing it. I don't think I've had that yet.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like,
Yeah. Then that'd be weird because, like, yeah, every time, like, I hate so much around it, like, the politics, like, I fucking despise the politics of it all. But, like, doing it is, like, it's incredible. It's, like, it's the greatest thing I've ever felt. So
like sometimes I and I mean, I've said it on the show, that like, I think I've come to realize that I got into stand up just to have friends. That's so sad for me to say.
But so many comics
so
do
sad
that.
for me to say. But I really do think that I got into it because I wanted to bond with the comedians more.
yeah. Well, there's a lot of people in stand-up just for the sake of friends. There's nothing wrong with that. It is a nice community to be a part of.
Yeah. And so thus, when you lose that or when you feel that starting to go, it starts to feel
Oh, yeah.
very like
imagine.
emotionally alienating and like hard and not fun.
Yeah.
Like I've sat in this recently where I'm like, I feel like the first 6 months were my best months. Like
Yeah.
the most fun that I've had, and then it
everything
just
had a
went
shine on
down
it.
from there.
But a lot of people.
It went
feel
down
that.
from there.
A lot of people feel that.
Yeah, because then you're getting settled into the reality
you're-
of what this is.
Yeah, you're into the work phase
And
now, and the grind of it. And
It's the real work.
Yeah.
And that's why I like talking to people like you guys, because like you guys can say, and you do say, yeah, I've been bitter and I feel bitter all the time. I feel like there's this like kind of, I don't know if it's like a new comic thing or a new energy about people where it's comedy's the best. Oh, it's so fun.
Well, yeah, they're
It's fun.
excited, you know.
And everyone is so positive, and
Yeah.
and I'm there going, I don't feel so positive, but I feel like I can't talk about this with anybody.
Yeah,
Other
just
than-
talk to those
other
people
than-
in 5 or 6 years.
other
if
than
they're still
myself.
here.
Yeah.
Like into my mic by
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
or whatever, or like write about it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
hard because you don't
But-
want to fucking harsh anyone's buzz,
No.
and they should be excited, and they should be
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah,
And they should be, exactly.
and that's great, and that's a good thing, and
Yeah.
but eventually they have to go through fucking growing pains.
Yeah.
You know, you can't get fucking
Yeah.
you can't fucking get bigger with your goddamn knees hurt. Like there's that fucking there's got to be this fucking point where shit hurts.
Not a saying.
There's got to be this fucking shit where
Can't
it
get bigger
hurts.
unless your knees hurt. What?
Well, it's true.
Yeah, I know.
You
I know
fucking-
what you mean.
My
It
whole
does make
thing
sense.
is though that like, actually the thought just literally disappeared from my brain. what I was gonna say.
Well, like, yeah, it's got to suck a little if you're doing it to get to a point where you're getting paid or you're getting work. That's the word. It's work.
Yeah.
There's some days you're gonna wake up and not want to do it.
Are some people's brains set up in a way that they can never enjoy it though? That's kind of what I'm wondering
course,
right now.
for
Because
99.9% of the population.
I wonder that about myself.
It's not for everybody.
Where
Like,
I go,
there's a reason like public speaking is like one of the biggest fears is because a lot of people aren't drawn to it, and people that are.
because in order
Stick
to
into it, yeah.
stick with it, as long as you guys have stuck with it, you've had to let light it and stand in the moment of, oh my God, that was so fun. And like what I did felt so good.
I'll be honest with you. If you don't enjoy it and you've been doing it for 3 years, that is wild. Like yeah, it was pretty
I have a
quick. It was pretty quick for me personally. Like I got comfortable on stage quick, but like just it's been like my favorite thing since like
Right.
probably 6 months in. Like I didn't like the first 6 months. I had to grind through it, but
That's so funny because I'm the exact opposite.
Oh, no,
I'm
I
like
just-
when I started, it was like joyous. But
you
like
get a lot of friends in the community, so like you were being like finally accepted and stuff like that.
Yeah, you
That's
ripped,
what
off,
it was.
you ripped off the Band-Aid and you realized the water wasn't,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fucking cold
cold
as you
as
thought it was,
fuck.
right?
Yeah.
Just started.
You're like, oh God, this was great. This wasn't as scary as I thought. So yeah, then there's that come down period of where it's not scary, but it's never gonna feel
It's just
like that first night.
You're just
that
in
first
it.
night was so spontaneous. It was so
Oh yeah, you were there for that.
yeah.
My first set.
You
That's so funny.
in a comedy setting. That's like the perfect. Like it was like a perfect storm of like losing your goddamn virginity. Like it was
Yes, it
like,
was.
The lighting's right. The moods. Like it was just fucking
Spontaneous. Matt
like,
goes,
here, let's
13
go
is
do it.
open. You want me to write your name down or not?
And you did it on a whim.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a great magical. It's a highlight moment. And there's
Daily grind.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah,
and there's plenty of fucking days and shows where they're not gonna be that. They're just gonna be you going on stage and fucking talking.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have the same kind of fucking
Yeah.
magic and energy in the air. At the same time, shit was just coming back, so that's exciting on a whole nother level. You did a fucking 16 ball. You didn't even do an 8 ball. You did a goddamn 16 ball. Your fucking first night of comedy, and now you're chasing a high that's almost
it's a cocaine reference.
impossible. Then fucking
Yeah. Oh my God, you're so right though. That's so interesting.
Yeah. And I feel like when, I did comedy, I can't speak for Dan, but like the first time I did, I was like, oh, this is it. I wasn't searching after I did my first set. I was just like, wow, I just want to do that again.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
to experience everything else. I just want to be on stage holding a mic, telling some jokes.
Yeah.
You
Interesting.
know. So yeah, it's a
Fascinating.
I
I think this is becoming a therapy session, but like I think I have an identity issue because there's the podcaster side of me, there's the comedian side of me, and like somewhere in the mix, just plain old me has like kind of she doesn't really exist. Like it's hard for me to think about my life before this show and stand up and like meeting.
Yeah.
And so in a way I go, oh yeah, like I was meant to meet these people, like these in a way, like love them or hate them, they're my community. But like,
Mostly hate him, but yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like I think it's just a matter of like managing burnout, maybe.
Yeah, just take a break. Yeah. Just take fucking, like, I mean, you did 250. Just fucking take a hard 6 months. And like, like you'll feel
I'd rather break from comedy than break from podcasting.
I know, but yeah, do that. Just take a hard 6 months off, and like you'll feel it. Like just take a couple months off, then go to an open mic and be like, is there any party that wants to be on the show?
That's the thing, and that's what I've been like thinking about lately. Where I go, did I feel worse or better because I didn't go to this open mic? And a lot of the times lately, I've been saying better.
Oh, well, that's a little different though. I mean, like if there's nights where like I don't do a mic, I feel good because I know like I'm treating myself.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I'm like, oh.
But I'm at a different point now where I'm like, am I going to get anything out of this mic first? Is it better for me mentally and stand up wise to take a night off and
recharge?
Yeah.
It's a hard thing.
There's also, that's part of the process.
Yeah, it's very hard to balance. Because at 8 o'clock when I'm still home, I feel great. Then 8:30 hits. And then I go, fuck, I got the energy. I could have.
What happens every time is like, I'm like 8, I'm like, oh man, I'm not doing a mic tonight. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna hang out and play some video games. Maybe I'll write the yada yada yada. And then like 9 o'clock hits, and then I'll see somebody's Instagram story of the show, and I'll just be messaging left. I'm like, who did good? Who did bad?
Yeah.
You want to be you have FOMO.
I'm like,
FOMO.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm like, how was the set? Was the crowd good?
Well, that's
crowd good.
This is
like,
my
so
thing.
I'm not perfectly content being home. Like part of me just even wants to be there, just to be like, all right, just could I have done good?
No.
Could I have crushed tonight? Like,
so my thing is like I've come to terms that like if I ever did take a break, I would actually have to message people and go, please don't message me for shows because I will say yes.
Yeah.
I will. Like you're dangling a fucking bottle of wine in front of an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Because I'm addicted to doing things.
Yeah.
Do. Impress.
Yeah.
Validate. Whatever it is. And I would have to formally be like, hey, everybody, I'm not quitting stand-up, but I am not in the place to do it right now. Please don't message me.
Could you take a break from social media? Could you do 6 months?
I would probably just mute I hate to say it, but like I would mute my comic friends that because I'm like you. I would see the stuff and go, oh, shit.
I've always thought about that just like muting every comic I know and just
I've done it before.
having like regular folks and stuff like that, so I don't like need to see like
I've done it before.
Whatever everybody else is doing.
Regular folks are so boring, though.
They're fine.
Well, that's just it. That is, you're not wrong.
But I mean, like, it depends on what context, because like they're not boring. They have other interests, but it's just like it's so easy to nerd out on stand up and be around stand ups. Like being around stand ups is a lot of fun.
But just the way
they're good,
just the way comics think alone.
Yeah, sometimes. I definitely notice when they're good comics, but I know there's definitely like a huge area like, man, just a bunch of comics together, but like hanging out with like some people, I'm like, I know you do comedy, but I like in my mind, I don't get that feeling. I don't get like comic off you. You know what I mean? Like you joke around, they don't get bits. You're like, fuck, like Jesus Christ. Okay. Like you don't want to be a gatekeeper or anything like that, but like just to blanketly say comics are so fun to hang out with and regular people aren't is like part of the thing I enjoyed so much about Toronto is like, there's just so many more comics there. So like,
it doesn't feel
we have a great scene here, but you're going to see a lot of the same faces 3 to 4 times nights a week. You know
but you will in Toronto eventually.
I know.
You're there for a month. You start seeing every
I know, but there's
show.
and I mean, you go to Comedy Bar, it's the exact same people every night. Yeah. But at least there's like some more people, you know?
No, there is and there is. I mean, yeah, you're there for like, you know, a week or so. Yeah, it does seem more spread out. But eventually you get in the habit, I got these many shows a night. You're going to see that same person in their same fucking
100%,
2 to 3 minutes,
right.
4 or 5 fucking times. Yeah. And this was the first thing Brian told me before I even went to Humber. So he was still actively doing comedy. You're going to see the same motherfucker every night.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to stink. And then you got to hop on the streetcar for 20 minutes and go to another bar filled with a bunch of other comics. Yeah. And you're going to see that same motherfucker. And he's going to stink again with the same exact shit again. And eventually, by the end of the night, you're going to want to kill him.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't get into that.
Don't get into that?
Yeah. You know, like, it's like... So there's the benefits and there's not. It's a much bigger scene, but
that's not just like a little
eventually
bit of variety.
it'll feel very small very quick.
Yeah, I fully understand that. No matter where you go, it's going to be the exact same thing. But I'm saying it's just a little bit different.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go silly. Shall we? My stupid... What McDonald's menu item would each of us be? This is so dumb.
I think it's a pretty good question.
Yeah?
I like it. Should we think about what we feel like we are, and then we can open the room for discussion?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that'll be an interesting contrast versus like.
Yes, let's do that. Versus picking for each other.
Yeah, and I will say I'm probably the least knowledgeable of McDonald's menu, just in overhearing conversations. But the menu item I relate the most to would be a quarter pounder.
My favorite. I love
Yeah,
that.
I fucking love quarter pounders, and I feel like
Yeah.
I'm a quarter pounder.
But why do you feel like you're a quarter
I feel like
pounder?
I'm hearty. I feel like
With cheese?
You gotta be.
yeah, of course, man.
Of course. Well, you got to order a quarter pounder with
the
cheese.
fact
When you
that
say
they're-
quarter pounder, they're
Yeah.
just going to just give you the burger. They're not
Like-
going to give you cheese.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you,
no,
Travis.
well,
Yes.
then, like
Yeah.
traditionally, when I say it, they're like, "With cheese?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
Okay, well, that's exactly what I just said. I just said.
and I reacted the same way. I said, "Yeah, of course."
yeah.
Does you guys same thing?
Quarter pounder with cheese. I
Is there
agree.
anything else that stands out? If you say fish fillet, I'll
So
fucking
why would
knock
you-
your teeth out.
What's the
Well, I wouldn't,
hierarchy
'cause
of burgers
it's filet
at
fish.
McDonald's? You got
I think quarter pounder's on top. Like, I don't like the double Big Mac. It's so
Well, don't get
so
a double.
ready.
You just get
It's
a Big
too-
Mac. You
I
just
don't
get a
like the Big Mac.
The Big Mac's
even
one of the greatest
worse.
sandwiches alive.
You know what? Yeah. You're not too much.
I'm glad you guys like the Big Mac. I genuinely
the
don't
best.
think it's good though.
Big Mac's delicious.
Honestly, man, I take almost everything over it.
I know you
Oh,
would, but
I'd way rather a whole bag full of McDoubles. I fucking love
Well,
McDoubles.
McDoubles are great.
I love
are great.
McDoubles.
McDoubles might be the perfect burger, honestly, for
Yes.
like what I want out of a
For what you
burger.
want,
Like
yeah.
a step up with a
When
slider,
you need a
then
fix,
pickles.
when you need a fix, it's good. It can be a meal and it can be a snack. It's great.
Fucking loved getting like just
McDoubles
going to
are great.
McDonald's and be like, I want a whole bag full of McDoubles. Like just keep
Yeah.
putting McDoubles into a bag until it's like you can't put any more, and then give it to me.
Yep. I love McDonald's.
Costs like
I was
30, 40
actually going to
bucks,
say
but-
McDouble for me.
That's high praise for you.
Maybe chicken nuggets, classic,
When
Reliable?
First thought, I thought chicken nuggets
or just the standard fries.
with extra salt.
Yeah, I
think
see a
chicken nuggets.
McDouble. I can see a McDouble.
Yeah,
Well,
But
not only because it's one of my jokes, but also because I picture if I did ever do a new comic confidence, if I ever did do an album, I picture it being like a McDouble,
Yeah.
like cover with like font, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I see the branding.
No, I think McDouble's a good call.
Yeah.
I go
Chicken
McDonald's.
nuggets are also a good
Because
call.
most dudes will usually get them on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Put 2 down for that one. Yeah. Put 2 down. Of course, put that line right through.
That's a big old McDouble.
Oh, buddy, yeah, brother, you know that. There you go. Yeah. That was a good one.
Not a combo, just you know.
That is so funny because like chicken nugget meal is like no. Quarter pounder with
real-
cheese meal and
real-
chicken nuggets on the side.
reel that one back.
This is a side
Can't
note.
even beat an apple pie, can I?
I had the dill pickle nuggets from Burger King.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time.
I like the spicy.
They weren't the
nuts.
worst.
I
They
like
weren't
the
the
spicy
worst.
ones too.
They weren't the worst, but they
I
were
find they're
one.
not dill pickly enough. They got like this weird chemically taste off them. That's
Well,
not
it,
dill.
It seemed like they kind of like deep fried them in dill pickle powder.
Yeah,
popcorn
yeah.
powder.
I think they need another toss, especially when I order them. They might like I'll give them another try because when I
Yeah.
ordered them, they're like, can I get the dill pickle? And they're like, yeah, okay, it's gonna be a minute. Like you could tell it was like the first order or something of the day. Like it's gonna be a second. But there's a Burger King by my house. I go Burger King all the time. I
You love
it.
Burger King.
I love Burger King. I think it's great.
What's your McDonald's?
yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be prolific.
You think your Big Mac?
No. I wouldn't even say I'm probably like a current menu item.
Oh,
Because I'm,
drive me up the wall. You
I'm a
think your pizza.
nostalgic boy. No, I don't think I'm McPizza.
you think your pizza?
Although I had pizza in Florida. I had
That'd be
pizza
a great T-shirt. You think your pizza?
I had pizza at in Orlando.
How was it?
It was way better than it should have been.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to try the Timmy's pizza.
Dude, it was the
Yeah, I mean-
fucking McDonald's one in Orlando was so good.
Related
it's not
to
the
me.
normal one.
Related
but
to me.
It was.
What do I know? What's a touchstone for me?
It's a class above like a Domino's and a Pizza Hut. Like I mean, it's like a legit pizza. You taste this, and you're like, this shouldn't be this.
Is it?
I
was full on thinking like a DiGiorno.
yeah. No, here's the thing, because I wanted to show
Better than Domino's. Bye.
I wanted to show Lauren the magic of Golden Corral.
Son.
But then we found it was just like the best
big-
one, the
it's a
best
big
buffet. It's a big ass
buffet,
buffet.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a buffet, and it's the most amazing people watching of your life. Across the street, we discovered that the world's largest McDonald's,
And you have to go.
and I was like, and they have a pizza.
How
oven.
big is it?
It's 2 floors. They got an arcade. There's an elevator in there. It's fucking sick.
I would
man.
love to challenge them for the
It was
title.
so much fun. Across the street is Hulk Hogan's Beach Shop. This is like my heaven.
I fucking love America.
I know, right? Like they just
Wow.
everything.
Oh, they're good.
The distractions are so good.
Oh, every time I think of it, I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
terrible. Like the politics and all the shootings and stuff. But then they do shit like that. And you're like, fucking right.
Yeah.
Terry can make it in this town.
I like Hulk Hogan's real name.
Yeah, Terry.
yeah.
Terry Boudreaux.
Terry Bollea.
Bollea, yeah, he's Italian.
But yeah, the pizza was way better than that anywhere to be. Pasta was even okay.
I love that. Oh, I
But
don't
yeah,
know pasta.
we were like, we'll go over. We'll just have like a bite of the pizza. We'll buy the pizza. We'll each have like one little slice, and then we'll go over to Golden Corral.
You couldn't put it down.
We ate the whole fucking pizza and then
Couldn't
went
put it
to
down.
Golden Corral.
And you went to Golden Corral?
Goddamn right, I did.
You felt like you got your money's worth at a Golden Corral? Because
Oh.
it's tricky to have a meal before you go to a buffet.
Oh boy, did I! Boy, did I!
Oh, like
Listen,
putting a shoe on, then putting the shoe in a boot.
vacation Travie rallies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm here for a good time, not a long
Oh,
time.
Yeah, you'd be good to go on a vacation with.
Yeah, I'm fun.
All right, so what menu item are you?
Suspense.
I would say the McBistro.
Not sure
I
what
don't know
that
if you
is.
guys
Tell
remember
me.
this one. For a period of time in 2004, 2005, they had like quality deli sandwiches at McDonald's. They had a buffalo chicken one with crumbled blue
Listen,
cheese.
man,
They had
dude,
a
quality-
fucking BLT. Here's the thing. what I
Quality
love
deli
about it.
sandwich does not include a fucking buffalo. You were talking
Here's a
cold cuts.
deli style says no, not just cold cuts. A deli can be many meats.
I mean, that's what a deli's for. baby.
Yeah. You walk in, they're not going to say no chicken.
But they're not saying
Yeah.
buffalo chicken.
Yeah, buffalo style, they can do it.
Okay.
So they had a buffalo chicken sandwich, they had a BLT one, and they were all way better than they had any right to be. But they were only here for a limited time. I feel like I'm the McBistro because I'm trying to be classy, but even though I know deep down I'm trash,
Yeah.
you just got to embrace that.
That's true.
I thought you were gonna say I'm only here for a limited time.
I mean,
we all are.
God willing, but then
4,000 weeks,
Yeah.
the average amount of weeks a human lives.
Yeah.
4,000 weeks.
I'm reading a book about it. It's like time management, and like
Yeah.
just the idea of like we really aren't here that long.
Oh, yeah, it's scary, eh? It's hard to have a rest day.
Yeah. All right, let's go more silly. Keep the mood light. Which one of us would do best on Joe Rogan's podcast?
I don't know. That's a tricky one. Did you see his new club is called the Comedy Mothership? Like he's doing an
I did. He's
alien
doing the
themed
alien thing
comedy
'cause
club.
of,
That guy's a fucking idiot.
Don't know how you
Well,
would
definitely
fucking
you're
love
not
it.
doing it. Well,
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I feel like I could do it, man. I listened to every episode, all the first 500 episodes I listened to, and then like he just started repeating himself, and then like I was long checked out, started any like COVID stuff or like before he got real money and got like started to lose his mind. But I don't know. I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could.
I think we all could do it. Who would do best? Travis. by the way.
Me or
I
Travis?
think I'd have fun. Yeah, I think.
He doesn't really like women, so that'd be tricky. He'd have
Who,
a hard
me?
time. No, Joe.
Oh,
Rogan.
Joe.
I think you're fine with him.
No, yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Who do you think? You think Travis? Slamming me?
Yeah. No, well, I don't know. I'm just trying to think because I've seen like so many comics on there, and it's such a fucking marathon.
Yeah.
Such a marathon.
I will say Travis might do better because Travis can smoke way more weed than I can. Your tolerance
I don't know about this. This has never been brought up on air.
Oh, you don't want the world to know you smoke weed?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I'm
so
going to the
sorry.
States someday.
So hypothetically.
It's not mine.
Hypothetically, Travis.
y'all wanna get cheaped
Travis
up, you
smokes
do it.
baby
I think it would.
arms
I think it would be you, Trav.
I don't smoke.
I think it would be you. Because my whole fear is that I just wouldn't be able to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
Because I heard Ryan Long on it.
Yeah.
Him recently, and like there was moments where I was just like, oh no, You're losing focus, buddy. You're losing focus.
How long was the podcast?
Like almost 4 hours.
Okay, well then he did good.
Yeah, that's a long one. Yeah,
If
he would
he-
have
if
got
he did a regular
If it's like 2
length,
hours, he
yeah.
doesn't like them.
I think he liked him,
Good.
but like
I never met Ryan Long, but
I met him when I first moved to Toronto. He's a nice guy.
haven't
Yeah.
had time with. Yeah, that's the thing is like I think he's easy to dislike online because he's like a bit of an edgelord and he's a rich kid. But then everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, is he a rich? I didn't know the rich kid part.
You know Long McQuaid? Oh. Yeah.
Is he part of the long? I did not know he's
yeah.
part of the long.
Shit.
Yeah, that's where Long is.
I didn't know
Every
that.
comic should be getting fucking gear for free.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just know him from the videos. I like his videos. They're funny.
Yeah, well, you like, yeah, he's a
But
bit of,
how
he's
funny
a,
is
he's a Nepo
McQuaid?
baby.
Hi, I just got here. What the
Yeah.
fuck did I
wish there
miss?
was a McQuaid name to
Clifton.
think of.
Hey,
Yeah.
Clifton.
Clifton's here.
Clifton.
Clifton, thanks again for driving to District 5 to get my my jacket.
Aw,
Much
Clifton.
appreciated. Sweet boy.
We're still going. I'm gonna keep these guys as long as they're awake.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
I'm
boom.
perfectly content.
I mean, we ain't doing 12 hours or 15 hours.
That's perfect. Well, that's good.
Let's.
I'd have to leave in 45 minutes.
Oh, that works. That's a good
Yeah.
time to end it. Trav, you want to pick?
Yeah, I'll pick one. Let's do a hard hitting.
Hard hitting. Is there? There's some selfish ones in there for myself
Selfish one.
because
Yeah.
it's my 250th episode, and I look up to you two. What's this?
Why is Clifton getting so much shit? That's a really salty question, Sarah.
Not what I wrote at all.
No. It might actually be worse for you. It says, "Why is Sarah single?"
Oh god, we're not,
No. Okay. We're not gonna make this big thing. Just like 20,
want
30
us?
seconds summary.
you focus too much on it. You put way too much weight into this whole being single thing, and I think you're happy you're off single and talking about being single. You know, I feel it probably threads into the whole identity thing where you don't know who you are if you were in a relationship.
I mean, yeah, he's not.
Oh wait. So are you saying because I've been comfortable with it for too long?
You're not comfortable with
It's-
it. You scream about it all the time. No, I think you. It's part of your identity, and you don't want it to change. So that like
I think you're.
That
early
is
barrier
such a
that you gotta get
fucking
over.
Interesting theory. I've never heard that yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it just for someone who talks about it so much, you know, like if it really meant something to you, you change it. So it doesn't.
You're
So you don't.
comfortable with not being comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. That you're in your safe.
Oh.
Your comfort
Uh,
zone is just uncomfortable. But
This is the thing in a big switch would.
You guys were supposed to roast me, not like cut to the
Change it.
soul. Fuck. Who needs
Well, that's how
fucking,
you get good sear marks, my
who
dude.
needs, who needs fucking therapy when you have these two?
everyone go to therapy.
Pick another.
Oh well, no, they're all loose now. Maybe we should put all in one bowl and just see what happens.
Let's do it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's get a mixed bag.
Fuck it.
Oh my god, we're getting crazy. Who knows what they can be?
There we go.
What has comedy given you, and what has it taken away? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think comedy's given me a lot of good friends, and I've gotten to see a lot of places that maybe I should or shouldn't have seen. It's taken away a lot of money and a vague standard of a traditional life, which I'm not overly disappointed in.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
The standard 9 to 5 grind.
Yeah, the maybe
Stability.
shacking up a little earlier and buying a house and doing all that stuff, which is all great stuff, and I'm sure it's extremely rewarding in its own way. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say friends obviously is a big one. Yeah, great opportunities, ability to travel and do, cross
Cool
off
shit.
bucket list things, that are not even comedy related, but just because I was through comedy, I've been able to do them. So very privileged on that front. Taken away, I guess more or less my ability, like on a not as cheery level, but like just to laugh at stuff. Like I find it's harder for me to not analyze jokes, attempts at humor.
Yeah.
It's a lot more robotic and calculated.
That's
and,
a good point.
my guard is very up unless I'm like around friends.
Yeah,
on like what comedy is, and I can hang around with like you guys and Dan and drink and laugh, and it's boom boom boom, and it can keep going.
Yeah.
But like for me to be like in any other kind of setting where
you gotta
either non-comics are trying to be funny, or even just other comedy shows, I like watch, and I try to see the pieces and like, oh, this works because of this thing, and this works in this. How would I have done it?
Too much.
Could I make this? Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah. It's the fucking Patrice O'Neill quote. I was fucking hilarious before I got into comedy. Yeah. Like it fucking
wow. Damn.
It takes the pureness. It takes the pureness out of you for it, because now it becomes, it becomes a job, and it becomes work, and it's as rewarding. But,
that's
once
wild.
that fucking honeymoon phase wears off, and you're no longer laughing at stuff because you're like, hey, I do jokes. That guy does jokes. You're now going, okay, why is his jokes working? Why is my, it becomes much less for leisure and fun and more. Oh, I got to study. This is now homework.
Analytical.
It's hard for me to cut off. Like the stuff I laugh at is usually not comedy related. It's,
hate crimes.
Nothing gets me going harder than hate. It's like, it's Friday, B. Go home. Why you mad? A brother's just trying to get something from the ATM. You get a brick after 6 p.m. on a Friday.
You bought that earlier.
Oh, my God.
This is a planned bricket.
That's that early hurt special.
What has it taken from you, Sarah? What
More
joy.
than it's given, I think.
Yeah?
I mean, like, I lost friends. Like,
yeah, it takes up so much
I
of your
lost
time.
normie friends.
Yeah.
But, like, I've rekindled some of those friendships recently, which is great. Balance. Self-care. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you, Travis, with the like, you're always analyzing.
Yeah.
Like, and I think about, like, when I hang out with my family and we have to, like, literally just watch Big Bang Theory because that's what everyone wants to watch. And I'm just like, maybe back in the day I could, like, laugh at this shit.
Yeah,
but now,
before you go, oh, okay, I know. Yeah, that's been done on this thing. That's been said on this. Okay, that was the easy joke that was made on Facebook, before the show did it. Like, it's
tough.
It's hard to just kind of sit back and just enjoy,
And how many people have said, like, I mean, and I don't know, do you guys get this? Like, I never thought you would be a comedian. Like,
of course, yeah.
Like when I'm not, like, hanging out with comics, I don't think I'm that funny. Just like, around, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, always. There's some people who are always on.
Yeah.
I most certainly am not always on.
Yeah.
But I can switch it on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it comes up, but
I think the main thing for me is just, balance. Just like it is more. It's a hobby that I don't really consider a hobby.
yeah.
Because I think a hobby is something you do literally just for you. There's no other people involved. And stand up, you have an audience.
I mean, it could be a hobby, but you just gotta do it for you.
You can't take it as serious, right?
Yeah, and
you can't be as hard on yourself. If you have a fucking shit set, who gives a
There's plenty of hobbies
It's
that
like your
involve other
voice
people.
cracking at karaoke. It doesn't fucking mean a thing if you're not trying to get anywhere. So if you're just trying to get on stage and tell jokes
and get laughs,
then you've already succeeded in your goal.
Right.
You bomb and eat shit. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but you can't go, oh, I suck. I'm never going to get better. I'm not, because who cares? It's a fucking hobby. Like you're just supposed to have fun with it and enjoy it.
That's what I need to remind myself. It's supposed to be fucking fun.
Yeah.
It's not this like serious thing.
Your biggest issue is like you hung out with working comics. You started hanging out with guys that were, at the very least middling at fucking yucks. So you try to hold yourself to like, I'm going to start and I'm going to be ready for a middle when it's not. You're as fucking fresh as Halef. You're as fucking fresh as, all those other guys.
Yeah.
Just starting out. You're a new
it's
comic, but you've been around the scene.
I only put it on myself. I told Kyle Carpenter, I was like, I feel like I've never been allowed to be bad. And he said, you're probably right, but that's on you. And I was like, oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's so fucking true. Like it's a mental cage that like I'm the only one want to put myself in that.
Yeah.
Fucking mental cage.
I mean, Andrew had a lot of hard opinions about comedy and like he knew a lot of stuff, but also he's probably one of the worst people to start hanging out with as like you're just started doing comedy because like he's got like
God,
he's just overanalyzed it so much to the point and like that just to like throw that on somebody new just like robs them of their honeymoon period.
You guys
you know,
think I would still be doing it if Andrew was alive?
Yes,
maybe.
you would. He wouldn't be mean. He would actually. You'd probably end up getting mad at him because he wouldn't be as hard as on you.
Do you think
He wouldn't be
because he would be scared that he would hurt my feelings?
Yeah, and he wouldn't want to because there's always that established relationship there. Von would be a little colder to you if he didn't fucking know you. Because, we're all kind of have our guards up anytime a new comic comes around. For some of us, it's like, yeah, you're here now, but I don't want to become your friend because then in 6 months you go, I'm not doing this anymore. Now I don't have a friend, then I've now just lost a friend. So you kind of cut those relationships off to see who kind of hangs around for a bit before you really get comfortable and welcoming. You also were never a comic who's like, oh, I know this, I'm going to do this thing. When do I start getting paid? Like you never, so there's...
We all know a show offer.
He wouldn't have had any annoyances with you on those fronts. So I think you would have definitely been doing it.
That's fucking wild to think about, though. Just like the fact that, the last podcast we did together, like he was essentially like, I know you want to try it. I don't think you should do it now. And that was like January 2020.
Yeah.
And
which is a terrible time to start.
It was July 2020 that I started, but like that is just a wild thing to think about. How things would be different, like with his influence even more. Because I feel like it's already in there.
Oh yeah, it's in there. Sneaks out all the time. Yeah. Like, I'm just talking to Andrew right now.
It's the most he's ever been in a woman.
Yeah. Slam. Put it down.
You got it.
Got slammed. Suck on that, dead guy.
Spread these slams.
Holy shit, Travis! Fuck. Let's just find the silly ones. Let's just do the silly ones.
Well, this is live and die by it.
Let's end this stream and get some silliness in here. What emoji are you?
Oh, this guy.
Oh, you're the fucking hang.
Yeah.
We've increased viewers all the time.
I do that all the time. I just do that and a fire sign, and then one more of those. That means rock on. Give her.
Either the upside down smiley.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or the one that's melting.
Oh, I was just going to say melting. It's like, if you don't say melting, I'm saying melting.
I like the black version of this.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's exactly what you are.
You guys pick now.
You go.
I'm picking too many. I want to make my own icebreaker game. I feel like I have good questions.
You did. There's a lot of good questions.
I want to make an intoxicated icebreaker game. Like, Are You Garbage, who have their own game now.
Everyone give everyone else a piece of constructive... We've just been doing this.
Yeah.
Let's do a fun...
No to that. We just said you took good questions.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
What
What do you want?
I said for each of us to give each other a piece of constructive criticism.
Say something to your younger self.
God,
Which is so dumb, but I want you guys to be...
We are in more senses at the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, here we go. I got one.
What would you say to your younger self?
To 8-year-old Travis.
8-year-old?
Yeah, specifically around this period. Between 8 and 9-year-old Travis, you go to Blockbuster a lot during this time period. You may see a large gentleman working behind the counter. He'll look angry. He'll also slightly kind of look like a butch woman. But know that he will one day become one of your very good friends. When you are checking out either a video game or a wrestling VHS, on your way out, hand that man a glass of water and some carrots. And say, if your heart ever hurts, go get some baby aspirin, you stupid shit. Now, he's watched so many fucking weird horror movies with little children, from Sleepaway Camp to Children of the Corn. That will probably spook him. And in about 10 years, he'll look more jacked than the guy sitting right next to us.
Did Big Cat work at Blockbuster?
He worked in Blockbuster in Sackville. He worked at Blockbuster in
He was a
Sackville.
Blockbuster guy. I didn't know it was your Blockbuster.
Yeah, it was my one. So there's
That's
a very good
hilarious.
chance
Oh
that
my
we met
God, I never
long
knew
before we were
that.
friends.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
It's not that sweet.
I was just gonna tell her not to
It's
pluck
very
over.
sweet because he said, I'm going to make that little nigga my friend. You know damn well he went, that's my boy's.
It was one of those things that, like, it didn't. I mean, it would come up every once in a while when we were joking about it. But Andrew was like a good deal older than us, but also like all good friends. And then every time it popped up,
Right,
like,
he
oh,
was.
Big Cat's old.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a lot older than you two.
He'd be 40 this year.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, I guess he's 9 years older than us.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
it was pretty funny that there's this old crotchety man and his best friends are like two young psychopaths going out and drinking.
I'm carrying it for you, buddy.
We're all doing
Carrying it
comedy
for
at the
you.
same serious level.
Clifton wrote, "Intoxicated is a sweet name for an adult drinking based icebreaker board game. Do it, Sarah. I should.
Also,
I
Clifton
should.
back on the beers. Wild.
Is he? I've
Wild.
never seen a drunk Clifton.
Oh, it was like I haven't seen. He's not drunk, but when I met up with him in Ottawa, he had a beer at lunch and then had a beer at better times. I was like, this is wild. I've only known 2022 Clifton who doesn't drink.
Your turn, Dan.
All right.
We're plowing through these.
I feel like he's a giggly little Ewok.
He is. He has an Ewok nature. Who could eat more toothpaste, Dan or Travis?
That was from Albert, by the way. I didn't write that. I didn't write that question, but I was in need of silly questions.
Why do they call it toothpaste? You use it on all your teeth.
Yeah. Toothpaste, more like.
Oh, I haven't had it on just you two for a bit.
Why not?
There we go. I don't know.
Who would eat?
I bought a big pack from Costco. We can find this out.
Yeah. Sensodyne?
No, it's Crest.
Oh, good for you.
To eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd do it, but I don't know what for.
Oh,
you-
we'd get so sick.
Are you good with eating gross shit?
No.
No. Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty good. Like I there's nothing I don't like eating. Like I try everything.
I'm not good, but I'll do it.
Yeah. It's all parameters. Like if there's money on the line,
Yeah.
what? Like what's money? Like is it just a contest or something? It's a very tricky question.
Yeah.
It's
How much money for like challenges like that? What's the minimum?
Well, it depends on what you're eating.
It's also the minimum of like. So if you said toothpaste, like how? But also toothpaste is tricky because I think it will make you sick.
Yeah,
like,
you
would
will.
get
Like I'd have to throw up immediately.
You could have a hard
afterwards.
time. So like, yeah.
To me, I'm like, ooh, minty fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's too much. Like
Yeah.
you're not.
I mean, French, but like there's stuff in there you're not like. It specifically says do not swallow. So if you did a tube or two, like you might be in trouble.
Like I've watched episodes of like My Strange Addiction where people eat drywall. You
Yeah.
know what? I've never seen anyone eat toothpaste. You know
Yeah.
why? Because you fucking can't.
Also, toothpaste, you could put it down your throat and squeeze. Like you wouldn't even have to eat it or chew it.
Yeah.
Or
I should
taste
check
it.
my cat because she definitely ate a couple of those stringy things.
Should poop it out.
Have you pulled them out of her butt?
Literally, it was just today. I don't think she's
Oh my
pooped since.
God.
I gotta watch her because it made me nervous.
Yeah, if they're not coming out, you got to find them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad.
I'm
sick
watching
way.
it.
Yeah.
I'm watching it.
Enjoy that anxiety when we leave.
But like, if you got a little sparkly arse, you got to give it a tug.
Sparklers.
Sparkle arse.
What's next?
Cat's only got 9 lives, but only got 1 asshole.
I just wrote Sarah. Show Travis the latest stupid witchy thing you've done. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Okay.
Witchy thing.
You know what pissed me off? That probably was actually in the deep bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. She's about to pull a potato out of the freezer.
Yeah. There you go.
This is how I'm going to find a
This is
husband.
it.
Is it? Is it? Silly bitch.
Freeze the dirt.
Got to kill the worms if you want them to grant your wishes. I'm unnerved by how long it's taken her to go get whatever
I know.
witch thing
What
it
is it?
By the way, you're welcome for the material.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you got something in your hand, do you?
What do we got? It's too small. The fact I
not
can't see
big.
it annoys me.
Okay. So, well, not only did Kyle, I'm thinking probably by Luba's influence, bought me like a manifestation book
Yeah.
for this Christmas Secret Santa.
Okay, yeah.
Rather than that,
You got bay leaves?
I wrote my intentions on bay leaves and I lit a candle over them during this past New Year.
All right.
And I have them here.
The placebo effect works, so it's fine. But
You
it's
should
also,
eat them all.
Yeah.
Do you want to see what I wrote?
Yeah, what did you write?
Why
on
didn't you
this?
burn them all?
What did you write on this?
You didn't burn them yet.
So much good.
No, you don't. You don't burn them. You put a tea light over them, and then you.
So you don't burn them. You just illuminate them.
A healthy romantic relationship.
Oh my god, the amount of space that takes up in your brain.
I'm just gonna pop these in the old silly dish.
Yeah. That's. I got you.
Thank you, boo. A fresh new name.
Brooke.
Oh, home. A fresh new home.
I want to move.
Yeah, no, I could see a name there too.
New apartment.
Yeah. Don't. You're in the housing crisis. You got a great spot. You weirdo. Paint the wall.
This say more rest. More rest.
Put it on half a leaf, so not near as important as that one. Eh? You're not even taking your own.
And a raise. Look at these Baileys. I wouldn't even put this in soup.
I know, right? Yeah.
That's all the Baileys I had.
That's a base
They were
stem.
like very, very stale and like.
Also,
Oh, that's good. That's good to put your hopes
Bottom
and
of the
dream
thing.
on a stale bay leaf. I'm glad you invested in a good bay leaf.
You know what
There's
I go, why not? Why not do this witchy shit? Like,
Yeah,
what's
but-
the harm?
Oh, you're gonna ruin a couple Baileys, but that's good.
Fucked up bay leaves that could have been used to produce some good food.
Yeah. They subdue the bitterness.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, Travis,
They
you're
brought it out of me.
fucking so
Didn't
funny.
you just pull the witch one?
Yeah, I did, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I did.
Oh, you pulled it.
I pulled it.
What was your first impression of Intoxicated / Shara? Yeah, the first time I met you was when you vomited. I thought you were a wild card.
How
That's the first time I remember meeting you.
in person?
Yeah.
In the live
What
stream.
did you guys think? Because I reached out to you all
Yeah.
to come on the show. Were you like, this seems like a cool podcast? Or were you like, ugh?
No, I was just excited.
it's
I was
fine.
excited to do a podcast and anything, and then Andrew spoke highly of it, so I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Fun gave
Yeah.
me like the,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, he gave you. Yeah,
He vouched.
Gave you props. Yeah,
So-
And
'Cause you
and
both-
like if
I met you
Andrew's
both-
okay with you, then you're 100% okay because he's such a crotchety old fuck.
Right. Because you both like met me during the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same live stream. Yeah.
Which is like wild. A wild way
Yeah.
to meet someone.
yeah.
I was like all documented and shit.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
That's weird. But
Yeah.
fun.
kinda cool, though.
I mean, yeah. Mine's wild because like I came and did it, then I went and did the show.
And you came
Did
back.
the show and then I came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as Daniel was getting here.
And you also did 15 hours. And you were like, you stayed for the whole 15
Yeah, I
hours.
stayed for the whole thing.
You
For
don't
the
sleep,
15 hour
so-
stream. You weren't around for
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Yeah, there was nothing. No weird thoughts.
I just pulled the last one. That's Travis's turn.
There we go. What do we got? Something good, I hope.
So many of them are like, talk about me.
What's the biggest thing holding Halifax comedy back?
Oh, end of the stream, baby.
I mean, we're now getting opportunities and stuff, and
Yeah, that's true.
which is good. I think it's the same thing that's holding back every place in Canada. Like a push from the industry.
Yeah.
A push from the entertainment world, like Canadian entertainment. It's so focused on one or two things and nothing else, and
Yeah.
everything else is just like familiar labels.
Yeah. You need like a proper star system.
Yeah, there's not,
And-
and it seems like in the last couple of we're trying. Like that's like to
Yeah.
me the one benefit of the one tiny good thing to come out of this goddamn pandemic was for the first time ever the country had to go, who do we have here that we can use?
Yeah.
And I think hopefully they were pleasantly surprised with the amount of goddamn talent that is across this fucking country.
It's funny. They're like, who do we have here
You
that
know.
uses like which one of who's the Canadians who moved back from LA?
Yeah.
Let's use those.
Yeah, and of course that is the same thing because
Right.
it is always going to be first priority to who do our cousins downstairs fucking like the most.
Yeah.
Because everything they think apparently matters, and it's like, until you make it in America, you're nothing here.
Right.
But
I feel like Dan's
Yeah.
holding something back.
No, I was just playing McCann. I agree with Travis said. I think like Halifax in general. I feel like we've got a lot of good steam and there's a lot of good people here. We could use like a little bit more. Maybe not hierarchy, but like different levels of shows that are attainable to everybody. Like that was a major goal of Better Times to be like, we want it to be like a solid show that is going to be good, and then like newer comics can like
Yeah.
have a place to really like kind of like showcase or like a spot like
Yeah.
where they know they can like crush versus like just going to any mic and not knowing what it's like. So it'd be nice to have more
Shows like that.
better times kind of style things, or even monthlies kind of thing, where there's different rooms for just showcasing people who are working really hard at open mics.
Well, that was my thing
Yeah.
that I was just going to say. Plain and simple. It's almost run by open mics.
Yeah, because like
And-
it's
and-
hard to get onto Yucks. Dark Side is like not like is different. So like the clubs are a little bit different and like booking stuff like that. Like, but there's this huge just middle gray area where like you could just get stuck at for years. Like if
Yeah.
you didn't get booked at Yucks, because that is difficult to do, or get booked any result, you could really just float in obscurity for a long time. But if there was more little baby steps that you could achieve, like if you started and you're like, I just want to do better times, you get good enough and then you do better times, like that's a baby step that'll keep you going for 6 months. But if there was a different better times, maybe a better one,
Higher pressure.
faster time, yeah, you
Higher
could just-
pressure shows.
you could like ramp up and
More
gain
killers.
more experience.
But I
yeah.
also think more killers to watch and learn from, because it's not like we're always going to see you two at open
That's happening
mics.
with like Kyle Hickey and the Peters
It's great when we
moving back.
do, but like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
like we're not, you know,
But that's a great thing about the Peters and Kyle moving back. Is like there's more better. Like those are 3 season pros that just moved back. Like
yeah,
those
I
guys
feel
are-
like people
They're not a
need
bunch, but,
to
like,
see
they're killers.
true killers more.
Yeah, the top half of like the scene has really gotten strong.
yeah, it's thickened up.
For a while, it was it was a very curvy person. You know, it was like down at the younger comics was like
Oh, it was like
it was huge.
a lot
And
of
then up
younger.
top,
Fat
it was,
ankles,
yeah,
skinny knees.
Yeah,
Bit of a tush.
yeah.
Big boobs and
that's
no
like
brains.
the thing. Yeah, actually, I would agree. Like the people who are at like I would say like Sam Bartle and Chris's levels are starting to go up there.
Yeah.
It's weird for me because like
I forgot Bartol existed. Bartol.
you won hubcap.
Yeah, and I also it's embarrassing to forget a guy when you're in his wedding. But
Especially when you wed them.
yeah, I wed them. But Zombie Bartol, I feel like you do just fair.
Oh,
I think he's a middle of the road player. As far as comics who do more recognition, I put Bartol up there for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, when the walkers go away, you're gonna need a good cup of
But
coffee.
like
Yeah, go to
he's,
call.
I
Cup of
also
coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Oh, do you know who else would be good in the apocalypse? Harfouche.
Yeah.
I'd fucking take Harfouche for
yeah.
sure. That boy is half wild himself.
He'd get bit.
Oh, he'd get bit for sure. It'd be too risky.
Joe get bit.
But he'd get you the first couple times. I feel like he'd catch you a fish or two. and,
Yeah.
you know, teach you a couple
he'd be
things.
resourceful.
He's definitely resourceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he'd be fun. He's like a wild man.
I was gonna say I put people like Sam, like Kyle Carpenter, as like what I would call quality over quantity comics. I don't see them on every single mic,
Yeah.
but when I see them, like
Do I have
they
time
like
to go pee again?
yeah, they're like coming back with like very good stuff.
Yeah, they put. Yeah, they put.
And like
in
that's
work.
like what I strive for. Like I don't want to just be like churning out the same garbage.
Yeah,
I want to like
Yeah.
like maybe do less but make it better less. if that makes any sense.
No, yeah, you just got to put focus in your sets and what you want to work on and what
And-
you want to develop, and you want to go up there with a plan. Those guys do that
that.
shit. But also, again, Sam's married. Kyle's a full-grown adult. They have
Yeah.
to plan their shit. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
can't just be out on a whim, and they got to make the most of that time. So, and if you do take it seriously, like especially like Sam does, you make the most of that time. So yeah, he's gonna come with not the same shit, and he's not gonna come with like hastily put together. He's gonna come with stuff that
Quality.
Yeah, because he's gonna make the most. I mean, that's probably why he's a fucking great barista, and he can make coffees 10 different goddamn ways because he knows how to take his time and develop shit. And
So fucking yeah. That's what I strive for. I really do strive for that, like patience,
yeah,
because it just it's no fun otherwise. Let's see what is left. Oh, I just wrote stupidest mistake. This is different from dumbest thing you've ever done. I think it's too similar.
stupidest on like an idiotic level. I
Stupidest mistake.
once bought Axe body spray that was for women for myself because the way I read the label, it was Axe for her, but I thought it was like Axe for her.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, this
ribbed for her pleasure.
Yeah, I thought that was like kind of thing. I thought it would be like, like, oh, this doesn't, I thought it was like, oh, this smells nice. This smells like a fucking foot rub and shit, not a date rape in a Hummer. Like, I thought it'd be like, this would be the good, light, non-douchey spray. And I had it in college, and
you used it?
And I used it.
Did you get when did you realize?
I did use it one time when a girl was coming over, and she thought I had someone else there. So
I was gonna say, it's weird that you're bringing that up.
smells
I'm gonna start buying dudes deodorant because it's cheaper.
yeah, and also, I mean, most
I think it works
like
better.
dudes deodorant. They like, they like that smell.
I love the smell of a man. Love it. There's only 2 left. Dan or Travis?
You want me to do both?
You do one, I'll do one.
Well,
wait. I don't remember what's left.
This could be a 15-minute conversation.
Okay, well, I want to get ready.
Should comedians be bookers? It's a tricky line. Ideally,
Does
no.
Halifax comedy need a Mitzi Shore?
No, but I believe there should be. I don't like the word, but like a hierarchy. I feel like it'd be helpful, like, or someone like essentially a gatekeeper who's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Quality
it's not a
control?
great work, but yeah, it is a third party. It's a super tricky thing, and it's not pretty, but like there should be somebody who kind of get a vibe, but also those people in those positions of power always get weird and it gets fucked up. So comedians are nice because generally comedians see who's putting in a bunch of work and maybe who deserves a spot or anything like that. But no, it's unfortunately we don't have that pleasure here where
That's
we
fair.
have people who are like, you got to impress this person. It's like,
right.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Really, it's your
Tough to get the balance
screaming
of
into the void here in a
business
lot of
with
ways.
comedy sense.
Yeah, I don't know if today a Mitzi works.
No.
Unfortunately, I think it would be there's too much people being like, that's gatekeeping, that's not.
Yeah.
Instead of like quality control, it's not.
What about a
it's not-
comic that focuses more on booking or producing?
I mean, that's fine. Some are really good at it.
Yeah.
There are some there are some people who get comedy. They may not be the funniest person in the world, but they get comedy.
They understand it,
Yeah.
And they're really good at booking. That is the perfect storm.
And also, like,
Yeah.
you don't even need to get comedy. Like, I generally think you just need to look at the audience.
Yes.
Like, if you just
Well,
like
that's
ignored who
kind
was on the
of-
stage and you just like, and you could zone into who's on, like, what the crowd looks like. Is the crowd happy? Are they enjoying themselves? Are they laughing? Are they engaged? Done. Who gives a flying fuck?
That's kind of what I was getting
but
at
no,
with
no, no.
this.
But when I say you get comedy, I mean you.
Oh, yeah, no, I
you
know,
understand
I know.
how the
I was just
room
ripping
needs
on
to be
something
set
else.
up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to. Yeah, you need to understand how what the lighting should be. You need to understand
Right.
Yeah.
that a spotlight is important. You need to understand that a
Yeah.
mic can't sound like a fucking Burger King in '86. Like it's gotta
Nah.
be a.
Yeah.
They got to get those things. You got to understand the little things that help
Yeah.
make a show
That make a difference.
work.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can be the funniest goddamn person in the world, but if the room ain't set up right, it's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Damn
Yeah,
near
it's such a
impossible.
fickle art.
You might be able to do well, but in
you're
a perfect
overcoming
room-
it.
Yeah, you're overcoming it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd almost rather. Would you rather no show or like a very hastily half-ass put together show? Like, I fucking hate that when it's like just lazy. When it's like lazy effort, I just
Yeah.
go like, I mean, I
don't mind lazy effort for like an open mic. I'm like, this is a little disrespectful. If people
Yeah.
paid and it's lazy, I'm like pretty
That
upset.
sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks.
if
And I'm also guilty of it. I'm not, like,
if a
saying I'm not,
ticket's
but-
over $10,
Yeah.
and I see like people not carrying that, the
Right.
room's not set up good, that there's not a good mic, that there's not, people are like whatever, and they're just treating it like it's an open mic.
Yeah.
That's then definitely
So disrespectful. Yeah.
no show, because I'm putting my name out there, and I don't mean that in a way like, oh well, I have a reputation to
No, yeah.
Because he does.
but it is fucking important because guess what, those people will eventually see you again, and some of them will write you off just because they saw you at a shit show going, I saw this guy here, I'm not going to this show.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
So it's
the focus on the audience thing is the number one thing, because I feel like sometimes it is just about who can I put on the show so I have fun versus who can I put on the show to make it a well-rounded good show for the crowd.
You can't always book your
and sometimes
friends.
those things overlap,
Yeah.
which is great.
It's super tricky, yeah. But of everyone in this room, I book the most shows.
Fuck yeah.
And like I try to put like effort into thinking it is, and like a lot of times like you can't get the people you want, or like there's
Right.
weird guilt things and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I like the last show I did was like I had Chris Halef MC. I don't know how much Chris hosts, but like dude's doing Halifax Fest, so I need stage time, and then had Amanda Rose middle because she's new, she's funny, she's seems great, she's only in town for a while. Perfect, done.
Yeah.
And then next show I'm doing is like Martinello and Carpenter.
Yeah.
I think they're both criminally underbooked. Like they're both
Yeah.
two fucking weirdos. It's a little tricky with Carpenter because like we're both like bigger dudes with glasses, you know. So it's like it's two of the same thing. But it's like, all right, that's fine, but just kind of the
Right.
necessity of it all.
But
There's
your
only
jokes
so
are
many-
very different.
Jokes are very different, but even still,
Style.
like just for the optics of the poster, you know, you don't want
Right.
to be a little sensitive to
But
that. So, like,
you're
yeah.
thinking about those fucking details, which makes it
Oh,
good
100%.
booker.
Yeah. It's, and when
Not all
I
bookers
do
think
that, I'm
with
like,
that.
yeah, but like, it's like, so like, what are my options? Not work with Kyle? No.
Yeah.
The dude's fucking hysterical. Yeah. And then also, I feel like Martinello's so fucking weird. He balances it all out. So,
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
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 But yeah, it is. Yeah. It's, I don't know how other comics do it. I put a lot of thought into it. Like, yeah, I stress about it quite a bit about who I put on what show.
Producing's tough,
Yeah, it's exhausting.
but it's also I find it incredibly rewarding.
When you pull it off, it's great.
Like-
I've had a couple strikes and it sucks, but more. I've hit more. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about?
I'm
But,
the
yeah.
most proud of the fucking More Than the Tip shows. I'll have
Yeah,
to show you guys.
you crushed those, yeah.
I'll have to show you guys some footage from it because it is fucking wild what we had the audience doing.
Yeah?
We had a guy deep throw a banana on stage.
Damn.
That's
aggressive.
impressive if he sat on it first.
Yeah.
What's the last question?
It is, I know most of these words. What's your relationship with, and then it's...
Recognition.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that I said that was in there that we kind of talked about at the
Yeah,
start.
you already asked, kind of asked
That's
that, yeah.
funny.
I think all of us kind of want it, right?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I put way too much weight into it. You know what I mean? Like,
So
you know,
here's what I think. Here's a pitch for something. Oh, maybe it's too cheesy. You know how comics are like, they don't like bragging about themselves ever.
no, a lot of them do. Some of them don't. A lot of them do.
But,
You know,
like,
me, those people like, oh,
I feel
fucking
like
kill.
we don't self-congratulate that much, or we tend to get
You
away from it.
downplay it.
Yeah, some people like, but like some like I feel like I fall in that camp for sure. But I've met like so many comics that are like, I just fucking crushed. That'd be
I'm doing
great. But
this,
then
yeah.
I come off stage, I'm like, it just went okay. But I'm like, I did solid. I did just as good as buddy who thought he crushed. But then I'm going out there telling everybody like I just did okay. And like, all right, he just did okay. Versus, I mean, you can't believe the liar, but still.
I just say pump your friends up as much as you possibly can.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
That's
I think.
my thing is like whether it's stand up, creating, photography, like
Yeah.
fucking Otter and Matt, we all talked about like just photography and how
Yeah,
underappreciated that is. Everyone should like pick a friend to like just really pump up and like I don't
Yeah.
know, because it's just like it's important.
Canadian comedy is very crabs in the bucket kind of vibe. But
It is. It does feel like that.
Brian Otter, terrible in a zombie apocalypse.
Brian, we just try to
He
hug
tried to
them.
help everyone.
I feel like he just tried to give a big hug to the first
Yes.
zombie. Be
Gone.
gone.
I'll help
dog.
you.
Yeah.
Sweetest
Another underrated
man.
Halifax
Yeah.
comic.
Can I? Okay, I need to say something about Brian.
But he's also a bit of a gypsy. He's going everywhere. Where?
I called him on the phone the other day. And,
No way.
And 'cause I was wanting to get his opinion on something. We'll talk about off.
He was in a
the-
sex
off the
den
mic.
in Maine.
But I was like, Brian, what are you doing? You're in your car, and he's like, I'm going to deliver stuff to Adam. Fuck, why am I forgetting his last name?
Maya? Alistair.
Alistair.
Yeah.
Adam Alistair. I'm going to deliver cancer things to him. And I was like, what do you mean, like meds? And he's like, no, energy drinks and cigarettes. And I went, Brian.
Fuck yeah.
Those are cancer things. They're cancer accelerators.
And then I was like, oh, that's so nice. He's like, and he said like, Adam feels like he doesn't have a lot of friends in this scene. So like, I was just like, I was just literally like, you
Yeah.
are the nicest human.
Brian is one of the nicest men I've ever met. Yeah.
Truly on this earth,
Yeah,
which
he's
is
really
wild
sweet.
because like I when I brought him up at the More Than Tip show, I was just like, he's one of the best humans in the world. Then he like just said these despicable things during
Yeah,
the set.
No, he's still a sick fuck. But yeah.
Yeah.
And feel better, Adam.
Feel better, Adam. Yeah, no, truly, that's wild.
When you got cancer, like.
Well, I
Fight
didn't
that
want to
shit.
go get better. Like, I don't want to say get well soon. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not like
feel better.
He's doing good though.
Yeah, good.
He posts the odd update in the Halifax comic, and he's doing okay.
You guys, I
summer.
think we've come to an end.
I feel like we finished the bowls.
We've done
almost
like
at 1.
3
I feel like
hours.
Damn,
many?
we did good.
Is it almost 1? Okay, so like 10, 11, 12. Oh my God, 4 hours.
There we go.
Killed it.
Fuck yeah, you guys. Thank you guys so much for doing this.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for having
I
us.
super appreciate that.
No problem. Goddamn delight.
It was everything I hoped for and more.
Perfect. 25 slams.
Even though there was no custom donuts this time.
No custom donuts, and also there's so many chips that have to be put back in bags now. But
Can you guys eat some of those chips?
oh yeah, I'm gonna eat some of them chips right now.
You eat all
I'm gonna
chips.
hammer some chips. I'm starving.
And
actually.
2 people who are still, we have 6 people still watching.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Can we see who it is?
I can't.
No.
God damn it.
But
Sound off in the comments
but
if
it-
you're still watching. Clifton, you there?
If you guys want
Claire's
to
in the air.
type that you've made it, because that's the thing too. With my episodes, I usually do the secret hashtag. Ooh, what would a secret hashtag be for this?
Oh, pretend the end?
mojito.
All of these conversations. I want to say,
Don't say mojito. I wasn't here for the mojito thing.
inflatable. No, I'm just trying to
Inflatable
think.
boyfriend. Or
Inflatable boyfriend. Side McDouble.
Side burger.
Yeah.
Side burger.
Hashtag side burger.
Nugget bitch.
Nugget bitch.
She ain't nothing but a nugget bitch.
You ain't a 6-piece, you a side piece.
250.
26!
We did it, baby. We said we'd get to 26.
250. Party.
Clifton, how did you were in Rexton, right?
Tonight?
Nah, this is a terrible way to communicate with someone.
yeah. We'll get the answer in 4
I'll
minutes.
text him later.
Do you know my favorite way to communicate?
Yeah.
Is like modern day snail mail, which is through podcasts.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like you mentioned something about someone on a podcast, and then you have to wait till the next week to get their response.
Perfect. Love it. Let it soak.
Long live Boys Club.
Yeah.
This is like, I feel like we need like to do a seance to see if Andrew's like around right now.
I think he's probably in a ditch in Bridgewater, but yeah.
What could we say to summon him?
I like that they brought him all the way back to Bridgewater and they didn't just leave him in Rod.
All right, using Rodden. Yeah, no, that'd be quite, yeah.
Rod and you get a Rod deal.
Yeah, be.
What could we say to be like, give us a sign?
I feel like you couldn't lure
He'd
him in.
ignore out of spite.
But I think the only way to get him here was be to anger him. You know what I mean? You got to be like,
Yeah.
If I paid for a medium, would you guys come to the reading with me?
100%.
I would, but I can't promise I'm not going to be a dick.
I feel like
I would
you
if
would
you.
be the more
I would.
polite
I
person,
would.
Actually,
I would
I'm
try,
so
but
game.
the moment...
I hope we don't have to hold
is this
hands.
being
I got
recorded?
clammy hands.
Again, is this being recorded?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I'll be a dick.
Oh no! Oh, you mean the reading? I thought you
Yeah.
meant this now.
Yeah.
No. I think.
Then
if we
maybe
did-
not as much.
Oh, would we want to record it for content though?
No. I don't
No.
think. I don't think the
No,
meeting would be
most,
game.
Yeah,
I
most
think,
don't like that.
I think you should do it, and then you have a recap afterwards. But you have to
No,
be.
I don't think
100%
he would come
game.
through for just me.
No. We all do them. We all do the seance together. With
Yeah.
the medium, right? And then after the medium leaves, we have a recap.
Oh,
on
that's a good call.
How we feel about it.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the new podcast.
but
is
only
we,
if
we
I
just
paid for
try
this, right?
new things.
You guys wouldn't put money into this.
What?
You
I don't
guys-
know. How much is a medium?
They're pricey.
Give me a number.
At least you're looking at least $250.
Okay. Do you know what I'd like to do is do a charity show. Just do a pop-up show. Tickets are like $10. And we're like, this is to afford a medium. I want to be wildly clear on this.
25 people.
25 people. We're doing a show. And
I don't
this is
think
to
he'd
afford
do
a
it.
medium.
I don't think he'd do it.
You don't think he'd come through?
No,
for
I don't.
even you guys? He would come through for you guys.
Well, it
Well, okay, but like this is the thing.
I hate to be
right?
rude, but he's not coming back through for anybody. He's dead and gone. But yeah,
Yeah.
But there needs to be. Everyone needs to
I need to
have.
have a girl I really wanted to bang. Who's the one he dropped?
What's that? what are you talking about?
You get horny, big cat.
Well, no, I was gonna say there needs to be something in your friendship or your relationship to the person that's so specific that you go, if they mention this, then I know it's legit. And I don't know what that would be for he and I. other than maybe some like obscure reference to a podcast that we did, like where it was like maybe hours of hanging out and like something came up.
Yeah.
But like
God.
maybe like a Third Eye Blind thing or something.
Yeah,
'cause
I mean-
he and I bonded over Third Eye Blind.
There'd be a lot. There'd be a lot of Heath Slater, Midgies.
I mean, yeah.
You know.
Forgot about midgets.
Yeah. How about Midgies?
What?
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine like a
Sweet chili
psychic
Doritos,
saying
double
that?
dip. Yeah. Midgie. I'm seeing midgies. Well, yeah, they do got a short lifespan.
Yeah.
Probably a couple up there.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah. Asked him if they were in the Wizard of Oz, boy.
He always said he'd beat Brad Williams.
Oh
He
my
fell
god.
short. To both
That's
of them.
it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have another podcast together where we recap a psychic reading.
Yeah, please send in your donations.
I would listen. I've been wanting to go just me, so like I'll pay for it and you guys can come.
There you
If
go.
you guys can be the catalyst for more stuff, because I don't really have anyone else that's died that I like necessarily like need to hear from. You know,
That I need.
You don't need to hear from anybody.
That I need to hear from.
I mean, love to hear from anyone.
Some dead person just went, oh.
I know. As I was saying it, I
All
was
of your
like, I don't want
grandparents
to
are like,
offend.
Sarah, we need to tell you where we hid the money.
What about me?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks for doing it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're ending the live stream, ending the podcast. Happy 250 to Intoxicated. Still going. Still going.